What's happening, good people? Today we have some very special guests. One of the first people that we actually got to know in the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Warface.
Warface.
Peace.
Because I don't know if a lot of people still don't know that you're a duo. Do you still get that?
I don't think like it's more. I see it like when I see the comments or something underneath a YouTube video when we're doing a vlog or something. And it's like, huh? Who's that other guy? Or it's more to be hate on.
Yeah.
It's not like that I got the question.
And we also made that decision really consciously and early, because like for us, I was as Triax always also playing, and we did the Warface project, and there came some bookings who came like for Triax and Warface, so I wanted to split them because I saw there was a bit stuff going on with Warface. So, and the beautiful thing is I he booked me always for his parties, like when he was like 16. And I was like, how old was I? 50. I don't know. 50. I was 50 already, like now. But yeah, it was also.
You're a reverse agent, bro.
I'm a reverse agent.
You're looking
man.
good, man. You're looking good.
I got that skincare.
What's it called? Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
And so you're a producer and a bus driver, right? I heard.
I'm a part-time bus driver because hardstyle ain't paying the bills anymore. So I'm working now on line 55 to Maastricht. Get your tickets.
That one is not ever existing anymore.
The line for it?
No, it's gone. It's gone now.
I guess I'm as old as fuck. I don't even know if line 55.
They're bringing it back just for Remco, though, right?
Maybe. Yeah, but anyways, it was because we were also with the three of us.
Yeah, I remember that, actually.
We had an MC.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name?
Jordy.
MC Jordy?
Yeah, Jordy.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
That's very creative. You really
MC
thought that one
Jordy.
through.
No, but he actually introduced me to Yuri. And the funny thing was, he booked me, and he booked me as Strikes and as Warface. And you were playing, what was your name? Eclipse, also so...
Eclipse.
Like E-clips?
No,
Or
just
just
like
Eclipse?
Eclipse.
Okay.
Because the CL of my last
Very
name.
original.
Right.
And that I would play dark music.
Dark music. You actually
The
had
Eclipse.
that picture in the church where it's like, I'm thinking about my sins.
Can we find that somewhere?
Can we find that picture?
I'll put it
I
up
think
there
so.
somewhere.
I
I
think
think so. I need to
I
check
think
it.
so.
I think on my Facebook.
Let's
And we
find
need,
it.
because I remember the picture of the three of you guys, so we need to throw that one up there as
Yeah.
well. We need Eclipse and the original Warface
gonna-
trio.
Yeah, the original. Yeah,
And the trio.
I'm gonna check it.
At what moment did you think, okay, this is not gonna work?
Nah.
After loudness.
Oh, you played Loudness as 3?
S3, yeah, there's footage.
Yeah.
Oh, I never seen
And
that
also
one,
the
so-
beautiful thing was
This footage.
yeah, there's footage.
Ding.
And also the B2S actually mailed us and said to us like, "Hey guys, are you from Holland?"
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, but
we're
they
from
thought we
Limburg.
were
Ja,
from,
tuurlijk.
yeah, tuurlijk, hey, lul.
You're technically...
Yeah,
No.
but
Yeah.
And also I remember like when I was playing as Warface alone at that gig.
You played 2 shows alone as Warface. That was like at my show and in
England.
In England.
Good
Really?
story about that. Shout out to Mick Ormerod and
Oh, yeah.
Paul Ormerod.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy motherfuckers
Destructive
from England.
tendencies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Birmingham bitches.
Was it wild?
It was weird. It was wild and weird. But
Wild and weird.
yeah, it was cool. It was cool. But yeah, he had to play before me. Like I did not know him. I know he was organizing with how many guys you were? 10?
Yeah. I don't wanna blame. We were with 10 people, but only
Yeah, 10
like
people,
two or three
yeah.
people did stuff. You know?
Yeah, but you were just a friend group, and they
Yeah, of course.
organized- Yeah. And then the beautiful thing was he had to play before me, and I had prepared, of course, my set, but he played like 14 tracks I wanted to play without even knowing, and I was like, nobody's gonna play like the lead formula back in the days, or some really old regain stuff like from Zippy Share.
Yeah.
So you were
Like the
playing
gearbox,
slower then?
Yeah. I played with Warface. I did a Warface set and a Triax set.
Yeah.
So it was only the first or the second time
Earned
Warface.
$300, man, for 2 sets.
Yeah, and two.
You were
cold
like
beers.
that, yeah, boy.
Yeah, and some nice beers.
Yeah.
So I was happy.
And he did the anthem, so it was like
And the anthem
I did
for
anthem.
free.
What was Anthem?
You were-
It was
you know
really
the track.
shitty.
You know the track. It's on
Liberation.
Liberation.
That was
Vazar-
That was
Yeah,
the anthem.
that was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
official
Vazar
anthem.
made a remix also. For
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was really
Stupid.
cool. Like that he played those tracks, and I said I need to talk to this guy because who the fuck plays these really underground shit? Like he must have the same passion for the same type of music. And we got talking, and then it clicked, and then we decided to do a duo, I think, and we did some 1 year.
No. You invited me, like
Home?
Yeah.
To the bed.
Home?
Yeah, still in my bedroom.
In his,
That-
he
that-
invited me into his bedroom.
Was
The
that
original
really-
one.
Was that the studio we
Sounds
were
really,
in?
No.
You had the studio
At
before
his,
this?
at his parents' place.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
that kind of shady place where you had to feel the finger if the bass was
Was good,
vibrating.
yeah.
Oh, this is a good gig, but it's not good. It was all not that great.
And I don't know. Then we start talking, and then like you already were a part. You were already Warface with Jordi as MC.
Yeah, that was.
Then
the
I
deal.
joined.
Yeah,
Then we did the festival. Or what's it again? Dance Valley.
Dance Valley we
And then
did. Yeah,
and then we did Loudness. Oh, we did first first Loudness and then Dance Valley.
yeah, and I
Something
remember
like that.
I remembered it was really weird. The first thing, like we got seriously a bus. That is also a really beautiful story, and also shout out to Sasha F. But
Get hit with the motherfucking
yes, get hit
reel.
with the motherfucking reel. We had to play in.
Sasha F. Man.
Yeah, he's a buff brother.
Buff, yeah.
But
boy.
we had to play in Based. And
Yeah, Bass
Yeah,
Protocol.
how's it called?
Bass Protocol.
Bass Protocol. And in the first area, there were like Adaro, B-Front. They were really like
Yeah, the
peaking.
huge names.
Huge names back in the, and we had to play in Area 2. And then we went to check Area 2, and there was nobody.
Really, there were only like
Nobody.
people from the bar.
Oh,
Oh, really?
People from the bar. And
Like
they-
actually nobody.
no one.
Nobody.
Oh.
And
People were sitting.
I feel-
Wait. People were sitting on the side. I remember that.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And
Just
like,
chilling.
Just
with-
chilling.
with
It
the
was a
fries
chill.
and the frickin'
It was
down.
Yeah,
Sitting down.
Area 2 was a chill area, but there was a full lineup, and it was really, really.
It's kind of sad.
And
though.
I think Sasha F was playing before and was really sad. It was like, why is nobody showing up for him? Because I like his stills releases and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was looking to you and said, fuck it, we're going to like get fucking wasted.
Yeah.
I cannot get through this night.
Yeah.
And we started to drink, and I remember it was still with CD, so no USBs. If people know what a CD is nowadays.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and it was really beautiful. Like we were sitting back and we were like discussing like what we're going to play, And it was 5 minutes before the set. And I was just a bit getting hammered. And it was so weird. I said to Yuri, yeah, we're going to play. And we get up behind the DJ booth and the full, like, the how you say,
The area was packed.
area was fully
Packed.
packed with guys.
Real
with
packed
these-
or packed?
Real
packed?
packed.
with
No, but real
flags
packed
and
now.
stuff, and it was like, what the fuck is going on?
But up until that moment,
No.
what had you released?
It was Show Me Your Warface on SoundCloud.
Oh,
Yeah, that was big though,
That
right?
was,
Yeah,
that was
that
the one
big,
that really
but
kicked
the weird
it.
thing is, for me, I was starting with Triax in 2002 or 3.
1999.
I never had this kind of bus, never ever in my
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
where there was an empty area and then
Yeah.
it fell the full to the it was
That's
packed
more
full.
special than the area being full.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Because then you know, like everyone that's
Yeah,
standing
and
there
then
had
I
to come
remember
there.
it for the first time in my full career, like 13, 14 years in it. I was like, this is something different.
Mhm.
This is really something special. I don't know what it is. And then I decide, no, I'm not gonna play. No,
Yes.
I'm not. Yes, you
I'm
imagine I
gonna
was in front of the finish line, like becoming
Yeah.
like a well-known DJ or famous, what do you want to call it nowadays? But I said no.
Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe it's better that Yuri, he was really young back then. He was 19, 20.
Something like that.
And also I was like, would be smart if I go alone and focus on production side of things. I think it's till this day, one of the best decisions ever in my life.
Because a lot of people their ego would come in, right?
Yes,
And,
and
they'd be like,
I
I want to be the guy.
yes, and I can only tell you this: we had the contract meetings, and I remember that they said it's maybe smarter to just let Yuri play, and I was like seriously like, they got a point because I'm a little bit overweight back then. And I was not that good looking. Yeah, back then I was still overweight, still chubby as fuck, man.
But now you're good looking.
But no, I'm reverse aging. I'm reversing it.
He's
Back to the
biohacking.
Bible. No.
You like that what's his name? Brendan Johnson?
Yeah, Brandon Johnson, the
Nice.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
the guy.
eating fetuses, like
Blood.
I'm
children's
living to
blood.
200 years old.
yes, eating all that shit, man, blood. But yeah, so we were driving home, and Yuri was like, "No, I want to do this together with you. You know, like we're a team." And I had to think, and I watched in the mirror and said, "No, not gonna do it." And it's the best decision.
Did you think that was important? Like, did you think you would only make it together?
Yeah, bro, I was 19, man. I was like working in a supermarket. I was going to school, and I was totally not. I don't
experienced.
I wasn't experienced. And
Yeah.
for me, like a year before, I never thought about to be a DJ.
Yeah.
You know, I was like doing. My dream was to be the next Q Dance or the next B2S or Art of Dance, creating massive events and stuff, not being the DJ.
Yeah.
So for me,
But
this
you-
was like we went from 3 people to 2, and then
It was one.
it came on me.
Because I remember in the beginning, you were very natural. It was like watching,
Yeah.
like you and Radical had the same thing in the beginning. You know,
The kids call it aura these days, right?
Yeah. Aura.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that shit.
I'm aura farming, bro.
Aura farming, man.
Yeah.
No, that's
So
the
we
thing.
say aura the fuck up.
Aura the fuck up,
Because
bro.
I'm probably skipping a lot, but the first time that I actually noticed Warface was Roll Up Your Dak. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Because that was the first time you wore the mask, am I right?
That was
Oh,
with the
yes.
release of Art of War.
Yes.
Yes.
The release of Art of War was
Did
there.
you play the second stage then?
No, we never played
No.
there. We never played there. That was way
Oh, you
before
played
us.
the Radical event the first
Yeah,
time.
you
Yeah,
played the
Radical
Radical.
was the first
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, where was Roll Up Your Dak? Was that Zandam?
Amkade.
Mkade, yeah, it was
Mkade,
Amsterdam, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was not there actually.
No, but
It was really cool.
We'd seen Warface before that.
Huh?
Was that before
No.
that?
No, we'd seen Warface at like Decibel.
Was that before Roll Up Your Dak?
Yeah.
No. I remember.
Huh?
You remembered when I played this city in
Yeah.
the club, the city.
Oh, yeah.
In it's your.
Falkirk.
Yeah, in
Falkirk.
Falkirk.
But
You
you-
were playing hard bass the day after.
And then you were on the same flight with me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
were
right.
We were still fucked up.
We hadn't
but
even
it's because
slept.
I went to the airport, and then the day after,
Like who?
all those guys, like all your friends and stuff,
Yeah.
like they were like there.
But
Yo, man, we go to hard bass.
I
was
think
like,
I think we
Yeah.
saw him in the Tunnel Club before that. Remember, because
think
TNT
we've
never
seen-
turned up, or they never turned up or something. It was
Tunnel
you and
Club?
TNT.
Yeah, there was
Glasgow.
a place in Glasgow.
Was it with the
Really
Venom?
under-
And you
Where-
played,
where
you
you
played
underground?
extra.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
'Cause
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was actually when, because a lot of people I knew were there for TNT, like, no offense.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that
of
night
course.
after it, they were like, who the fuck was that?
Yeah,
You know, like,
yeah.
even myself, I was like, wow, that was,
Is that where they get the delicious Venoms?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the Venom place.
Yeah, the
Well,
Venom
you get
place.
Venoms everywhere now.
Yeah, but that.
But it was like a really underground, really dark.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that one.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like the city in Falkirk was my first show over there. But that's
No, I
not-
think
no,
Ci-
no.
I
Was
think
it not?
City
No,
was.
no.
City was first, and then you came back and done the Tunnel Club.
Was it?
Was it not below 69?
69 and below? Yeah, there's a lot of
I
places.
think
but
that's the one. That's the one what I
Yeah.
remember. 69 and below.
yeah, and it had the backstage just behind the DJ booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one was a bit.
That was
hairy
crazy,
in
bro.
there, That was
The
crazy.
amount of times I got thrown out of that club was crazy. I used to go there and get kicked out, and then I'd like
The-
sneak back in.
But there was a couple of times the headliner never got to play because someone got stabbed.
Yeah,
you
I
just-
wanted
Yeah,
to
there's
say.
people getting
Shut
stabbed
it
in
down,
that club a
we
lot.
need to also talk about the machete problem at the
Machete.
station at Glasgow.
Oh, did you see the video?
No,
that-
I heard the stories.
Oh, you heard the
it's
stories.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
the crazy
What
murder
now?
rate. Yeah, like back in the days, there was a
Oh,
crazy
Back in the
murder.
day,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
we
But you
call
can
them
ju-
schemes, so like young teams.
But even to this
Yeah,
day,
it's
you can
fucked.
walk down the high street and there's some stores in there that sell like fucking
Yeah.
machetes.
A
The
guy,
camping store or something.
It's crazy.
A guy at 15 just got like 8 years in jail because he stabbed another little 15-year-old to death for looking at his girlfriend at the train
What the
station.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was a couple of weeks ago in Glasgow, and I don't know, man.
It's grimy.
The vibe's different.
Grimy.
Bro, what the fuck happened
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there, man?
Yeah,
it's
Scotland's
crazy.
fucked, bro.
Is it the culture?
I think-
or
I
is
think
it,
there's-
or what is
the-
it?
The culture's changing. There's more drugs involved. There's more gangs
Young
involved.
kids are just angry nowadays, man. Like
Yeah.
that. I don't want to
People
go
are
too
pissed
deep
off,
down the
yeah.
rabbit hole, but like,
Yeah.
it's not a good time to be young, right? There's
But
not.
does it have to do anything with music? Like you hear sometimes from the drill music scene, or is it football related?
I think that's
or-
the
So
thing that
there's
they
a lot
try
of football
to.
violence at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But,
try to blanket it with stuff like that, though, right? It's always been the same. Like, for example, back in the days, it was video games that were making people violent. But I think that's just
Yeah.
an excuse for a bigger problem that people are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think like the UK at the moment, it's not as well off as it was. You know what I mean? The money, everyone's
Yeah.
earning less money.
the
There's
problem-
more poverty. People are struggling, so the crime goes up.
Yeah,
The problem is Zag kicks.
Yeah, you know, if you want to
Okay,
steal,
want to talk about
They're
Zakit?
corrupting the world.
I love that.
I love them too,
I
bro.
don't like it.
But not,
Really?
But not
Yeah.
the ones that are currently in the market. no,
I love the
no.
low ones.
No, I have no opinion. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. It's
Don't
whatever.
overdo it. That's my
Yeah.
opinion. But it's not like that. If
It's
we're-
when you
if
stop
we're-
being able to dance to it that it's like.
I don't know though. Mexico at the weekend, they were going fucking crazy.
Yeah,
over that,
I
bro.
closed. Now I'm closing my set for the last couple of weeks with that track from Slaughterhouse, the 180 BPM.
Yeah, with the wheel of
No.
which one?
Is it like Inner Child or something like that? How do you call it?
No, the final girl.
Final Girl.
Yeah,
I've not heard that. Is it good?
I think it
yeah,
will suit your sets also.
It's
And that's
Zaggy
like
Zag Zag.
Send
that's
it.
Zag
Zaggy
Zaggy.
Zag Zag. But
Is it microwave Zach or?
yeah, for the
I don't know how it's
Gong,
called. I just like it.
Gong like
Oh, yeah,
that.
yeah,
It
one of
just
those
fit
ones,
it.
yeah, yeah.
It just fit it.
Just like for the final track,
The
I
one-
like that, but
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
like to be the
shocking factor.
shocking
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm kind of going off those ones now. I'm more into like the dark horror kind of like.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I like
series,
even like the 120, 140 BPM
Bro,
stuff.
that's
That's
sick.
cool.
We can't say too much, but that's gonna be the future, man.
Yeah, I am
Sick.
also experimenting with that. So
Yeah,
I made a Get Dist from shout out to Deadly Guns, Michael. We made a Get Dist.
I seen the video.
I
You just
love
posted it, right?
the original
it could
one.
be like the 100 BPM. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that would be natural
get
to
down,
put
get
it on
down.
100 BPM.
Because
Yeah.
the original was quite like was
Remember
quite like
Tom,
that
wasn't it?
already, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
Actually, that
but you
track
get this.
doesn't need to get added.
That was
my
fucking
opinion.
amazing.
Yeah, but
right?
it was just
I'm not gonna lie. I always the trumpet thing always annoyed me, but I've always been
Oh wait, that's it. The
Never blow your trumpet.
never played on rusty trumpet.
the rusty trombone.
But you've been playing an edit of the Collab with Ruler, right? Who's that by?
Lacquer Faces.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, bro.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fucking
Ruler
sick.
came with it. So yeah, I got to edit from Lacquer Faces. Oh yeah, because to be honest, like I love the track with Ruler, but in my sets it's always like the question, fuck, where should I play it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes it's
Long.
a little bit too long, of
Yeah,
course,
it's
and too
long.
soft.
That's what she said.
too long, too soft.
Too long and too soft.
The Office references.
It's not for
You
me.
can be too short but too hard,
Yes.
but not too long. and
That's,
too
that's me.
soft.
Too short and too hard. I guess.
Too fast. as well.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast.
No,
good.
but yeah, I like that. That's what I mean. That is what. But do you call that Zakix? What
Yeah.
Lacquer Face is doing?
Yeah, a lot of those
that's
guys.
for me.
A lot of those guys are trying to get away from the word because the word now has got like
Yeah.
a weird.
In my opinion, they're
connotation.
still Zag, but they're
course,
more like credible in a way. Like what I said, you can
Listenable.
dance to it because it's still got a beat to it. But
Yeah.
when the beat goes, when it just becomes like whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
then it's like you're only doing it for shock factor on the dance floor, which is fine. But you want
Yeah,
to keep
those
people
ones
moving, right?
Those
You wanna
ones you
keep
can
people
only get away
dancing.
with once or twice in your set. You know,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
shock
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
After that, it's just annoying.
Because people don't dance. They'll go, oh, but
Yeah,
the
that's
the
it,
vibe
yeah.
goes
and
completely.
I
Yeah.
get it. And
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that, but that's another point of discussion. Like that's also wrong nowadays in
Yeah.
the scene, of course.
Yeah.
Because you're just doing it for that
Moments.
reaction.
You want
That's
to
the
do
only
a reaction,
reason.
but because you
Yeah.
know we did the same with Huya,
Yeah,
of course.
Sellouts.
Yeah.
We're fucking sellouts.
Of course.
But
Shout out to Michael Jackson. Rest in peace.
It was his idea.
Sis.
he's still alive though.
Shamo, motherfucker.
He is alive on an island.
He's in Argentina
I tell
with Epstein and Hitler, right?
Yeah. In a resort. I saw it.
And my personal favorite, Tupac.
Oh.
Yeah, the Tupac hologram wasn't even a
Yes.
hologram, was it?
And Elvis Presley. Mhm.
That must be some like night out, right? Those imagine.
But
those
see, to
people
be fair,
together.
it does
If they
make
would
sense.
be on an island, I think there wouldn't be an island.
See, when you
No.
become as
No,
famous
that's
as like a
not-
Michael Jackson or a Tupac,
crazy, man.
it's an option, right? Like, I'm fucking done with this. Just how much do I need to pay you to put me on an island somewhere?
Yeah, man. Put all these people on an island, man.
Yeah. But I've done that before and it didn't end well, right?
No.
Did you watch the Diddy documentary?
On what?
And
The Diddy one.
The 50
I,
Cent
I saw them both.
Bro,
Yeah, the one on
dark-
HBO and the
dark
one on...
shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark.
That,
shit.
but that I always wonder, like, my mind goes like, okay, you have all this money, and is he searching for thrills?
It's boredom, yeah.
It's a bit of
Yeah.
I have everything,
he's
but
in
I
it
don't
for
have
himself,
everything.
completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With everything.
It's
The fact that he got involved in every clip.
Yeah.
But then that's a weird thing.
Yeah, it was
also.
Do you know-
extreme levels in narcissism, bro.
Do you know,
Yeah.
Like
do you know what? Do
extreme.
you know what I think? I think that like you have like fucked up people in the world,
Yeah.
right? And then some people have a talent at the same time and then become famous.
Yes.
But I think those guys would always be messed up.
Yeah, I think he got bullied also a lot back in the days, and it all comes out like he's
wasn't he abused as well?
Yeah, and it looks like he needs to prove a point the whole time. He needs to prove himself to be up one.
Who's the daddy of hardstyle?
Yeah, but who's the daddy of hardstyle?
Yeah.
The diddler?
The diddler.
Who's the diddler of hardstyle?
The diddly dude.
Come on, get us our clip. Get us our clip.
Some people are on the list. I think so.
Names.
But no, never. I'm a good guy.
Good guy.
But like in our scene, you can only go so far, and people will. The scene is so small that they're always gonna say, "Yo, you know this guy? He asked for a blowjob."
Yeah.
For some Dominator tickets. Who's gonna say names?
Who done that?
I'm not gonna name names, but this definitely happened.
Damn.
Is it the guy with the sock?
You know who you are.
I'll take a blowjob for tickets for.
No, we don't go there. But of course there are names. But I think we have a lot of safeguards.
Yeah.
Like
Are you telling the power of truth right now?
The power of truth. The power of truth. You never know what's real and what's not.
That's what I said to him when all the fucking techno shit was coming out. Hardstyle's way too small. You would hear crazy shit. And of course you hear those stories that are like, well, that's... But you never hear something like
I would actually say
like,
that hardstyle was one of the tamest genres, right? Like, people think... Like, backstage at a hardstyle party is nothing special going on.
Yeah,
right?
but sometimes it is.
Yeah, I would say
sometimes.
Hardcore, I would say, is more...
Yeah, but with hardcore... It's
old school
weird.
Hardcore, like that.
It's weird, like... everybody wants to know what it is backstage.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of fight places and a bunch of shitty managers and a bunch of shit laying around, and you
a lot of stupid people you don't want to deal about, bro.
A lot of people you don't want to talk about, and you get like when it's raining, you're in shit, and it is hot, and it is shit.
Do you know what the worst ones are? The people that come up to you and they want to show you something on their phone, a song, and they put the because it's too loud, and they put it right in shit. All you can hear is
and then say good track, bro.
Yeah, like cool, bro.
Really nice gigs, bro.
I like that Zar kick.
Will you play it tonight?
Yeah, maybe.
I have it on a USB here.
We've actually had that. We've had that before.
Yeah.
I had it in Glasgow.
And we were like,
that's a cool song, bro. Yeah, sure. USB. I'm like, not that cool, bro.
Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but
no. But to be honest, I was talking. I don't know with who. Was it with you? I was talking today. I was like, if I could pay money to be like 1 minute before my show, like turning up in a car, and after.
Like a teleporter.
Scotty, beam me up.
You could just teleport onto stage.
Yeah,
and then
a teleporter, of course.
And then you're finished, and then you're instantly in bed. Instantly. You're instantly from bed, instantly to bed.
We sound old as fuck.
No, but I like it. I know what you mean. Hey, don't get it twisted, my friends.
Yeah, when you go,
I go, but of course you do like a lot of shows. I just only
cherry pick. Yeah, you cherry pick the good ones.
Cherry pick. I open up our system and like, where is he playing? He's playing in Vegas.
Sometimes I see you at random ones though.
Yeah, sometimes.
Especially with Michael, I see.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But with Michael, we mostly go vinyl hunting and all these other things, and the party is a bonus. So it's like, free booze, okay. But I like to explore the city.
Do you remember in Edinburgh when we played in the cattle cage? It was only like a year ago or 2 years
in
ago.
Edinburgh, and it was like at the Royal Highlands.
You could actually smell the shit inside the.
You mean Resurrection?
Yes. Yeah, in Edinburgh. Yeah,
where I met your dad.
Yeah, you met my father.
Yeah, I met your father. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But the party was weird.
But the point was, I spoke to him like that. Yeah, the week before, I said, I'm going earlier, man. I'm taking an earlier flight.
Man, Resurrection is Legend Festival.
Yeah. I said, bro, you for real?
Yeah,
man. I want to be there from the start, man. Sick lineup and stuff, and
that was the OG like illegal rave back in the
Paul
days.
Elstak, everybody was there, and I was like, I even had to play tour manager for Paul Elstak at the party.
To be fair,
like I had to escort him to a set. He played it like two sets or something.
Yeah,
and
he's a legend in Scotland.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, you often find that in like Spain and stuff. He's like a god, right?
Yeah, I love him so much, man. Shout out to Paul.
DJ Paul.
And Paul legend, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
To go back to the beginning, because we skipped a few things. So like, when did you stopped performing when, and then what was the first booking that you done alone? Like big one.
Yeah, I think I was thinking about that actually. What was my first show? What I did without Remco, and I think it was the Radstaken. You know that
Oh
one?
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
We
think
played
that
there.
one.
Also
And-
Degas and Reno.
No, it was not that one, but I remember a party that I was there, second stage, and I remember also, Sam was with us, the camera guy.
Yeah, of course.
Sabine
Shout
was
out to
with
Sam
me,
also.
and already was with me going on. And I remember there was a photo taking, and that Sam, that's always remember me, that Sam added like the teeth from Sabine yellow.
Back in the days, you
Back in the
already
days,
was
but
on
that
the
was on
shitty
the- that was
game.
on- that was on the fun thing, and that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I remember like my first show.
And did you show Sabine saying, "Oh, look at this clip,"
of
and don't
course.
tell her anything? She's
No,
like,
no.
and she's like,
Huh? What the fuck is with my teeth? But that's what I remember. That was my
Yeah.
first show with Radstaken, and yeah, actually I think you played there also. Too.
Yeah, we played
we
there
played
over the
there.
years. Yeah.
But also there was also a weird moment. I remember like I said to my girlfriend like, listen, I want to make it in the music. And we did that show, what I said at Bass, the
Bass
Bass
Protocol.
Protocol.
Protocol, yeah.
And I remember it was January and I had no, like January 2014, I think. And I had no booking. We had no bookings with Warface and we had no bookings with Tri-X.
Mm.
And I was like, fuck man, okay, this is where the ship ends.
yeah.
And then I remembered, I think Adaro got also with the tinnitus
yeah.
or the psychoacoustic stuff, and also like we did that Show Me a Warface track and it blew up,
Yeah,
and then
distorted, and also Distorted Mind,
Distorted
the
Mind
remix.
and Bloodshed and stuff at Spoontech. And I think in January we got like 30 or 40 bookings, and the whole agenda filled up, and we're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
it was like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it was like this. Instantly, like
Yeah.
Defcon, everything decibel,
Mm.
and you had to
No,
fill
no.
up-
You know what it was? It was I remember Rebirth was online. Rebirth was first weekend of April
Oh, yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
and everything was online. And then after that show, they called like our agency back in the days and said we need to put Warface on. Yeah, it was not the Rebellion stage, but
Yeah,
Back then, the second.
Yeah.
stage,
and had to close it.
Because
And
that
Yeah.
that's what I remember.
Believe it or not, I was
Yeah.
there.
Because we didn't got booked by Intense the first year and stuff, but it was like
Yeah.
Rebirth that they supported us from. the
because we
beginning.
went
Yeah.
we went to Capital that year and Frequencers played Mashup.
Yeah,
3.0 and
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
the Place,
yeah.
and I was like, "What
We
the
also went
fuck is
Schizophrenics.
this?" There was those three
Schizophrenics,
songs
yeah.
at that
Yeah.
Capital, and,
And
I
you,
was like,
did
"Bro,
you also had to fill in for Adaro at Hardfest?
Artfest. That was
Yeah,
with
that
King's
was
Day.
also one. And you at Defcon 2014.
Was my first DEFCON on
And-
the Indigo.
And you also
Yeah.
you came on stage with Frequencers at Decibel. I remember that.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
that first year,
Yeah.
right?"
Yeah, that was the first year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back in
Because
the
we
days.
we saw you because you done the closing set the night before in the Loudness.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Whoa. Was that with
That was
Darkpack?
late, bro.
Yeah, Darkpack.
yeah, with
that,
Dogpack.
That was
yeah.
late. I was
Raw,
there.
raw, experimental, raw. You know that
What
guy.
happened to
you know
him,
that guy.
actually?
By the way,
Where
if you're
is he?
He
listening,
died, I think.
if you're listening, fuck you, motherfucker. That guy wrote like this big thing about us back in the day, saying this will never be anything. What the
Hans-
fuck?
Hans
Blah,
the
blah.
Gear.
yeah, he shared
Look
it.
at you now, motherfucker.
Hans the Gear.
Who?
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that guy fucking
Yeah,
wrote,
from Be Yourself Music.
he,
Hans.
no,
He
no,
wrote
no,
something.
no, no, no,
He
no.
wrote something about you.
Darkpack.
Darkpack
Oh,
wrote
Darkpack.
something.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
who said raw experimental? Experimental was
Darkpack. He done a documentary, and his
Yeah, I
parents
know.
were like, "What kind of style is it?" And he was like, "Raw, experimental, raw." But yeah, anyway, the guy shatting us for no reason, like literally no reason, because he had a bit of clout because he had that set with you and stuff. And then
He
yeah,
was like, "If this is hardstyle, I'm out."
Yeah,
yeah,
to-
and guess what? He's
He
out.
was out.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
out. I know. But back in the days, yeah, we made 2 tracks and 1 remix from. We had actually a good click, but of course, you know the deal. If you got like back in the days, yeah, we say in the Netherlands, als je worst wordt voorgehouden. How do you say that in English?
Yeah, if you got the sausage in your face.
The sausage in your face.
No, that's not the saying.
No,
You
it's
heard
more like
yourself
you got-
say
It's
that
like,
already.
If you're going to a big like organization and they promise you everything,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they make
And
promises
that
they can
deal.
keep.
and
The
that
deal,
deal,
yeah.
and he got that.
Yeah.
So when he got that, he's changed.
Yeah.
Also up to us, and I'm still okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
bro,
want to
like-
say a bad thing, but
But at the end of the day, when you're like on your way up, if you're having to like spit on people on the way down, then
Yeah,
my
bro,
opinion, you're already
stupid.
cursed. You
You
know?
Because as
always
soon
go
as
back
things
and
get
say-
tough
yeah,
for
yeah,
you,
if you go
no
back-
one's going to be there
I
and be
can
like,
say
"Oh,
about
maybe."
this, like you know us guys, like we try to always be inviting to new talent. You know?
Course.
Always been that way. Always been to the new guys. Like
I think you guys have been one of the best at that. If I'm being honest.
thank you.
And you don't need to like everything. Nobody
No,
likes everything.
And also, this is not also to connect with the most hyped artists. It's just with the one where we have a connection with.
Yeah.
And also, what I think is really important, you don't need to shit on other artists because we need each other. It's a small scene. If you think you can make,
it comes from something.
yeah, it
because,
comes
you
from
know,
it's insecurity.
Insecurity, yeah.
No, but also from us. Like I know why we did it. You know, it's because we didn't got the support. Like we always got.
Yeah, we had the same. We were outsiders.
We were
Shout out to outsiders.
Shout out. No, but we were like. No, but the thing was, of course, we got a little bit support of B-Front and from Frequences, like in the start of our career, a lot. But it like.
But that's probably the best thing that
Yeah,
happened.
and bro, I remember.
But outside them, everybody were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
Shitting on it,
these
even your
guys?"
friends. You remember?
I
That's
remember
also a
a
good
couple-
story.
Frequencers supported you a lot. In the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
for sure.
But they also good story. I was at his first, not his first birthday.
My first
Oh,
birthday.
first
your
ever birthday. Hitler.
19th birthday or something. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know,
At your parents' house, and there was this one friend, and he came up to me like, "Hey, yo, are you making hardstyle?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever you want to call it." Yeah, I heard it, but it's more like hardcore. This is never gonna work, and it's shit, and it sounds shit. You need to sound like psychopunks. You need to sound like headhunters.
That was
I said,
actually the guy who I did like play
Yeah.
with. Back
Yeah,
in the
you
day.
actually play with them. Yeah, and I was like, nah, it's not my
That's already
style.
there
I
as
don't
well,
like
right?
that kind of hard style. I grew up on like the old stuff, like from Luna, and I grew up on Beholder and more the really raw, old Donkey Rollers, old Zani stuff,
Yeah.
Showtech. That was for me hard style, and then there came this melodic period, and then they said it was hard style. And for me, it was like not my forte.
That's my biggest like shit that I hate. People that claim they know what something is.
Yeah.
So they say this is hard
That's so
style.
weird.
Yeah.
It's like if you speak to someone of any age. That's why I don't shit on the people of right now, even if I don't 100% like it. This is their moment.
Yeah,
For sure.
So this is their sound.
yeah.
100%.
This is
We
the sound.
can't,
The
we
people
can't tell them
decide.
differently. you
No.
know
The
what I
people
mean?
decide,
Exactly. Yeah.
or the
100%.
algorithms.
Yeah, the algorithm.
No,
Yeah.
but for sure, that's the thing. Always like, that's what we said to each other, and I guess also to you guys, and we talked about it. Like, you can't change the audience.
No, never.
You never change them.
And they're right.
They will.
They're
And
always
we're-
right.
And we're wrong.
Yeah.
That's the honest thing.
Yeah, I would. You can go sour, but you always have to have how you say it. Find it in yourself. Like, what are you
It's
doing?
not a good
I think
mindset to get into being upset about it.
Yeah.
I think
if
it's
you're,
like a
like
collaboration
what you're
as
saying,
well.
sour.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's
I think
bad.
it's like a collaboration as well, because you guys probably had it before where like you make something and then the crowd connect with it, and then when you go back in the studio, you automatically have a bit more fire.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
of course.
I think you had it like with I Need You, right? I feel
Yeah.
like once you made I Need
Yeah.
You, a lot of songs that followed were
Yeah.
based off the
yeah,
response
flavor.
of the
Yeah, and
The
also the
thing
way-
is, we didn't. I Need You. I remember that we were playing. Was it the last Heartbeat?
I have a good story about that one too.
I think
Like,
I think I Need You was made because of
As
the
a
Live
DJ.
for This.
it's actually
Am I right?
no.
DJ
It's
tool, bro.
actually called.
Oh.
The track was actually called "That to Hard Bass." Shout out to B2S. But it was like making a statement as Team Red. Yeah. Who was in the team actually? Stan.
Yeah, you've
Also?
done
And then
the live.
we played End of Line
End of
live,
Line
live.
with
And,
the lead,
and we
and
put in
Killshot.
"I Need You" in that.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
didn't have
that's
the
right.
drop vocal, so I said, "Yeah, Dead to Hard."
Yeah, yeah, like I can tell the story like from A to Z. He came to save the day. Like we were in the studio and Stan Killshot was also at my house, and I was making the track and I had just a pretty generic screech, you know, like the pretty generic one. But it's now really popular in hard techno.
Yeah.
The pretty
The
generic
DJ
screech,
himself.
like D-Tune saw the fuck out of it, and that was on the main drop. And every time I said to Stan, like, listen to it, I put it on play, and he was like, whoa, this is some shitty ass track, man. This track is shitty. I was like, Stan, yeah, I don't know, it needs something. And then Yuri, he just walks in, yo, that vocal chop, just put it on the kick, man.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, and then put it on the kick. And also the kick is really, really weird. We took the first kick, just put some distortion on it, no punch, nothing, and then okay, this is the kick.
Done.
And that, okay, done, and then test it. And it was like, it went off crazy.
Yeah, and Killshot was like, Stan was saying, like,
What?
still a shit track, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember his face
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
played
when you
it. I
played
went
it,
on the
like-
boot, And I watched him like, and he was like,
What the fuck is going on?
and that was like, I think, besides FTP, was that for me the track
Yeah.
that I like.
Yeah.
You just knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
So
no,
the
and
start-
also a lot of colleagues were commenting on the kick like, bro, there's no punch.
But didn't
Where's the
didn't
punch?
you use that kick in the Live for This album? No,
That was a Reloaded
Vengeance. No, it was Vengeance. The album you done just before I Need You. Was
That's Vengeance, yeah.
right? There was a song in Vengeance. I think it was one of the anthems. or
Yeah.
something. That had the very similar kick in the middle.
Yeah, I
Live
was
for This
experimenting with that kind of
Yeah.
shit.
No, because
I
you had
remember
the,
we listened to the
it
song
was
and we
the
said
Reloaded
that. This,
set,
Yeah.
and you had all those kicks. And
That was
for
way
the
after.
Reloaded set.
Yeah.
That set was fucking awesome, by the way.
Which
But you
one
had all
was
those
that?
kicks.
Reloaded was way after that.
Was it?
Aye.
Was it really?
Reloaded was at the
Reloaded-
Live for This event
Yeah.
like 2 years later or
Oh,
something.
really?
Yeah, it was
Oh, we had similar kind of kicks.
They were
yeah.
similar though, right? They were
Yeah,
really
yeah,
crunchy,
yeah.
distorted kicks.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
my timeline is so off, man.
So the,
Yeah, mine too.
the moral,
we just teleported. Bro.
Yeah, I just say shit, but it's from
After
1986. But
COVID, man, I'm lost. I can't remember the
Everybody,
years and the
it
events
feels
and
the same
stuff.
though. Like I feel like you can blink and then the week's done.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Monday, Friday is
true,
just
true.
gone.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody I speak to feels the same.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, fuck.
them
Conspiracy
vaccines,
theories for the
man.
The
motherfucker.
vaccine.
Don't say that. We'll get the YouTube banned within a second.
Vaccine.
The Vagagaga scenes.
No, don't go there. no, don't go there.
Let's go there.
No. You want to?
Is Bill Gates listening or not?
Bill Gates, he was on Epstein Island.
Epstein?
Epstein.
Oh.
Epstein, Stuhl.
Let's go back to I Need You.
Let's
right?
go.
That was
No.
Epstein's favorite song. You know that, right? I Need You.
Yeah. He needed a lot.
You needed a lot. But what I want to say about I Need You, yeah, I think that was one. Like we did Vengeance, and it was, yeah, of course we had the Live for This first event. of
So
course,
much- so
and that
much
was
anger
also
was
some
in
a
that
lot
album.
of fucking political bullshit going on behind the scenes, on which I cannot speak on. But yeah, that was one tough journey, like to get from Vengeance to the venue, like the AFOS.
Yeah, it
That
came
was a
to,
really rough
everything came
road.
together, like for us back that year, first time Defcon Red.
Oh yeah, Defcon Red, and there's also first year I had the panic attacks. That was that year. I remember we actually did a track also that year.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
That's what caused the panic attack. Right?
Get back.
That's,
That was definitely causing
know-
some panic attacks.
do you know what I remember about Get Back? You probably remember this. We were in our studio, right, in our old
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
It was no airco, sweating our balls off.
Yes.
And I remember sitting there like, this track's not even that great.
Yeah, and we're like, well, this shit, man.
that's the worst when you know it's shit and you keep working on it.
Yeah,
That's fucking.
But that's
we've
why,
came
One of
too
you
far.
liked
that's
it,
why
though.
we love. That's
Yeah,
why
Collab.
we
we
love.
do one shit one.
Yeah.
One good
No,
one.
we did like 5 shit ones. 4 shit ones.
What the first one was pushing boundaries.
That was
That was
great.
good.
that was good.
Oh, that was
though.
okay.
Yeah. Then the second-
For that time,
no
bro, it was good.
nostalgic feels. Yes, I know
Yeah, I know
people
what
are
you mean, yeah.
listening and watching.
People at Supremacy Classics were big
it's
in that one.
it's okay. Track. We had the other shit show of a track.
Detonated.
Detonated.
That was a shit.
That was
a shit
like
one.
6 cans of monsters
Uh-huh.
and putting all the IDs
Was it
we
like
had
I
never
feel
had.
That was like
man.
165
That was Get
BPM.
Back, I
That
think.
was Get
Is that
Back.
Get Back?
Yeah, that's
Get Back,
You said,
motherfucker, y'all know
this
me
photo,
like this.
it's cold and it goes off. Say,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
of course. And then like
But then the rest of the songs
But we
make
didn't play
zero
in Scotland.
sense.
That was the
Yeah,
problem.
detonated. What did we also do?
Detonate was 165 BPMs
Yeah,
with like 7 drops.
We were way,
Way
we
off.
were way ahead
I'm sure
of
the
time.
I'm sure the
Pretty
build
much,
up's
yeah.
like 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's long.
Oh, it's a tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick. Yeah, yeah.
It's so long.
I think the best one we've done is probably Switchblades.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the new one.
the new one's
Oh, the
sick.
new one and the new one.
Yeah, the new one
Every
is
time we
sick.
play the new one, it
Goes
fucking
off.
It goes
pops
off.
Yeah, it goes
bro.
off.
Yeah, I think so. It's
It goes
amazing.
I don't, yeah, I
Amazing
think I
track.
have also. I'm so bad with the names, man. The one in court.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
opening
yeah.
statement.
Opening
Oh,
statement.
opening statement
I
was
actually
also
forgot about
good.
it. That was a really good one.
That
That
was
was
probably the
also-
most hyped one we done.
Yeah, that was really
that
good.
Was, that was a cool. But you know what the thing is? You know what we need to do? Make a concept.
Yeah. When we have a concept, we,
Yeah, we
Then
did
it's
this
good.
track
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one
yeah.
day basically,
Yeah.
and then some nitpicking, you know.
Yeah.
like,
yeah, when we turn up and we're like, let's just figure it out.
Yeah,
just
it's not working. Man.
Yeah.
But we actually asked everybody what they wanted.
yeah.
We never asked that. We just
never,
go
yeah.
straight to work. Just started.
I think this collab was the most efficient we've ever been.
Yes, true.
Filthy Rave was
Yeah.
so efficient, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But
point was,
what
we were
tool
all-
did we have that made it more efficient?
Yeah, but we were also so lucky that we were like using the AI tools and stuff.
Yeah.
That they were like right in the spot. Every
Yeah, because
time.
sometimes you try to use AI and it's so
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I only
So
use it
shit.
actually for just the vocals.
Vocals, or just to get like a idea off the ground and then you
Idea,
send it to a
yeah.
writer or a singer or whatever.
But we were lucky that every prompt what we did was like, okay,
Bang on, yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that made it a
It
success.
also has like that old school kind of feeling in it, but still
of course.
fresh at the same time, which I think a lot of
Yeah.
people are appreciating.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and a good blend, I guess, because it's not like, okay, there's a Rebellion part and there's a Warface part. No, it's like a good blend. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what else Collab we made? It was on our album. It was actually a
Irreplaceable.
little bit similar.
Irreplaceable. But that had a lot of hit
wait.
potential.
That was a good one,
Also
but
with
I
my
don't think we
Vox,
executed it
Yeah,
properly,
they were-
right?
No,
you
and
were
also-
Switchblades.
You will never
Yeah,
be-
irreplaceable.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
You
yeah.
will
That
never
one.
be.
They actually screamed that, but I think we did not. It was on the
Yeah,
album,
really
right?
was.
Yeah. But it
Yeah.
was.
Rebellion
Shout
Yeah.
out to also MC Knowles for motherfucking bass drum.
yeah.
Drum. I always see these comments at
Motherfucking
hard
bass
tracks
drum.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Bass drum.
Best one.
Do you know my favourite one you ever done was This Is War, Face It.
Yeah,
This
but
is
Knowles-
what-
That was
That
Knowles,
was
right?
sick, man.
Did he
That
come
was
out
really
with that?
sick.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
he's
that's-
good.
That-
He's
yeah,
he
he's
had
good.
He had that thing ready
He's
for
good.
years. I said, okay, I'm gonna use it when you guys are ready. And he's like,
War.
okay. And that was for the heavy artillery.
Yeah,
track.
This
Yeah.
Is War, Face
Face
It.
It.
That's
Yeah.
a
That's
fucking
fucking
good
sick.
one.
Hard
Yeah.
man. Shout out
That's
to
a good
Knowles.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Knowles.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah,
He also,
nosy.
the Supremacy anthem that we done, he
Oh,
came
yeah.
up with.
Oh,
it
you
for
did?
fun.
Yeah, that was
he was
really
fucking
Yeah, it
good.
was sick.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually, by the way, sorry, he texted me last week. He want to do like a kind of Limp Bizkit style track.
Yeah, that's
He'd
cool.
be
I
good
think-
for that.
I think he has
Yeah.
the
Fucking
he
huge.
has the best recording voice out of all them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
especially for like,
Definitely.
especially for the
rough,
Yeah, the rough-
the
yes,
roughness.
he's
He has
rough
a
around the
natural
edges.
like
Yeah.
vo-
Yeah, man.
distortion on his voice,
Yeah.
which is hard to get.
Yeah, that's
Some
true.
people try to do it, and then that's when you end up sounding like
Yeah.
this.
But man,
But-
that anthem of yours, I have to say it. I think it's the best raw anthem.
Thank
I've
you,
ever
man.
heard.
Thank you, man. I nearly killed us. but
I
thank you.
really know.
Yeah, I know. I don't do anthems
Well,
that much
and the
personally.
Capital one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
liked
but this
it.
one was really,
Yeah, but this- okay,
was really,
Yeah.
Do you know what? The actually the thing that killed the Capital anthem, in my opinion, was the vocal.
Maybe yeah.
I never
Ri-
like.
Rice. Speaking of bad pronunciation, the Rice from the streets. Because
Yeah.
the capital was
Rice.
called Rise from the Streets, but people
Rice.
from Rice from the Streets. So there was a
Rice.
meme back in the days.
From
It was like a little
An Asian
Takeaway.
country.
Asian guy, an
Rice
Asian
from the
guy
streets.
with a hat, and it said "Rice from the Streets."
That's dope.
What the
The
fuck?
Strikers and Soundrush have just done the same thing for their new song. It's called Rise Up.
Oh, really?
They've
It's
done it
Rice
with
Up.
Rise Up.
Yeah, we had the Rice from the Streets back in the day. It's quite
Rice
racist. But
from
But
names, man.
Yeah, I don't think it was that year, but I always remember the year we played back to back with Malice, and we were up on the stage and we were like, we had made new music. We were like excited as fuck. I went to put my USB in and Ryan was playing and he played Monkey Ship VIP for the first time.
Ooh.
And I remember just looking back and everyone was like,
Yeah,
we were,
fucked,
we were
yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Now
that-
you're done, bro.
That was the moment.
Yeah.
I think that could be
That
my
changed
favorite
the
kick of
game,
all
bro.
time.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
monkey shit, I
that
play it.
So
Still
do we-
works.
Yeah.
Still works.
We do it sometimes as well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I got
fuck.
shivers.
Also,
Bro.
yeah.
That
Also,
is
the
fucking
man.
is Shut the Mind. Is that one of the last?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that
a bit
was
more
the last.
obscure.
Yeah,
But
that's
that
the-
one
That
is
slaps
also
so
like
hard.
with his guitar weird.
Yeah,
synth.
dun.
But those, if you listen really good to that track, also the vocals, bro.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not-
We always
that-
have the same
deep,
conversation.
man.
It's
What-
really-
what do you think he would sound like now? Like, do you think he would
Yeah,
sound?
He'd
I
be-
think he will be the king of.
100%.
bro,
Because now you have
Sometimes
this like
that's not how it works,
techno.
you know that, right?
uh,
Sometimes
Yeah.
the first people are not the.
No, yeah, he was the first with that gated shit.
Bro, I'm
like,
fucking full of shivers right now because I think like if Ryan was still here, man,
It'd be the goat, bro.
if you
Yeah.
see the hard
Because now
techno
you have the
move,
hard
Yeah,
man,
techno and the hard
that's
style.
Ryan,
He would
bro.
be in the middle, and he would clean up.
he
bro.
was a madman.
we
He
still
was,
listen to those VIP sets, and they
Yeah.
still, I think, no one's ever gonna.
Yeah,
The kit
no.
for kicks, man, unbelievable.
Yeah, but also he did not know his own genius. He
Nah.
questioned. He puts me, you, everybody above
Yeah.
himself, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
s- So many conversations on WhatsApp or in person. I was
We-
like, Ryan, man, you,
Everything
Just-
it was downplaying it. man.
yeah,
Yeah.
downplaying. I
Oh.
said, man, you are pioneering shit, man.
yeah.
And he could not believe him
We went
in
to
himself.
his studio to make a couple of times, and he showed us stuff on his PC, bro.
Yeah.
That he was like, "Oh, I don't know if I should finish it," and there were just like small little clips, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
He actually
the
had some
fuck,
distorted
bro?
kick stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That it wasn't really comfortable.
Yeah,
with.
and I still have one track unfinished with him on his PC, or at my, I need to check it, but
What was
Never
what was
listen.
your
I cannot listen. I can. You know this from me. I cannot
Yeah.
listen to his music. It fucks me up.
So
really.
what was your favorite collab he's done with him?
So many.
It's got to
If
be
we
the
start
baddest,
with
bro.
Enforce the.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think the best. But
See, when we seen you, we were at Hardbase's
That year,
visitors,
yeah.
right?
Baddest,
and,
yeah.
and
Baddest
bro, when
motherfucker, yeah.
you dropped that live, obviously it was like what, like 6 a.m. or something. We are like fucking.
Was that the one with Radical and
Yeah.
Titan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
We
sure.
we were
And
actually
that-
sitting high in the stands. in multiple ways.
I can only imagine.
No, but it was. Oh,
that was
bro.
where we decided to do Rebellion.
No, that was the year before.
Was it the year
Minus
before?
Militia. It was
Yeah,
year
the
before.
baddest was
So who was the live act?
Freaks at Night.
Freaks at Night.
Freaks and Night.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, it was. Yeah.
But yeah, the baddest
Freaks
was
at
really
Night
crazy.
inspire you to do Rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we saw Ed and Diana, we were like, "Ooh, let's go."
No, it was the year before during Minus Militia.
But actually, the one that I would say is the most underrated is The Truth.
Yeah, I
The
like
Truth
it
is
too.
fucking sick
I
as
like
well.
both of them. Also,
But you never played it at Supremacy Classics. I was actually a little bit.
Yeah, but
upset.
but I know the problem is like
you have to choose.
I have to choose, man.
Yeah.
It's so
Also,
many
addicted
music.
to the.
Kick drum,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was also really good.
Did you know his VIP edit of The Truth? The one with the vocal and the kick? Oh my god.
Yeah, I can.
You got that?
Disgusting
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh, that
Oh
one.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
dope.
of course.
Oh.
But also, like with the baddest, we used a lot of analog shit.
Yeah.
Actually,
You
like
loved
all
that
the
back in the
screech.
day, right? The Moog
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah, a lot of Moog, a lot of Virus. I actually sold also my Virus TI2 to him for
Yeah.
GP8080, and that was like amazing. I said, "Man, Marion, I cannot accept this. No, take it."
Yeah.
That was really crazy.
It's one of my favorite Sims.
I'm
Yeah.
using his
Crazy.
sound card right now.
Yeah?
I bought it like because from his ex-girlfriend. She said when like it was
Yeah,
because a lot of stuff was over. You know,
Yeah,
he
of
got
course.
so many
Yeah.
songs. She said like, "You got the first pick. What do you really want from him?" I said, "Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to buy then the
I also have
the Apollo Twin X.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's
Yeah,
it's
still-
weird. I'm still using it, but it's so weird, man. And I'm
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
careful
yeah,
with it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I've also have a crazy story. So we went to the you were also there, right? The memorial
Yeah, yeah.
service.
Yeah.
And at the end of the memorial service, also his ex-girlfriend and I think Wendy, they asked me to check out some stuff, and that's when you get your Apollo Twin.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really weird. Like they showed me a picture of all his gear, and I was like, okay. And he said, yeah, you want to help us out? Like maybe you want to buy something from his studio. And I watched the picture, and I was like, I remember this gear, and then it hit me again that I sold him my TI2 and I got the GP8080 back, and she said that's the last synthesizer he created all his sounds on. I was like, fuck, I totally forgot I sold it to him. So I bought it back, so I still have his Virus TI2. Yeah, I still have his Virus
You didn't
TI2.
install it, eh?
No, man,
I was
I
gonna say
cannot,
that's why
I
your-
cannot listen to the
your
sounds,
music
man.
got
It
better
fucks
after
me
that.
up, man. I get fucking
Music will be
emotional.
better, but
Yeah.
But it fucks me
You
up
know,
emotionally, man. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, guys, it is a really touchy subject. Also, at Supremacy, I got really thrown off. Like they did like at the one in the Gelderdoom. The big one.
I remember
yeah.
the one the mix I did for
Intense.
Yeah, that was really fucked up.
Then
Also,
that
was
hit
here.
you.
yeah, and but also the one Supremacy. I did not know they were doing a classic part, like a half an hour, and then they dropped in. I think I don't know which track, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I immediately started to cry because it hit so
Payback.
deep. I think they played
sure,
Payback.
yeah.
I was
With
like,
the
I cannot
big,
listen to that shit, man. It's so weird.
Yeah, I get what you
that,
mean.
that's the intense one was that set me off, and I ended up
Yeah,
drinking
it
too much, and then that was what happened. Remember
Yeah.
on the set?
Yeah,
Remember I was fucked up.
yeah, I was.
Yeah,
really
I
fucked
remember,
up.
but
everybody.
That was why,
fucked up.
because after that I was like, fuck, man, I went back to the backstage, and I think I drank like 10 drinks in the space of an
Yeah.
hour, and then after
And-
that I was like,
Yeah, and the Monday we had the memorial service.
Yeah.
Yeah, after Intent, that was tough,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
it was the Intense. Yeah, they hit me up and for me, I remember like because I didn't had his full.
yeah,
How do you say?
discography.
I didn't had it like, and so I contact every label where he was on.
Yeah.
Give me everything. And that man, he had so many music. I discovered he
Yeah.
had so many
Yeah,
music.
it's
and
crazy.
to create like a set for that was, I think for me that was a therapy because it
Yeah.
didn't hit me like on the day when it got played, but
Yeah.
It didn't hit
Going
me
tr-
till that moment either.
No,
if I'm being
but
honest.
going through
Yeah.
through that like that week because I worked on it for 4 days or something. Yeah, that was like, how do you say, my Dante's Inferno?
Yeah.
You're in purgatory.
Yeah, in purgatory. That was like,
Yeah.
Hard.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What
Yeah.
what can you say? It
Yeah,
is
you
really
can't-
sad,
you
man.
can't-
We
you can't say
tried to
anything
help
about it.
him, you know. You tried to help. Everybody tried to help him,
Yeah.
but he needs to help himself, and that's
Yeah.
basically the story. You can not force somebody to.
No.
Yeah,
No,
you
and
can
to help
open,
himself.
you can open doors, but
Yeah,
his music does live on because
of course.
everything's kind of stems from him.
Yeah,
would
I
say.
hear it in all the new
Yeah.
productions, all the build-ups, the sounds, it was all him. But also the weird thing was like really early on, like 2011, he was already experimenting with it, with
bro,
that
I
kind of
remember
kick.
loudness in Masilo
Like the
when he
formula
played the
track.
first
The
time.
loudness tool.
Yeah, the loud.
Wow.
You were there?
I wasn't
Yeah.
there, but I remember the loudness tool and being like,
Yeah.
we saw it
And
online.
he played like the third area, man. That was like an area. I think it was 3 times your studio. It was like, and it was such a sick.
Yeah, it was-
that's the one I remember from it. It was
Yeah.
like, that was so, yeah, how you say, groundbreaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
groundbreaking.
It's
Proximity to extinction.
Yeah,
all those
man.
tracks, time
Yeah.
traveling.
I think if there was no like Delete or you guys, there would have never been Rebellion, because Delete and Warface were like our biggest inspirations
Yeah.
for that sound.
Thank you.
sick, man.
And
Yeah,
I
so-
also loved the thing I loved about Ryan is that he stuck to his
Guns.
preferences.
Yeah, he stuck to his guns.
You know what I mean?
for
And
sure.
he made a name and a scene and a fucking movement from
Yeah.
what he wanted to do, not from like,
Yeah,
because actually it was going against what was popular at the
Yeah,
time, like
yeah.
completely against it. But
Yeah,
he
but
still chose to do it no matter what.
basically it was crunchy kicks and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah. Do you know what? It just came to my mind when we were talking about the Moog, when you played Failure and Doomslayer at Supremacy Classics. That was when you were in the. Right,
Yeah, but-
that's all Moog.
You were not there.
That,
huh?
no. Where was I?
No, but when you made.
Holiday, bro.
Yeah, when I
When you
made failure, but it was actually a failure because the kick and all the shit, all the sound, everything is like
Boom, boom,
just-
boom,
just-
boom,
weirdly
So
cut and weirdly edited, and was like, this is going to be just a weird ass track,
Mm.
and I just make a weird ass track. I didn't think anything
Yeah.
from it, and a lot of people came up to me, what the fuck is that kick? But it's actually not a kick, it's a synth.
With Doomslayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really weird. This
It's
is
so
kick,
cool
huh?
though.
Yeah,
the
It's
kick
maybe
is-
like hard for the general people to follow, but if
Yeah.
you if you
Back
like
in
that
the
type of
days, it
music,
was really rough.
because
shit.
the kick moves also the whole time,
Mm.
like, and it's basically a synthesizer. Now we do everything with Serum, and was
Yeah.
so it was I think virus kick.
the kicks were virus.
Yeah, we're from virus.
Wow.
Was really weird, which is experimenting.
Sick.
I
Yeah.
love to.
I miss
just-
that, man.
Do we?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
you don't do that
experiment
anymore.
like
Yeah,
No, but you don't see it also with other people
No.
doing it.
no
'Cause
one's
it's ti-
taking
it's 'cause
risk
it-
anymore.
it's 'cause
Everyone
it's ti-
wants a bit of that
It's
clout.
time
and-
consuming though, right? And also
Yeah.
back then you had no choice. If you wanted to be
Yeah.
innovative, you had to.
yeah, and also
Yeah.
we did a lot of albums, so I was always happy. I was like a fish in the water, like they say, a fish in the water.
In the what?
When we do the album, you know, there were always some weird tracks like from us, like Mutilate and Destroy,
Gucci
like
Boy.
Yeah.
Gucci Boy, or the
Motherfucking
really
Gucci
old,
Boy.
or the old one, the
Catalyst.
Catalyst, of course.
That was that
was
that was the first time probably we heard something and we were like, you can do something totally different.
yeah.
and
Like
people
because
will
back then it was
appreciate
quite boxed, right? Everything
Yeah.
was quite like
Was-
structurally boxed.
Yeah, I was already thinking techno-wise because,
Mm.
like back in the days, I was already a fan of hard techno. Not this now, but with Viper XXL, Boris S, Sandy Wares, who does.
One day,
yeah.
So I was like, I want to make a track like that, and also you had some hard style back in the days, especially I think some
Spin
Italian
tech stuff,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, the
also
Italians,
no, not even like 2002, like Warm
Like the
Dusher.
acty stuff
And they had,
stuff.
yeah. They were already like rolling tracks like the whole time. There was
Mm.
no, and
No
that
break
became
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
and that became a thing now. Yeah, it's really weird. Like,
But it's also so weird with Catalyst. Like people were like, when I did like the announcement for Supremacy Classics, that track was the most requested track. Like
Really?
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, huh? Because like back in the days, you couldn't like see like the streams or whatsoever if it's
Yeah.
a popular track. Yeah, maybe YouTube, but it's not
underground
like
hit or something.
it's not like that. It also
Yeah.
popped on YouTube.
No.
But like on
Live,
the dance floor, it was a thing.
Sometimes I feel though when you ask those questions, people don't say the one that they really want because they know you're going to play it anyway.
Yeah.
So like they wouldn't say
Maybe.
fuck the police because they know
Maybe.
you're going to play.
But
that
also,
way.
like sometimes we have also like back in the days, you were on vacation with your friends, and we had a fight over the WhatsApp discussion over Cosmic Sin. You remember?
Yeah.
You said, "Nah, man, not these gated gigs." I said, "Not these gated gigs. I want to have fucking gated gigs, bro." He's like, "Nah,
the
these
live
gated."
edit.
Yeah, and then the live we slowed it down.
We were
fucking
we were at
incredible.
Supremacy when you
Yeah.
learned that the first Supremacy. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That was sick.
But I know where you got it from.
But we don't
I know
have
where you
it
got the
anymore.
idea from.
I don't know.
Yeah, Guns for Hire. Struggle for existence.
Could be. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I did it actually.
I have to say, actually, I have to say, maybe I got it from Ryan.
Yeah.
He did also something similar.
I don't know.
And
man.
it's something that was really beautiful also with Ryan, that I said to him, "Yo man, we made this track. Can I borrow this gig?" And he was like, "Yeah, but I will edit it, of course."
Yeah.
But I think it's the edit is an edited delete gig from another collab, I think.
Yeah.
It definitely.
But I don't know why it slowed down though.
it was like
But
a
if
live
you
edit.
say, of course,
We-
I
we
was a
don't-
massive
And
Guns
then
for Hire
it-
fan.
yeah,
Yeah.
they do it and then it speeds up and eventually it goes
Yeah,
into
yeah,
hardcore,
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, but we were there that night and I remember we were just standing there
sick.
like, that's something that we spoke about like the other day. Like people were saying, "Oh, the scene's like not different than it was back then." But if you look at that first Supremacy, right, like every set felt different,
Yeah,
and then you look at a
yeah.
Supremacy
Everybody
now,
had the sound.
it's not the same. Like even I remember that night you had like Typhoon, Subsonic,
Yeah.
like you
Different
like, it was
vibes.
Radical, Minus
Yeah,
Militia.
man.
Like,
Yeah, I think like before, like you had of course like Randy, B-Front, Cripsis,
yeah.
and they had also had their own styles, but was still melodic kick-ish, screech-ish. But then came Radical, Delete, and us, and that was 3 different sounds.
But do you think to the euphoric fans at that time they would be saying, "Oh, it still sounds the same"?
could be, I don't know.
That's what I mean. That's what
Could
that's
be,
something
but
that
that's
fucks
what
my
we
But
head.
thought
also
about the
your
euphoric, right?
when you
Yeah.
came up, you were also really
Yeah.
like, you had Rebellion, you had Ruler Malice, you
Yeah.
had Sub-Zero.
Illuminate. He was a big
Oh, yeah,
inspiration for a lot of us.
Yeah, Illuminate
Illuminate,
also on
yeah.
the producer side, right?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
spoke
from
about
a-
this before, but that was the one that everyone thought was going to make it.
Yeah, we sent him
Yeah.
a demo
Yeah,
one.
true.
Yeah.
We sent him a demo one time, and he was like, "Bro, there's no low end in the kick," and we were like, "Yeah, there is."
Oh, yeah?
But he was like, he'd been to skill learn music.
Yeah.
Do you know, we're arguing with him.
Do you know what we used to
do?
do? Because we used to produce in Raymond's bedroom, we couldn't have it up loud, so we had headphones and we used to do this. We used to like press it in our ears as hard as we could, and we'd be like, "Oh, that sounds amazing!"
How retarded is that?
Amazing. That's really
it,
retarded.
it sounds really good when you do this, though, but not when you
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah, so you were like AQ.
But that's
and
how
some
we-
bass.
we still do
No,
that.
bro.
Still like
So
Yeah, I remember that. I think DEFCON put the one in the containers. That was the thing when
Yeah.
you guys.
And
that's
they
when
go
it
off.
popped off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Oh,
That
yeah.
was the one that popped off.
Yeah, actually, like I think the moment that I was like, "Whoa," was "Do or Die." That was a bit
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
Do or
dude.
Die.
Oh, that-
That
Yeah,
was,
because he
And
played that
A-Bomb?
at Climax.
Yeah.
The Do or Die
A-Bomb.
was played at Climax the year
We
before.
were
Was
in-
it Adaro?
and
no, it was Dana.
Detox.
Oh,
we,
Dito.
we were in the
Detox,
crowd
yeah.
at Climax and we were saying to people, "Oh, this is our track," like two fucked up Scottish guys, and everyone was like,
And then next one.
I have to say also shout out to Purple Lamborghini.
"Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Purple
Oh,
Lamb.
yeah.
That was one of my favorites,
Yeah, yeah.
man. That kick when it came in, man.
The-
We played that in
the-
every set, man.
Ooh.
The crunchy kick.
Yeah,
The
that
boing,
was
yeah.
something new
Boing,
also.
boing, boing.
Yeah, that was something
The
new.
low end was insane. on it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that was. I
really
really
high,
loved that.
wasn't
So that was just a 909 with like one EQ and one distortion. That was it done.
Wow, that was amazing.
It was like just one peak for the gong,
Yeah.
and then
And
the
it-
low end just
yeah.
boosted to the max.
But I think that's a bit of the. I think like when we came with Radical, Delete, Warface, Disturb, you guys, but everybody had an own sound. But also we challenge each other to not on a competition,
Friendly
maybe on a
friendly
competition, but also everybody was working so hard to present something new the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like then you heard like, ooh, the new Sub-Zero project track. What the fuck is going on with
Yeah.
that kick?
Yeah,
It's so
funky,
E.
funky
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Funky
Oh.
shit. It was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
We actually had it more with Malice because we were both on the exact same
Yes.
path. So when they would do something insane, and we would be so angry, like or frustrated, that we would. Most of our best tracks at that time were made because we were like, we need to keep up because And
They were
back in
re-
the day,
they were really
were
insane.
pioneers,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
really,
They were
really
fucking
insane.
pioneers.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like I also remember he showed us Experimentation, and we were like, you know, that the aggressive axe.
I was ready to throw
we
my
were like,
fucking PC out the window.
Yeah. That's
FL
beautiful.
Studio uninstall. Just fucking
Beautiful.
Fuck this.
Actually,
I'm gonna
I
go
don't know
back.
if I spoke about this before, but I feel like I did. But also the moment where we heard Devin Well Hands Up. Do you remember that?
Devin
track?
Wild, hands up.
Yes.
No, I don't
Yeah, and we
know.
found out he was
It was-
14 or 15
I like
years
the
It
old.
said in the
though,
comment, this
but-
guy's only 14, and we looked at each other and we were like,
Ah, we're
fucked.
fucked here, bro.
We're fucked.
Hands
This
Up?
guy,
It's a
yeah.
cult
trust me,
track,
go
Hands
back
Up?
and listen to Hands
It was
Up.
like a raw track, like
Bro,
really
it
raw.
was
Okay.
fucking so-
Where was it released? On Scantrax or
I
was
I don't think it was
Remember
ever
that, yeah.
released.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
It was so heavy.
There's
So
actually,
heavy.
it was legendary uploads.
Yeah, I don't
remember
think he released it.
Oh
that
yeah, of
channel?
course, legendary.
Yeah, yeah.
uploads.
Legend.
With a lot-
What was it? One track everybody wanted to have?
Prime Fire.
Nah, Prime, the Owl?
Yeah,
Owl.
yeah, yeah.
No. The other one you played at at the breakthrough set at DEFCON.
Haha.
Which one?
Fuck the mainstream with defense.
Fender Raw. Bro, we played
We
that.
played
like-
that at Rebirth 2 years ago.
Fuck the mainstream.
just
We
to fuck with
defend the
everyone.
Bro,
Raw.
but that was like sick.
with,
So good.
it had the Chronic Disorder kicking.
Yeah,
It
and
was like
who
by
produced
the
it?
Shockers, right?
Aftershock.
Of
Yeah.
Aftershock,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Shockers, Aftershock, Subsonic is all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Package and sell, bro.
Socksonic.
Sucksonic.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
No, not going there.
Oh, you meant he
Yeah, he produced it, right?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
you meant Subsonic. Couple of minutes before.
No, I don't know what you mean. Let's get on to the next subject.
No,
No,
that
no,
was
no.
sick with the Chronic Disorder kick.
Yeah.
That's
He
one of the
also had
best
Don't
gigs
Touch
as well.
the Stereo at the time. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Don't touch your stereo.
The Shockers.
What
Yeah.
the track was from? How's
Fantasia
Fantasia?
MCIC.
Yeah.
and MCIC.
Yeah.
Never heard.
Nothing.
Fuck
It was
the
actually
mainstream.
only released 2 years ago as well. You know
No.
that?
Yeah,
The whole-
yeah, they
the release
released
got
it.
like 2 years ago.
Postponed.
Yeah.
The same as Open the Gates. Ed, what were you doing, man?
Oh.
We had to wait 2 fucking
Yeah,
years or
yeah.
something for Open the Gates. Was one of my
That
favorites.
was fucking sick,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
song.
With
Open the gates.
the
Oh, oh,
vocal
oh,
and the
oh,
yeah.
oh,
That was like the
oh.
the Adaro. Yeah, for
Yeah.
me, prime.
Yeah, yeah.
Honor-
Honor of the
Honor
Dark
of the
and
Dark.
shit, bro.
Honor
Yeah.
of the Dog and then all the
Yeah,
remixes
I
and stuff.
can go on about
Guns for
Adaro
Hire.
and Randy
Yeah.
and Guns
Man.
for Hire.
Yeah, they
That's-
were
Such good
peak,
music.
man.
the
Guns for Hire.
Massacre. The Massacre.
Yeah. Storm is coming.
Yeah.
I still listen to the Massacre now to put that in the up tempo. Like I made a new track. I said I need to have some Massacre, like triplet screeches. Yeah, oh crazy man, crazy sound design.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
off the
but
chart.
their set, Supremacy Classics, was
And they played before me.
A Guns for Hire classic.
Kings
set
of
is
the
fucking
Underground.
sick. So good.
Yeah, man.
I went to Origins like as a visitor. I think it was last year, and that was my favorite set of the whole day.
Yeah?
Was the Guns for Hire was so fucking.
Yeah, it's-
wasn't that Warface's Origins?
No,
You're panicking. You're like, oh.
no, it wasn't.
Can I
it
make
wasn't.
Yes, we're sponsored by them.
sponsored by the
They give
Let's
us
take a
Red
moment for our shout, our sponsor for this
Red Bull
episode.
delicious makes you fly, baby.
Makes you shit.
So there's a trip
makes
to
you hit
Mexico.
the shitter.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Mexico,
Speaking of Mexico, the boys are back in town.
the
Boys are back in town.
Oh yeah, I heard the story.
Yeah,
Not good.
not good.
It wasn't that bad.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was nice though.
Yeah, we got the shits though.
We get.
I didn't add it.
No,
No.
no, we did.
I like. Okay, we have to talk about this. We need to convince this guy that not everything in Mexico is bad. I shout out to the Mexican people. I fucking love it.
I love the people in Mexico. I love the fans. I love the parties, but it's not my country to be on.
Okay, but if you go to Tulum,
Yes,
if you go to
Cancun.
Cancun, I've
Riviera
been there.
Maya.
Yes, Riviera
Yeah.
Maya. Man,
Beautiful,
beautiful.
yeah.
man, the resort,
There's some hotels down there that are.
yes,
Bro,
off the
also,
charts, man.
if you go to Chichen Itza, did you go there?
yes,
Wow, bro, that's
yes,
you
amazing.
can
Right,
really.
the
you should see-
Kukulkan.
Yeah,
You
you see
remember
all
him?
the- yeah, you
Yeah.
see. That's where the dinosaurs were
Yes.
nailed.
yeah. That's where all those little. What do they
Oh,
call
with
them?
the crater.
Yeah, what do they call all? Because there's loads of them.
Cenotes.
Cenotes.
Cenotes, yeah.
Yeah, they say that's from the the
Oh,
meteor.
shit.
right?
I swim in the
I done a
cenote.
piss in the
Yeah.
cenotes
Yeah?
when I was swimming. Yeah,
Banned.
it's very
You
spiritual.
got banned because of
Banned,
your
yeah.
look?
Yeah. Actually,
Like a wild Scottish man?
yeah. I was going to tell a story, but I can't tell it now.
No?
It's not PG.
Yeah.
But
Don't wanna get
PG-13.
PG friendly.
Come on, man. Speak up, brother.
No, but I don't want to say bad things about Mexico.
No, I understand.
They're the nicest people, bro.
They are,
they're
man.
so
The
nice,
food is good, man.
You
Yeah.
always feel welcome, especially the people also who take care of you, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm like, especially
You're too bougie, right?
What bougie? What do you mean with
Yeah,
bougie?
you're bougie. You need to be somewhere a bit more higher class.
But you can do that.
No,
You can do that in Cancun. You can do that.
No, of course,
Yeah,
no. But
Cancun
for
is
me, it's
bougie,
more
bro.
like
Yeah.
it's not that I'm fast scared or something,
Yeah.
but I don't like it if it's like
Grimy.
people like
Unsafe.
grimy, yeah, like people.
Yeah,
are
you're more
standing
like
with
you
the-
like more the Asian country.
Well,
also for the food and for the
maybe
for the
yeah, I
vibe.
also like the food.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff,
just
yeah.
I,
prefer
like,
more Asian.
yeah, I
The
can
thing about
understand.
Mexico is you can't trust the food. Our stomachs are not made for that. shit.
No.
Well, the only,
So,
I went to the first day they took us to have tacos like at like a really local spot, and like for
Torta
example,
pastor.
if you go like if you go like over here to a
La
restaurant like
Cubanita.
that,
Yeah.
you think like I'll stay away. I have to piss on my ass afterwards.
Yeah.
But this was like
yeah.
Yeah.
the best, bro.
I think
Yeah.
Awesome.
we talked about it before the podcast, but I think it's the water. I think the ice
For
and
sure.
the shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's not.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I
but
was
that's-
also brushing my teeth with the water and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did too.
Ah.
Yeah.
I did too. But and I have like a disease in my.
Yeah.
I see it.
Colon. Is it the
Colon.
colon?
Colon.
Yeah,
Is it
colon.
Crohn's you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the other one.
Yeah, your
Colitis.
colitis
Colitis.
ulcerosa. It's like,
So do you need to take like medication or something?
yeah, I got like a jab every 6 weeks, and before it was like every 3 weeks. I was infusion, like
But what does the jab do? Like, what is it?
take it under control, I guess. For now, I'm feeling good, but like it was, you see it also on the pictures. For me, I can't watch pictures from 2016, 17.
Yeah, there's one picture at Supremacy where it's like really skinny. That's insane.
Yeah, that was the one with I don't know. What's the one with the
2015?
guitar? That was the
Oh yeah.
2015, the 9 circles.
9 circles.
You
Yeah.
were really in a bad shape, man.
But did you not know like something was wrong? Did you just think?
Yeah,
it
my
was-
dad has it also, so
Oh.
it's like in the family.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it came up like really early in my career, and I never skipped a show for it, but it was always like big trouble because you have constantly the feeling that you have to go to the toilet or you
Yeah.
have cramps or you
Yeah.
feel sick and whatsoever. So like for me, it was also how do you say? Yeah. How do you
How
say?
say it?
Yeah,
Curse and blessing?
a curse and it is a curse and a
And a
blessing.
Yeah.
Because if I smell back in the days like alcohol or beer,
It put you off.
Yeah.
I had to go to the toilet instantly or I
Yeah.
had to puke or whatsoever because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me it was like, okay, I'm sober
Yeah.
every weekend, and I think that's why I'm still in
Yeah.
control right now
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
now
you're-
because we know how alcoholic Yuri looks like, right?
shout out
at
to
the
Tweaker
tw-
TV. Yeah,
Tweaker
I know, everybody's saying that. Yeah, it's not even
Yeah, but he
funny
never.
anymore.
No,
But
you're like really professional.
To be
he
fair
never
to you,
drinks.
you are definitely one of the most professional DJs, like backstage
but-
and stuff. I've never really seen.
Any craziness?
Nah.
No.
But we have a couple of stories.
Yes. Now tell them.
there are some stories, but I think that shaped me really like
Yeah.
into who I
Yeah,
am
you're
right now
always really
because-
professional. Yeah.
But I also like gained a lot of weight. Then I lost a lot of weight. Then I looked really sick. Then I looked yellow, and it was like, yeah, I'm not want to complain about it because like it's not that I have cancer or something.
Mhm.
Because that's even worse. I can get old with it, and
Yeah.
there is like a medicine for it, so I'm
Yeah.
fine. But on a personal view, yeah, if I look into pictures from those period, I can't watch it, man. And I'm feeling like really.
Didn't you also had the Monday bar cruise that really went bad?
Yeah, that's
That was
yeah.
one. That was one of the worst ones, right?
Yeah, that was the one. What like I don't know. That was before.
Yeah, you
Before
dropped
the
also a
9/7.
lot of kilo in weight,
Yeah.
like because of that, right?
Yeah, I lost, I guess, 5 or 6 kilos in 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
After that,
crazy.
I was so close from drying out, and I was
Yeah.
stuck in
Fuck, man.
what's the stop after you go?
Oh yeah, Helsinki, I think it is.
Yeah, in Helsinki, and then you have Estland,
Yeah.
the one, and then I was stuck there for 10 hours, and I was sick, and I was puking, I was shitting everything under, and then it was worse, and I had to go fly to Hamburg, and then to Hanover, and then to Amsterdam, because there was so many shit going on that was like, then I said, I love Sweden, I love Monday Bar, I said, but I've got the chills now from Monday
Yeah.
Bar, because it was
Trauma.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
kind of
trauma.
trapped there. Like if you're
Yeah.
on the boat, you're actually
Oh
fucked.
man, that was so bad. And also like on the boat, you know.
Yeah, with the
I
fuck
was like
that.
getting 16. Oh no. That's
It was
worse,
also
but-
during you had to really bad during the set, right?
Yeah, I had to play. You arrived there at 3 in
Yeah.
the afternoon. I had to play from 6 till 7 in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So man, no, that was horrible. But yeah, don't want to talk too much about it. Not that I don't want to, but
You got it under control.
I've got it
now.
under
Yeah,
control.
now you
and
feel, now you
and I'm
feel
feeling
good.
well, and everything helps with
Yeah.
it. But I think, yeah, because a lot of people ask me that question, oh, you never drink, or why you're not drinking or doing crazy stuff. But I think that's because of that. Still there.
Yeah.
But now,
But you like what was the beer that you always liked? Bock? Lentebock? Or which was the beer you always drink? You still can drink?
Support your local, bro. Hertog Jan.
Hertog
I never
Jan.
yeah.
Lord Jan.
We were
That's
more
my
from-
favorite beer. You know
We
that?
more, yeah. Now I like it, but
Yeah.
it was like more back in the days. We would drink Jupiler.
Oh,
Jupiler, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's like around.
Belgian, right?
Yeah, but for
Belgium,
us, it's
yeah.
like 10 minutes drive there. You have to Jupiler
Jupiler's
like
good.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good, but
Because about the alcohol thing, like I know obviously like we were a bit crazy in the beginning, but
only in the beginning.
in the beginning,
Crazy. In the beginning.
In
No,
the
but-
beginning.
This is the one.
This is the one. This is the one.
seriously, like we
You need that
we
beginning.
drink like 10% of the time, and it's just that 10% when you see us, it's 10%. But yeah, we realized probably about 2 years in, like this is not going to be sustainable if we're getting drinking
it's
every weekend.
never is.
Because we came from being fans, going to festivals and partying like
Yes.
really
It
hard.
took us a long time to shake that off.
This is
Yeah.
our job.
Yeah,
And it was-
Same, bro.
I
Same
was
for
at
me,
your
but
place.
I peaked. I peaked too early with that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
14, 15. Then I went
Yeah.
until my 18th birthday. Like that, I went really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Did
you
you-
guys, like you could just drive everywhere.
Yeah.
For us, we had to fly over, so it was
Yeah.
a big thing. You know?
Yeah,
It's a
but-
big deal.
For sure.
But did you remember the first time we have to smile always when we came? Where did you explain?
We lived in a camping thing. Is that what
The
you're gonna
camping?
say?
Yeah.
We lived in a
Weekend
camp.
horse.
And that
Shout out
was
to Weekend Horse.
crazy times. Which track did we do there at the camping?
That was
Sure.
Get Back.
No,
That-
no, that was in Skype. 100%.
Was it?
100%.
No, because we had a studio. We had a picture
I-
of
Was
us.
it not Pushing
all four of us.
Boundaries?
I
That was
remember
pushing
when.
boundaries.
No,
No,
we
no,
came to you for Pushing
Oh yeah,
Boundaries.
Pushing Boundaries was in my
It's
place.
Detonate, sorry.
It detonated.
Yeah,
Was
it was
it? The
Detonate.
four of us were sat
Yeah, because I
together.
remember like that I was sitting like on the hallway because there was
Yeah.
no
Yeah, there was no place.
space in
No,
the-
it was
in
it
the
was
studio.
Get Back because
Yes.
it was on the Empire album.
It wasn't Get Back. I know for sure it wasn't Get Back.
But
'cause
it was
we're-
on Empire, right?
Yeah, but Get Back was around about the time you
I
done
think
Fuck
Detonated.
Fuck the Industry.
Really?
Because that was the song that we were really like, we should do something like Fuck the
No,
Industry.
because
Yeah.
we done Get Back before that because we done Detonate for the second year. We played hard bass and we played hard bass.
I can
but the
remember
first
being
year
in
we
the
played
sweaty
that-
studio though. Like, it was...
No,
one
that was
where,
Power
like,
of Truth.
The Power of Truth
That
was
was
in
Deadly
Weekend.
Guns, yeah.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In Weekend
Yeah.
Horse.
But
Yeah,
Get
but
Back
I-
was in Skype.
But it was always like you. I still remember your face, like when we.
You look
You
like my
had-
brother, man.
Yeah, you had the
Little brother
I think the
back
glasses on or something, and then you had like the all these monster cans, and you were like all that, and you were like making. I was like there and was like, I cannot follow this. What the fuck is going on? You were like, hey, track this down. I was like the whole time, what the fuck? And then on to the next one, next album.
Yeah, yeah.
You were like, bro, that was crazy. How did you
we were
survive that?
We
man?
were speed running raw style, bro.
Yeah, but you were speed running hard. Yeah, raw style. That's
Yeah,
actually a
To be
statement.
fair, back then we were really fast at
Crazy.
making music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
Yeah, because the tracks
boy.
went. And I think it was you, actually, that said, I think you need to like slow down because in your songs, it sounds like there's 4 or 5 songs. Just pick
Yeah,
one,
they
one
were
part
really-
that's really
yeah.
good and just.
Yeah,
and then
there were
that's-
good
that's-
ideas.
That
and-
stuck, and then
Yeah.
I think after that is when we started really like making good
songs,
progress with
yeah.
like actual songs,
Yeah, man.
and so
Less
thank
is
you.
more.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there came
Thank you.
actually a big shift, like in your
Sound.
tracks
Yeah,
structure and sound and
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you-
I
because
think we
It was
started.
after COVID, I think. Or during COVID.
I think just
my,
before
also
COVID,
my favorite
we-
Rebellion track is City Lights. Is
Yeah.
that City Lights?
Satellites.
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 Yeah.
City Lights. When I first heard that, I think at Rebirth or Intense or something like that,
Mhm.
I was like, man,
Mm.
the boys are back.
Boys are back.
In
town.
The boys are back
I
again.
heard it immediately. Like, this is crazy.
Now
Yeah.
there was
Crazy.
not like that I was not surprised. I was more surprised about it was actually a song because you were like they remembered me like
was a
this
really
guys were
good
going
song.
rough
Yeah,
and
raw,
stuff, and
raw.
that was like
Yeah.
boom.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
it was
we
a
were
really good
we
song.
were
Sick.
we were massive hardstyle fanboys. You know that, right? Like
Yeah,
Headhunters,
I can
Wild
hear it, like-
Styles, noise controllers.
I think
That's
you
what
did,
that's what we wanted to be in the
Yeah,
beginning. We
and-
just couldn't do it.
And
Yeah.
also, I think you did yourself a bit of a disservice to left out sometimes the melody, because you can make really good melodies, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
I think it's one of our strong points.
Even our
to be
first
honest,
album,
isn't
but
it?
like,
Yeah.
it had
Yeah.
Another Day, which was an
Yeah.
attempt at making like a set
Yeah.
of lights.
Mhm.
So-
Yeah.
And we made Ghost of Us just a year
Oh,
before
yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
We
actually,
tried-
if you listen to Ghost of Us, you
It's the
can
same
hear
sound
how
design.
Set of Lights was made.
Yeah, and also the couple of tracks.
We tried
I
a
remember
lot
the
of times.
scan tracks.
bring it
Yeah,
on,
like Bring It On, Never Back Down.
Of course, yeah. Bring
Never
it on.
Back Down. I really
That was a
like
good
that
one,
one too.
The Edge.
But we had been trying
The
to
Edge,
make
yeah.
songs like that for a while. So
Yeah.
when we made Set of Lights, that was like the one that we'd been trying to make, like that
Yeah.
level of like.
And we were really, really into Sub-Zero Project at the time. Like
Yeah.
the way that they were combining like melody songs with
Yeah.
hard drops, we were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, what's
yeah.
because that's a very hard thing to do even now.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's easier to be one or the other. You know,
Yeah.
like make a hard song or make a
Yeah, that's what I think sometimes lacks in the scene. Like I like all the new guys, you know, like also some kicks are like insanely crazy, like going deep and wide and everything. But what I most definitely miss is songs.
Yeah,
Like
actually,
a
but
good
the thing
song.
is that
Good song,
people
yeah.
are addicted to the
Reaction.
dopamine of the reaction.
Yes.
Like last year we made We Own the Night, and for me that's personally probably one of my favourite Rebellion songs. But it's just a melody song. So it
Yeah.
was really hard to market. That's why we built it
Yeah.
around Defcon, because we were like, this is the only way we can
Yeah,
make a song like that work. But it still never had like, there was no TikToks, there was no...
No, and that fucks me up a little bit. Like, are we becoming a slave of the algorithm? And it's just only making music viral moments
Because
and
if
not
you-
a legend,
You
like
can, you
a
can do
legendary
both.
collection.
You can do both, but I think
Yeah, of course.
Are we getting old pricks?
No. I understand the mechanics of algorithms, but for me, I can be a gimmicky guy, but I rather make like music I love.
you're proud of.
Yeah, and
Yeah, because I don't like it, and I
Yeah.
don't play it. Then
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
yeah,
Gimmick
and
act, you know.
social
No.
media or the media team can do what they want
Yeah.
with the track, but for
Ye-
me, it loses the
There needs to be some
impact.
sort of passion. Like the stuff that's made from passion is the stuff that does
Yeah.
well, in my opinion.
yeah,
Yeah,
Of course, you have the one-offs that are just stupid, like
yeah, I like
like the
we-
Ford and
shit.
Filthy Rave, for example.
exactly,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. But
Yeah,
like,
I like stupid stuff, but
but you want to be at the end of your career. You were like, my legacy
Yeah.
was fucking sick.
yeah, and not
And
I'm
I
the guy
loved it.
from that one dancing TikTok.
We were also, we were also lucky, I think, because we were in the middle ground when we first came
Yeah,
up.
that's
You know
true.
what I mean? Like, the funny thing is, we were talking about this like a couple of weeks ago. So, like, nowadays, obviously, you post something and you're thinking, oh, it never done as well. So, I went back and looked at posts from back when we started that we thought exploded, and they were like 600 likes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And but in your mind at that time, you were like, oh my God, everyone's gone crazy.
But that's just human
Yeah, and
nature.
also-
You always want more.
Or do you
Yeah.
ever go back and
You know
look at
what I mean?
like hits from in hardstyle or raw? You go back and look at Spotify and you see
Yeah.
the streams, and you're like,
Yeah,
we get
Yeah.
that in a month.
Yeah. And the weird thing is, I stopped, I think, around when my mental health was not in a good place, like in 2018, like when I had the panic attacks. I stopped caring about the numbers of other people. So I tried to, if I'm improve myself, I'm improving like Yuri and my sound. So I'm in competition with myself, not with other
Exactly.
people. I only sometimes check for technicality. So if you drop a song, I listen, okay, they did this or that. But I'm not going to chase like, oh, this is the new viral moment. I try to keep away from that because I think for me as a producer, it clouds my mind
Yeah.
too much. And I get too much caught up and I need to make this. Because we had a moment like 2 years ago, I was like, okay, fuck, I don't know what we need to do. I'm going to follow the trend, but that never works, man.
It never
For-
works.
For
Because you're
me.
already too late.
Yeah.
That person that's setting
Yeah.
the trend's already
Yeah.
on to the next thing.
I rather
And then you're like,
create.
oh,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
like,
like-
I never look to others numbers. I don't care, but I really don't care because it was more for me from we were like on a path like 2 years ago from what should we do? What can we do?
Yeah, we
Because-
fucked ourselves a bit actually because
Sometimes searching too much.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think
fuck you right
I
up,
think
bro.
we fucked ourselves basically with the Nico Moreno collab. Like it's an amazing track. I love Nico Moreno. It's
I
amazing
thought
music.
that sounded like old Warface though.
Yeah, that was also
actually
a bit
Moog
of the,
sound.
Yeah, Moog
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
It was Moog sound, and then we had the track with Dual Damage, like Revelation.
Also a
So
good
that popped off in the raw outside, and we had these were 3 in a row, and we had Hoya. So we had one
all
hit.
different fucking
And,
thing. Yeah.
So after that, the fan base like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And then the trouble started
then we
because
were
they could
like-
not define us anymore.
That's the thing.
It went too
We
wide.
also
too-
had
too
that like
wide.
when we were doing Overdose and Rebellion,
Yeah,
two
yeah,
different
yeah.
sounds.
No, there was
Yeah.
the
They
opposite.
can like
Yeah.
you can switch
Yeah.
between them.
Yeah, but it made
Yeah.
sense back then. We have that since we stopped Overdose.
Yeah.
Because the reason why we actually started Overdose is because we were like, we want to be more legitimate,
Yeah.
but people love us for this, and so we don't want to let go of that. So we need like
Yeah.
a channel to do that,
Yeah.
and that's what made things so simple. I think.
And
back
boy, that was amazing, man.
Yeah.
Overdose.
then. yeah,
It was a good one.
That was some brutal shit, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
But that was for the impact,
we
right?
we winged
Only
half
for
of
that.
that as well.
But then
a
a
lot
bit-
of people
Yeah,
think,
the
a lot of people
Supremacy
think
show,
we're
man.
genius.
Then it became like
Oh Lord.
It wasn't supposed to be mainstream, but then it became mainstream.
Yeah.
And
Right,
that's music how
like-
that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's maybe why it works, because you're not thinking that. See, if you were to think, I'm going to go in the studio and make mainstream,
Yeah.
you're not going to make Overdose.
No.
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 So that maybe that's like,
it's another mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
Actually,
to zone the fuck
we, in true Rebellion fashion, we tried to make like a theme song that was like nothing like Overdose. It was like
Yeah.
a Sub-Zero project song, and then we were like,
what are we doing?
"Isn't this supposed to be a really hard day?" So
Yeah.
we nearly
I-
went
yeah.
down the road of it being confusing.
I had actually a bit of the same, so I had to speak with my manager also about it. Like we did Slaughterhouse with Deadly Guns, and actually a bit of the same happened. So Slaughterhouse got popular, and Deadly Guns got also a bit sidetracked.
Yeah.
Because you had that project and all eyes on the project and everything, and then sometimes you forget your core, you know, like where you come from. Like you can also make these kind of songs,
Yeah.
and it takes really a hard time to get it back. But
'Cause
eventually, if you go back to your core, it's
You get it.
always
Yeah.
Because you kind of
connects.
changed
Yeah,
what you first told me about
yeah,
Slaughterhouse. When I think, or was it maybe Stefan that told us?
Yeah.
He said it was more going to be industrial.
yeah. That
Right.
was actually that's actually industrial, hard techno-ish horror. But
and then the Zag got
yeah,
it.
and then we landed on that. But
Then you made that one song.
Sleep.
What was it? Don't Sleep. And then
yeah,
you're
that
like,
was crazy.
Do you know?
Yeah, but
thank you.
Do you know, as soon as like the Dominator thing came out, right?
Yeah.
And I saw a TikTok from Dominator, and as soon as I seen the TikTok, I said, "Tim, this will be one of the biggest songs."
Yeah, but the
Just
weird
do it
thing was, like, Stefan came with the idea, and we
You
made
have to
a
play that song for the entire career. Every set.
That's fucking
we
sick.
Yeah.
how do you say it? Like he had a skeleton of something, and we tried to make the arrangement at my studio, and every time the drop was on, and I had it. Didn't had it for a long time. I was like the whole time like oh, and then you know
shit.
every
Yeah.
time we pressed play, we were sitting like this, and it was like, "Ooh, this is
This is it, yeah.
It's nice." Shout out to
Nutty
Nutty.
Tea.
Nutty Tea. Yes, I always watch his previews. Amazing. Porn star martini. But yeah, shout out to Nutty T if he watches, I don't know, or listens. Or
He's gonna watch now.
but yeah, don't sleep.
Tag him.
Yeah, don't sleep. But the weird thing was, you had a song, but we didn't have the project, so we were like, "What the fuck we need to do? What's going on? We need to come out like now." And it was so heavy timing. It was really heavy timing.
But you could also say that that's what we said we were doing with Overdose that became mainstream. You guys wanted
Yeah.
to do the industrial thing,
Yeah,
and then
but-
something else was born from it.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
It's
But
weird.
still, it still has the aesthetics of the horror. We always wanted to do
Yeah.
that because we're horror movie buffs. So
Yeah, some of the artwork things have been a bit out there, right?
yeah, we also got a band.
We're
We got a
shadow banned
band
on TikTok
Yeah,
at the
Yeah, we're
moment.
shadow banned on TikTok.
You?
Yep,
Yeah.
because the Overdose baby is child porn apparently.
That's what they thought.
Animation.
Weird, man.
No.
Yeah. So
The
We're
fuck?
trying to fix it, but it's a nightmare.
yeah, it's
That's
fine.
why we've not been posting on TikTok.
What the fuck?
We posted
we
the other
posted,
day
we
and it
get
got
0 views.
So I got 14 views in 1 hour.
What
14
the
views.
fuck? Yeah, that's a shadow band.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then when you look at our profile, like on his phone, it
Not
says
recommended.
account not recommended.
What? Wait, you have a separate Overdose?
No,
No, it's a
we just-
Rebellion.
It was
No, it was
actually a
just for
bad
Rebellion.
DOS post, and it had an animation in the background. But we've done everything. We've deleted it. We've appealed it. Sent our passports in, and then it's still doing it. So
Fuck, man. And
think
how long
Steph
does
think-
it take normally?
I don't know. We've had it for a while. But Steph's in contact with someone from TikTok. He said,
That's weird.
No, it's really weird.
"Yeah,
But it's just animation baby.
but
Yeah.
There's just
basically.
an animation of a
But
baby
someone
and
did that.
a robot.
Robot
Someone
baby.
reported it then to be like
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think so.
I don't know.
It's like the same as I said with Slaughterhouse. We got also a really bad flag from from moms, from
Was it
soccer
was it
moms.
the woman?
The woman that
yeah.
gets spit roasted.
I
And
see
we were
that. Oh,
like,
really?
what the fuck?
You told me you were going to make that artwork.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
speaking to you one time
yeah,
and you told me
yeah.
about the artwork.
We
and I was
actually
like,
sold it as
fucking
posters.
damn. Oh, really?
As limited edition posters.
Oh, really? They're coming for you.
Yeah.
Sticky poster.
FBI.
Yeah,
open
like
up.
you have exactly, and we have the spit roast with the girl. But I'm like, bro, we got like Cannibal Holocaust, we got like all these crazy movies, like even some Quentin Tarantino shit.
Up
It's
there,
like
have
also
you-
really,
there's
There's
a
a movie coming out that you'll love. Have you seen it? And it's based on snuff movies. And
yeah,
it turns out that the snuff movie is real. Have you seen
Yeah,
it? It
yes.
looks fucking-
yeah, and that they can promote that, but we take a
Yeah.
picture of which is basically, I think, a bit of art.
What's your favorite snuff movie?
Snuff movie?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe in them. I
They're
don't
not
believe
What's
in
a
real.
them.
snuff movie?
What's snuff movie? No. Yeah, but okay.
you
if
want to
we're
get
going
shadow
to
ban
get
on this also.
That's what I'm
if we're
thinking.
if we're gonna talk technicality, like snuff movies, you all seen Two Guys, One Hammer.
That's real.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Right?
That's real. But do you know the backstory of that?
You've told
Really
us that, but
fucked
tell us
up.
it for the camera.
Okay, so basically, I was like, I think Yuri and Sam also. You had it on your phone like back in the days, like really.
Don't bring me into this, bro.
No, like it was
Can't.
You
going.
were the one that showed me,
No,
bro.
but I remember we had this conversation. But of course, the video is about the guy who gets
Everybody
like
was sending it to each other.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
watch.
Yeah,
exactly.
it was a big hype back
exactly.
in the
But
day.
I was not. I
he was
found
not
it
in
out. No. I found it out later when we had the how's it called, the Best Gore Ogrish
Oh, yeah.
sites, of Live League or something.
Well,
I
sure,
never
must have
heard
been.
about this because I'm a really big true crime fan, so I watch a lot of documentaries and stuff. And this documentary on YouTube said something about the Two Guys, One Hammer video, and basically I read into the story. I was like, this is one
It's
of
a
the
crazy
most
story.
craziest stories I've ever read
Because
or saw.
they've done other crimes that the
They
footage
done
never
like
made it
24
to-
crimes.
Were they Russian? Right?
Yeah, they
No,
were like
nah,
that area.
no, they
was
done
like
it-
Romania.
I don't think
No, they done it
or
slow.
Romania or Ukraine or I don't know.
Yeah, it was that kind of
area.
year.
Yeah, but basically they did kill a lot of
There
people,
was
even like
pregnant women and
pregnant
stuff, yeah.
women, and
but they filmed all that stuff, but
they
it never
filmed
got
it.
out.
Yes, and then they tried to sell it to I
Like
think
Dark web shit.
yeah,
and
the
that,
red room, panic rooms, or what's it
stuff
called,
like
red
that.
rooms, yeah, and they got like money for that. So
Yeah.
basically, they were making snuff to sell to.
Mhm. They got
Rich
executed,
people.
the guys.
Yeah,
They
in, the
executed
Middle, in the
them.
Middle
Yeah.
East, huh?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
for the rich people in the
For the
Middle
rich
East.
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
yeah, that was a crazy
But
story,
they
man.
caught the guys and executed
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. They got
But you've
sentenced
seen
to
it
death.
before it was famous, right?
No. I saw it afterwards.
Oh, you
No,
saw it.
the other one was the waiting was the
Don't fuck with
Luca,
cats.
the don't fuck with cats.
You
Yeah,
saw
that
that
one
Somebody
was
sent
fucking
me
weird.
that video, and it was
Stefan.
no, not Stefan, another guy, like a friend of mine. He sent it. He had it downloaded or something via I don't know. Back in the days, Bearshare, Casa. I don't know what the program was, and it was like that I saw the documentary on Netflix, and I started to press play. I said, I know this motherfucker from a fucking video clip.
I know this.
Yeah, I know this fucking piece of shit person like from 13 years ago, and it was the don't fuck with cats guy, and it was one ice pick, one man,
And
one
there
I
was
remember
loads of
that
those
one.
fuck
yeah,
ones.
one
That one
ice pick.
was-
Yeah, that was it, and yeah, that's some crazy shit, man. You
Kenneth,
watch
You had
Like,
all the
can it-
Mexican cartel ones as well. Those
yeah,
were
but I get the
gruesome,
Mexican.
bro.
Yeah, but I cannot.
They're
watch
I
sick.
can't watch.
the
they are
Funky
very
Town
sick,
one.
bro.
The Funky Town one.
Yeah.
Is that the
You need to
chainsaw?
ask Stefan
The
and
chain-
Vitral.
The chainsaw one.
Yeah, all the chainsaw
Yeah,
one.
that one's the fuck.
Funny story,
crazy.
but that's not a funny story. But,
I got a hilarious
but
story about that.
when I was Triax, I had to play in Central Rock. You know the place
Yeah, of
with
course.
Javi Boss.
Oh,
You know,
Javi Boss, yeah, as in
cool guy,
Almeria.
and DJ Shawarma. I always say DJ Shawarma, but DJ Juanma. And I remember that I had to play, And he was like, "Look, Remco, I got a nice video for you."
Oh.
DJ Shwama. Sorry, I'm butchering it. Not DJ Shwama. And he came to me and he showed me the famous clip where they put the chainsaw in the neck, like.
That's the one.
And also the waiting is they testing if his neck's getting
Yeah,
really
they
gold, like a little small cut.
That's
like,
fucked.
and then and then I had DJ Triax, and I was like feeling really bad, man. Like I said, "Whoa, what kind of horror movie's then?" I said, "No, it's real. It's real." And I was like, "And then DJ Triax," and I had to play, and I was feeling really bad, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
when we were younger, we were
Thanks
in
for
high
the
school,
clip.
like 12,
Thanks, man.
12, 13 years old, watching that kind of shit traumatized you. bro.
Yeah,
It was
I
fucked
stopped
up,
that, man. I got
It's not
too
good.
numb because I'm a
Yeah,
bit
you-
older than you, right? We did at a beautiful site called rotten.com.
Yeah,
you
I
remember that?
I remember the watermarks on other videos.
Oh,
Like,
that was shit. And you were 13-year-old.
yeah.
Like, let's
But you
check what is on
desensitize yourself to shit
Yeah,
like that,
man,
and then
it's
you
not
just
good.
become.
I cannot watch that shit anymore.
bro, fuck that.
Never.
Nah, I don't like that kind of shit.
Nah, man. Also, the cartel shit goes way too hard,
That's
man.
fucked, bro.
Oh, I
Yeah,
cannot
don't
watch
even-
it.
There was one of them that like that chainsaw one when I first seen it. I couldn't stop thinking about it for days because it was like when when it hits his
Oh,
neck,
man.
you see his the reaction on his face, and that really fucked me up for days. I kept thinking about it. I was like, I felt empty inside.
Yeah,
it was
you
so
also
horrible.
had the first one, with the Russian soldier that got shot.
Oh yeah.
Is it the one got shot in the face?
Yeah,
Or
and his
something?
eyeballs hanging out. and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Is it the 96 one? That was one of the first uploads, I think.
Wow.
Crazy shit.
the internet's such a fucking wild place.
This
bro.
podcast has took a turn for the worst, bro.
Yeah, but need to get
Yeah,
back
okay,
on
but
track
that's
with-
life, man. It's fucking real.
That's
Dark
right.
shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Don't tiptoe around it,
But
man.
the-
Life hits you hard.
The Nine Circles was based off kind of like a horror
Yeah.
thing, right?
And also, the Nine Circles was actually the first album.
Yeah.
Was actually the first album.
Oh, so Art of War was not.
No,
No, the ID.
The idea was like we're gonna do Warface, and then like the Dante's Inferno. It's based on the book of Dante's Inferno,
yeah.
Yeah.
like the Nine Circles.
Fucking amazing book.
Mhm.
And then we came to our agency and said, yeah, this is the idea.
Like,
And it's like,
concept album.
well, work on your brand first.
Yeah.
They were right.
They were
Yeah.
right.
Do-
They
and-
were
and-
definitely
and-
right.
Yeah, and do this like after it. But we were like, so we did every year an album. So like we did
Yeah.
Art of 4, and then the Nine Circles came. And for me personally, in that time, I didn't like it.
I didn't like the Nine
I remember
Circles.
speaking to you about that one.
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
You didn't
I
like it.
did like
And I was
parts
blown
of
away.
it. I was
Fuck
parts
you,
of
pay me.
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
There's a lot of
cool.
few bangers on it.
Yeah, but I didn't like the first track is so fucking shit.
I think
man.
you
You
also
think you went too much on the concept and
Yeah.
forgot
Yeah.
about like the
Yeah.
dance floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
you
then
also done it way too quickly after Art of War.
yeah,
Just
9 months or
2015.
something.
People were
Just
still.
2016.
Yeah, it wasn't even a full year, right?
no,
I
like
remember
dropping shit.
I remember like Art of 4 was December.
Yeah,
And Rob Your Dog, and
Yeah.
this was September already.
Yeah,
the
already.
year,
Yeah.
Am
So
I right
9
in saying
months.
this? I don't know if you told me this story, but the day you finished Art of War was the day that they called you Bahar Base, right?
I think so. Yeah, and we got
Is that true?
fucking. We got hammered on weed, man.
Yeah,
oh.
this is the story you told me upstairs.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah, we
is
were in your old house.
in the old house, and I remember like, nice.
The album is
We're
done.
done, and we're going to get some smokes. Like back in the day, we did sometime. Now, no weed anymore. Sometimes, occasionally. I need to get
Where
my
are you
edge off, right? You still smoking?
Like,
It's not that we're not doing it anymore. Come on, man.
No,
Be
but
honest.
sometimes I said sometimes a little bit getting the
Snoopy
attention
Dog
off.
Dog.
So, yeah, so
Some of the
sometimes
best
take some
ideas come
puffs.
from being
Yeah,
stoned,
yeah, but
bro.
no, I cannot work on that because I'm going to tell you the story. So we finished it, and I was sitting there like at the PC at the desktop, and I was just for 2 hours. I was just opening a folder, closing it, opening a folder, closing it. I was like, Yuri, what are you going to do? Open a folder, close it. And then so take this kick, put it in this folder. But I don't know what the fuck I did for 2 hours. Like the whole time I was just looking like a Chinese person. Like I was like, oh, and I was like, clicking. And I was like, what the fuck did I just do for 2 hours? I just moved around some kicks in other folders.
Yeah.
It was so weird. And then we got the phone call. I think you answered,
Yeah,
right?
he called me.
Did you
and
think?
then-
Did you think it wasn't real because you?
No,
were so,
we were like too
I was
cooked.
instantly. I was like
What?
awake again. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, boom.
Adrenaline pumping
Yeah,
through
we
you.
were.
It just
And then
brings
Say,
you
no,
back,
I don't
right?
know who's in the team. Yeah, Titan Radical and the new act Freaks at Night will close down. I was like,
That's insane, right?
This is insane, man. Yeah, guys, you
You
deserve
got
it. Boom, boom.
motherfucking hard bass. I remember he was shouting through the phone. That was Daniel, right?
Do you think you can get that feeling again from something?
I had it with the DJ Mac thing
Oh yeah.
first time.
Yeah,
That was also crazy.
that's sick.
That was, and then
That's also we need to tell the crazy story
About
the DJ Mac thing. That was also really
Yeah,
weird.
you need. You've told us this story, but you need to tell the people the story because it's
Yeah,
sick.
so-
If it's the one I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
it's not
apparently,
the one
like
you're
back in the
thinking
Tell
day,
it from
No,
your
not that,
perspective
not that.
because I was drinking.
yeah, apparently, like, you know, DJ Mac was a big thing back in the day. Now, yeah, I don't know if it's now anymore, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and we were like promoting ourselves, like bitching hard, like
Yeah,
everything
like
because
to
we
the
thought,
fans.
okay,
yeah.
sick, man. We're getting a lot of response on it and whatsoever. And we're thinking,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it for next year. And then we had like put a link online, and in the link we could see how many times it clicked. you know?
Yeah, we
Back in the days, it was like a special thing that you could actually see.
Yeah.
that people click the link. Now it's normal.
yeah,
but
and
then-
also we were without any promoting, we were 104, 5.
yes, the year before.
Year before we were like, what,
Okay.
105?
it's close.
You
yeah.
may as well just fucking
No,
like,
no promotion.
No promotion.
Yeah,
of,
So people naturally click.
yeah, and then we were like, okay, we're going to promote ourselves this year, and we did that, and like then we heard like from the agency, yeah, Radical is in it, Angerfizz is in
Yeah.
it, Cascade is in it. We didn't got a call from you guys. Okay, yeah, okay, shit, but weird, man.
Okay, weird. Like we saw like how many people clicked.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Then we went
okay.
to like that thing from Q Dance in
ADE.
ADE
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
the HDE,
Mhm.
yeah.
and then Sarah, she became like after 2 years our manager. She worked at DJ Mag Netherlands, and yeah, we were chit chatting and we were like doing some
Yeah,
stupid
you had to
stuff
do
there.
a photo shoot with Ryan and stuff. And
I don't know, something like that. And then she
And I
came
was-
up to me. She was like, I was like, what? She's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
And she was like,
I'm gonna sample that for our jingle.
Talking about.
yeah. And she was like, you don't know? I was like, no. Okay, I'm gonna call. And she walked away, and I was like,
Yeah.
Just
It was
leaving
on
you
the
hanging.
day. It was on the day.
It was
that
on
they
the day that
announced
it got
that they-
announced,
that
like,
they
in the
announcing
evening
the
I was
top
like,
100.
no. And then I said, Remco.
Yeah, and it was like I was drinking all
And
day.
then,
like,
and then Sarah came and she showed me a picture from the magazine. Actually, yeah, 65.
we're like,
Wow.
what the
I
fuck?
said, what?
Huh?
And we
That's so
called like
weird.
Daniel from the agency. So I was like, bro, look at this, and he was like,
Oh, so they didn't know either.
No,
nobody,
I thought
nobody
they
knew.
knew.
Yeah.
Then it's to surprise
no,
you.
no, man, nobody knew.
Normally
Yeah.
you get a call like how many month?
Like a month before.
Yeah, a month
weeks
before,
a
but-
week before. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you can make like.
And that
your
was
own
on the page. Like
So we were
she
like,
showed
okay,
the magazine.
make artwork so we can post it tonight when it's got announced. And we were like, and then we party our ass off that
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah,
that was
that
probably
was
the
the
best
story.
way to find out.
Yeah,
it
that was the best because we
ever.
were like jumping and all these people were there like, what is
What are you
What are
talking
those
about?
guys?
And that was like also like that period that like the Euphoria guys really didn't like the
Yeah.
Raw guys.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in that opinion, it was like
A massive fuck you to them.
yeah, but not like a fuck
Yeah.
you to them, but they were really like, what are they doing? Happy right now.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
the day
yeah.
after they understand it.
And
But
that's it, yeah.
it was like that kind of weird
Was
feeling.
really
So for me,
weird.
it was like yeah,
that was the story I was talking about.
Yeah,
I
that was
remember you telling me
crazy.
that.
that was a
one.
proud moment. But
'Cause
yeah, it's a proud moment, but it changed also a lot of things.
Yeah, the
With
stakes get higher.
Now, not like that I felt the pressure, but like people around us changed a lot after
Yeah.
that thing, man. And
Oh yeah,
I never forget that.
In regards to relationships, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that story, but we can't tell it here, right? But,
I can't tell it. I don't care, but I don't know.
Yes, you're cool, bro. You're cool, bro.
I'm
out.
Yeah, maybe okay. I won't say the name. And there was like one particular guy who like, when it got announced, he called me. It was an artist, and I was actually pretty good with him. And he called
Real
me.
good.
And the first time, the first thing he said on the phone, he said like, "How much did you pay?"
Yeah,
Wow.
not celebratory,
not
saying
like
calling to say
congratulations or whatsoever.
congratulations.
I
It's
said-
like, hello? How
Hello?
much did you pay,
Yeah,
bro?
but-
Yeah,
It was like that.
Like
yeah.
that.
Okay. Oh, I heard you in the.
I was like,
how much did you pay?
Excuse me? Bro, man, we promoted so much our names this year, and we got also, we could count like the clicks on our link and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And maybe I think I know what's wrong that they pronounce is wrong in the votings, but it's really strange that you're in it and I'm not.
Yeah, he
Oh.
was really.
And
we
then
should
I
have
said,
been
like,
in
say,
there.
okay, if this is the thing you want to say to me instead of congratulating me, because if you were in it, I was the first guy who would call you
Yeah,
and then
100%.
say,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
congrats, and I'm happy for
And
you.
also well deserved.
And well deserved, for sure. So I
Yeah.
said, but now you can fuck off, bro.
Yeah.
So, and that
then,
was the thing. And I can probably say, like, vengeance is like a small undertone
Yeah,
from that thing.
it's a really simple word, but musically,
It meant a lot of different things.
It was a lot of emotions involved.
Also, the thing when I played it for the first time was in Defcon Red, and then I met the guy in the Defcon Artist Lounge.
Artist Lounge, and it was heated.
Heated.
Got that heat, boy.
Yeah, he was the guy was like not talking with me for months. He was obviously
Avoiding
like,
you like a little.
but he
Yeah.
was also obviously like ashamed. I knew that.
Did he apologize ever?
Not to that point, but then I was like getting a drink, and then I walked over my shoulder, and then he was talking with my girlfriend.
Yeah, and
And he never said anything to me like for months. I was like, okay,
Yeah, it was like
stay away now.
we need to watch out.
He took his moment, like when I was gone, you know. And then I was
And you
like,
dreamt also about him, right? Like that you.
I was like,
that you hitting him in his
that
dream.
was like the day before. It was the day before Defcon. I was like, okay.
He was dreaming about
say,
hitting him.
Ramco, imagine we play that track, and actually, I will get into a fight with him because he was like asking for me, is the track about me? And I shit you not, I played the set because I'm not lying, by the way, but I did my set. I walked off stage. The first guy who walks into me was him, and he said like, I was walking by. I said, the track is not about me, right? I said, fuck off, man, and I walked through. And then I went, bro, I shit you
Low
not.
key beefs.
That was weird though. And then we went into in the artist lounge, and then that happened.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, bro.
And it was another artist. We like
So don't do that.
A famous artist. Me and the famous artist and your friend. We had to calm you down. Like, man, he's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. We had to tension.
Then I came to him and
tension
said, I said, you can walk away right now because
It's better
If
for
you're not-
both of us.
if you cannot like say anything nice to me or be apologizing,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
come on, man, everybody knows me. I don't want to like put me like
in the spot.
in the spot, but
Yeah.
I know who I am and how respectful I am to everybody. You can't do that shit to me
No.
for sure because and be then like that and get in touch
Yeah.
with my girlfriend or with the group and being funny as hell. And, and
first, try it with your friends to get
Yeah,
on the good
exactly.
side,
Yeah.
and then
To
Come
see
back
what you've
in.
been saying, that's
Yeah.
probably what happened.
Yeah.
Like,
and I said, fuck off,
test
bro.
the waters, and then I'll go in. But that's that's not good.
That was not good, bro. So and in the end, it's fine. It's okay.
But yeah.
He stopped actually. So
You gave it away, bro. Come on. Any other clues you want to give?
I'm not saying anything.
okay, on to the next point.
But that's if you want to, we're in a podcast, so you want to know
Yeah.
like things about.
I think
behind
the thing that was
the-
most disappointing, I think, is because you were friends, right?
Yeah, but that's the
we had a
thing.
really good.
That
I
was
would never
probably-
do that, man.
Nah.
To anybody.
Like if it was a random guy that was just like you'd be like, yeah, fuck off.
I think
man,
from that point on, I always use this. Is it a
example.
metaphor or example that I always say? Okay, you're an artist and you have this imaginary stairs going up.
You've
and
told us
I-
this one
yeah,
before. That's
yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. So when
Yeah.
you take the first stair, you are rebellion, and you do whatever you need to do. You need to get cocky to just bump and just give the crowd everything you got. Sometimes you have to be a showman. You have to be
course.
larger than life, you know.
Yeah.
But when you go down the stairs again, and the last stair, then you're just your normal self.
Yeah.
And just be you and not take that behavior from on stage, the larger than
No,
life,
definitely
everybody loves you, I'm the best,
Mm-hmm.
into your normal private
But
life.
it's also
because
the-
it's gonna fuck.
It's also the same with promoters, I think. Like some people, when they get a little bit famous, they start to think, yeah, I don't need this show. I don't need this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they start to become assholes. But the thing is, like, you need to build relationships with promoters because
Yes.
maybe you don't have a
Also-
good 6 months.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah, sure.
they remember that, you know, because if they don't need you, then they don't book you
Yeah.
if they feel like you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But actually, if you have a good relationship, sometimes maybe they help you because you need that platform again to play new music to become.
Yeah, it's a classic saying: the pride becomes before the fall.
Yeah.
And that was
I learned a
happening
lot.
like on those people. I don't want to say names again, but I learned from it. In the end, I'm happy that it happened.
Yeah,
because I learned from
they
it.
showed color.
Yeah.
I'm happy that it happened because I learned from it that I don't want to do it like that. Never.
Yeah,
because that's not how you. Come on, man.
Not to other
For
artists.
me, music is not a competition, you know.
No, and
No,
you
it shouldn't
never.
be.
it's the classic
Never.
one that everyone says. Like you never see like someone hating on someone who's doing well or, or who's secure.
Yeah.
You know
It's,
what I mean?
it's the people that feel threatened when someone else comes along. It's maybe a little bit flavor.
Yeah.
They start
Yeah.
acting all weird and shit like that.
And sometimes I feel threatened, but it's more in a creative way.
Yeah, like
so not as the person, but I'm like, ooh, this guy brings the goods, man. I need to step up my game.
Especially people that deserve it, you know, like
Yeah.
I have it a lot with Sub-Zero, like they do some cool shit.
That's
but
what I
those
wanna
guys
talk you.
fucking deserve it, man.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
of
so
course.
you're almost proud. It's like seeing your
Yeah.
children or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
I had the same with all of my peers, man. Even also the newer generation.
Of course.
I just wish them the best, man. I can really enjoy
Especially
the sets.
people that are working their ass off. Like for example, like the newest ones are Joe Damage.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't like their sound, like those guys are working their ass off.
Yeah.
man. Like, they've got drive. They've
Yes.
got
I'm bringing new shit to the
Exactly.
table.
Yeah, and they
man.
bring new
but you hear
shit,
people
yeah.
that like don't like maybe old hardstyle guys that don't like the sound and they just shit completely on it. It's like, bro, even if you don't like the sound, like those guys are working their ass
I have
off,
also a
man.
beautiful story about this, but if I name all the people who are involved, but I'm just gonna tell the story in the nicest way possible.
Nonchalant.
Let's say, you know what I'm going to say, right?
We changed their
Let's
voices
say
to hide the identity.
I was in a chat group with a lot of
You've told
people.
us this. You told us the names as well.
A lot, a lot of people. I'm not gonna say what, who, whatever.
Digital punk.
No, I don't know if it's no, I don't know. No, but it was a big group of people, and you guys played at, I think it was one of the rebirths, like the earlier ones, and you fucking crushed it. Like it was crazy set. And in that chat group, everybody was like, "What the fuck is wrong with these new guys? And it's shit music."
I remember it.
And I don't know, and the whole, it was rambling, and me and Yuri were the only ones like, hey, yo, what the fuck, man? These guys are the new thing, man. They have new sounds, they have new energy, and you see what it does to the crowd. We were straight up defending you because I fucking cannot let that slide, that bullshit.
No.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, because I hate that,
forgot
man.
that,
Yeah.
I hate that kind of shit, man. Why? Why do you do that?
People are, but that's the thing, right? People are like afraid for their own spot.
Yeah,
That's
but
it. It's like
just
it's-
work
and
harder,
it's
figure it
insecurity.
out.
They're seeing this
It's
massive
insecure.
reaction and going, "That didn't happen at my set, so now I need to shit on it."
Yeah.
But bro, like
But that's
last
such a
weekend,
lame way to look at shit, bro.
we were talking to each other. I was like, when you saw like Sub-Zero went on stage, I was like, those guys, man,
Like superstar.
fucking
Yeah, man.
superstars.
Yeah.
We can we can lace their fucking shoes
No,
because
man.
like they
They paved the way for a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
They're
And pe-
next
and peop-
level.
and
They
people
deserve
don't-
it, though, because
people
the
don't see
talent is
behind
crazy.
behind the scenes as well. Like people just sometimes when something like is popular, people just assume it's just
Yeah.
popular, but like they work their asses off.
Yeah.
Like, they are grinders. Man.
Yeah, and also
insane.
like sometimes it has helped us a lot. Like, of course, we were already big fans of Malice, Sigmode, Ruler, but when they dropped like in 2020, I think was
Gang.
it the gang shit, man?
that was fresh. as
I
fuck.
was
That was
like,
crazy.
man, this is gonna turn some heads, and it actually helped us to create Rest in Pieces.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said this to Alejandro, I said this to Christopher. I said, you guys showed again what it was to make fun in music,
Yeah.
to make catchy dance tunes, and I actually watched it from up close, and I took that concept and put it into Rest in Pieces, although it's our own version, so you still hear Warface, but I made the tracks much shorter, more to the point, more danceable, and this also came from having respect for those guys and also appreciate them that they try to be how you say, like inventing a new way of doing stuff.
Yeah.
And you can also be like we sour. Oh, I don't like this shit now. I've never been that.
No.
I
They
just,
created a blueprint that's still getting used right now.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
You can also
absolutely.
learn from it, man.
I always
you
try to
learn
learn
more
from
from the guys like who are coming up right now
Yeah.
than from the people who are already there.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
And
Always.
sometimes it is not for me, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's also. I think you have a good relationship with him, right? Like GPF.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me as
I love the
as
guy.
a Remco, I
love
love
the
him
guy
as a guy.
personally.
And for me as Remco, I find that funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, it's funny.
I told him one day you have this genre called porn grind. I'm big into metal stuff and
porn.
death metal. And porn. No. Who isn't? Who isn't? Huh? No. But you have this subgenre called porn grind, and it's basically what he's doing in the harder styles up tempo, whatever you want to call it. But I credit him for it. I said, man, it's so funny, a flying dick, man. It's also the first album with the veiny dick. I found it hilarious. But for me as a producer, it's not what I'm looking for. So it's not for me to listen or to collab with or something. But it's not that I fucking love him. We always have fun talks, but
it's context as well, right? Like some people like take something and then they try and put it in a different context. Like for example, we got it back in the day. They were like, your music only works live, and it was like it's only made to work. Live. Like that's actually what we're doing. So you're just trying to move.
They said that also to us.
Move that, or like GPF, like. I'm pretty sure he's not trying to be the next Mozart, you know.
No.
But people try and take it, and they're like, "Oh, this."
It does actually have a Mozart kick roll.
This is not serious.
But I also think you need to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's one of the first ones who brought that whole gimmicky meme shit to a next level in the harder styles.
Sure.
And you saw it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, he's doing Defcon main stage.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck? Gonna have flying
But
dicks.
that's
I love these. I watched these
Yeah.
like release thing on the DEFCON, and it was like, I want everyone to wear pink so that DEFCON know we mean penis. I mean business. I mean business.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
The guy's humor is fucking top tier.
Top tier.
That he didn't get cancelled, no?
Yeah, no.
You can't cancel someone that can't be cancelled.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what I mean?
uncancelable, right?
Yeah.
Because it is what it is.
Yeah,
It's not
it
like
is
he's
what
trying
it
to be
is.
serious and then go, oh, look, a penis. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. He's meaning fucking like
A penis.
a penis, and I mean it.
Big penis.
A big veiny penis.
Oh man, and
So
I
jealous.
love the fucking. What's the is it the track with defense? Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin. It's so good. Fietsopa. Shout out to Fietsopa.
That's a
Yeah.
Dutch thing.
No.
right?
Yeah,
He
he's
died.
not-
Yes,
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, he died.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
How
Rest
to
in
pay
peace,
you
peace.
for?
Yeah, how to pay you for?
Yeah, he died.
Yes,
Yeah,
girl.
rest in peace to a
Yes.
fucking goat.
Sick a cock.
You ask no
Actually, you mentioned the first person to do that. Defense was one of the first to do the
He was
meme
taking
track.
names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Crack
The
a
baby,
cow.
He put
the
it
was
into,
fucking-
and I think GPF put it into his show.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
GPF's
Yeah,
entertainment.
defense did the
What was it? Krakaka. That was a
yeah,
fucking-
Kraken
that
and
one,
Dikke
yeah.
BMW.
Yeah, take away away.
Also the meme.
Yeah.
So
Do
amazing.
you want some fucking cocaine?
Yeah,
And
it
you
was
guys
good.
did the track with him with the Wall of Bass.
The wall of bass.
It was
Donald
Before Trump was really popular, but
Yeah.
also for me, that's the most gimmicky I would ever go.
Yeah, and who
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Hoya.
Hoya, I don't like. I didn't like or don't like. I got to appreciate it over
But
time.
it was more a fun thing because, like, in
I
the
had-
original
yeah.
Benson Boone song, there is like the line "Rest in Pieces." I said that
Yeah.
would be cool for the set
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
like a sort of like peaceful track on the
Yeah.
end for the set, and then it ended up like.
Why did Michael Jackson show
Yeah, you
up?
came with- I have a cool idea.
Yeah, I was.
As soon as I heard that, I
Yeah.
could already see him in the studio.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had so
I
much
could
fun.
already
But
see
it
it.
was
6 hours,
It
it was
was
ready.
around the time you had that horror game, that Ayahuasca. You know that
Oh,
horror
yeah,
game?
yeah, you were
And I was
selling it.
with Manji Bloodless. We were always like making, or he came by and we were playing Ayahuasca or watching movies of that, and it was so
It's like
stupid.
Slenderman, but then with Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
and
Yeah,
you
with
hear the
Michael
whole time you hear, hee hee, but then in a demon voice
Yeah,
if he
that-
comes close. Hee hee. So I was like, oh man, this is amazing. I need to sample the fuck out of something like this. And also, like for the track, we had the evil activities kind of. We wanted to be more. Nobody said it was
Nobody
easy.
said it was
Yeah.
easy kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
because I always loved that track. How it came such a how do you say it, like a large classic, like
Yeah, yeah.
Cult classic.
Cult classic. Yeah, I was like, I want to have that, but I want to have some stupid. And then you had the
Can I get a Hoya?
Yeah, we always were watching
But
these.
I think it was because of you, because you did it.
Yeah, you.
to end your set. I said, I saw Raymond doing. Can I get a oh yeah? I don't know on which.
I think it was at Rebirth.
I said.
I've done it a couple of times. I think.
Yeah, you did the goal. I said.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to put that in the track. I said, oh yeah. What's the OG guy? Because actually, when we put the track on online, the guy from that video went viral. He was like contacting us. Hey man, that's my voice. Hey man. Blah, blah, blah,
Oh really?
Was
he American?
Obviously.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, yeah,
Of course,
he
he's
was
American.
American. And then you came up because we
I get a hee hee. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's stupid.
It's so weird, man.
It's so weird.
Is that your voice?
No, it's actually.
Is it your voice or is it? Can I get
think
a
so. I can remember.
No, you
actually.
made it AI because otherwise we couldn't release it.
Yeah, that's true. We could not, of course. No, no.
I thought that he was
coming for you.
was
No,
also
Mac
you as well.
No.
No Mac
You need to
Jackson.
give your balls a good squeeze to
Yeah,
get that.
yeah. Oh man.
Of course, I do it immediately.
Yeah, for you it could be better. Yeah, but
It's one of those tracks as well, right? When it starts popping off, you're
but
like,
now I'm not proud of it.
Why?
like,
I was not
no,
proud. It was the shittiest track I ever done.
Yeah.
I think a cover of a meme of a meme. It is.
But
But
actually,
sometimes
the
those-
Benson Boone track is a nice track. They
Yeah,
play
but
it on
that's,
they
why
play it on-
is it there? You can actually
play it at
straight
funerals,
cut it.
bro.
Like
Yeah.
you can actually only. It could be a 1 minute track.
I think that's why it works because
That-
everyone's
the
like,
contrast
oh,
is
yeah.
so-
Yeah,
yeah.
and then
you're
it's
like,
out of
oh,
the out of the blue. There's a stupid sample.
Yeah. We done Merrin Kessel Tunnel Rave back in the day, remember?
But
Yeah.
it gets a ton of rave
Yeah.
It's a
from
Digicriminal.
MC
Yeah,
Ludo.
Digicriminal.
Yeah.
MC Ludo.
Criminal.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a peak meme. We actually played it at DEF CON that year.
Yeah, we made it for DEF CON.
It was
that
like,
year.
there was
But
like,
actually, talking about, if I may ask you a question, did you had any troubles with samples
Not yet.
in your career?
Nope.
Not yet.
no, you have though.
We have a lot.
I have no only
No, but you've like actual
Only-
trouble.
actual
It's like
trouble.
couple.
Yeah, man.
There was one from Hate Me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was
I remember we asked
was really
to
sour.
remix that one time, and you're like, no,
no.
because I'm not. I just
Man,
don't want anything to do with the song
if some,
anymore.
We had to
I
put
did,
off like 2,000 copies of
Bro.
the
Yeah,
album.
that really fucked you
bro,
on that
that
one.
yeah, and I was also a
Couldn't
fan
sell
of the band, the
which
gothic
hurt even
band.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, man, and I was like, why is this YouTube video on black? That's weird.
Mm.
And I saw like the company. I said, I know these guys. I'm gonna send them a nice email. I said, I only sampled 7 seconds of your song.
It must have. That was the
And
worst
the
thing. That was
and
the worst
wor-
thing you could have
and
done.
the weird thing was like the thing I sampled, I could easily
Recreate.
made it like
It was like the
Yeah.
bell or
A
something, right?
I just was more like a tribute, but man, that was a can of worms. They wanted
Oh.
like 70,000 or
One
80,
day,
90,000,
100K.
100K or something.
Oh,
Because
Pay for that bell.
and I was shivering in my bed, man. I was like wetting my pants. I was like, my career was over. It was like I was crazy, and you was like, oh, you're fine. It's okay. I was like, no, man, we're gonna get fucked. But then.
Fuck, man, we don't respond anymore.
Now-
to them,
yeah.
so go away, man.
Nowadays it's a wild west.
Yeah,
You
and the
can get
beautiful
away
thing
with
was I actually contacted Peacock because I saw he had similar problems with those guys. He said, yeah, man, I got sample issues all day. Just don't respond. I said, fuck, I already responded. But yeah, we finally we
Yeah,
cleared it.
5,000 or something.
Yeah, 5,000 we settled. So
It's shit. It's
but
a lot of
they
money.
made you
but yeah.
remove it, right?
yeah,
Because
I
the
had to remove
Spotify
it.
version just
Yeah.
the drop just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
we
go
have to
straight
cut
out,
out.
yeah.
We have to pull out the 2,000 CDs because
Yeah,
from selling
2,000
it, so
CDs,
they
yeah.
still have like 2,000 nine
well,
circles.
And I
CDs.
really loved the
Oh.
track. I was one of my.
Yeah.
I
One
really
of-
That
loved
was
the
one of my
track.
favorites from
Yeah,
that album.
I loved that as well. One of the stupid things that happened to us is we had Baseline Junkie, right?
Oh yeah,
Of
Which
course.
was obviously
big.
massive.
Yeah, big.
And we used the karaoke version from the beginning, so it wasn't even the original. But at Scantrax at the time, they were like, "We'll get this cleared because we know the publisher." So we were like, "Yeah, of course." And it took so long, and
Yeah.
in the end, they came back and there was 10 writers. 9 of them said yes, and 1 of them said no. So it was a no. So we released it for free, and then maybe like 5 months later, that's when everyone started doing the distro
yeah.
kit thing.
Oh no
yeah,
way!
fuck.
Yeah.
And then you could do like.
you could do it. I think the YouTube's got like 2 million plays on YouTube or
Damn,
something.
and
Like
we
that.
have the
That's-
same now with Last Resort, man.
Last resort, we cannot
Yeah, so
release.
annoying.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were like Papa
That
Roach.
one would have been
big,
a
yeah,
And now
fucking
everybody's
nuclear bomb.
got a
Yeah, now it's everybody
remix.
doing Last Resort, but Papa Roach was like even responding in my
Yeah,
DMs like,
nice. Papa Roach wanted
sick
to do
track,
it.
Yeah, let's do it. And then like there was one kind of fucking manager in the US that he was
Yeah.
like, nah, that's not coming online. And we're like,
Yeah.
Do
come
you,
on.
do you remember Misery? We had
Misery, same, right?
yeah. They,
With
remember they came back
Hail.
and originally one of them said, "Yeah, why don't you do it as an official remix?" And we were like, "Fuck yeah!"
from
and
a
then
hailstorm.
they sent it to their management or something like that, and the management was like, no,
No.
you're not doing
And
that.
then we had the shitty vocals, right?
Yeah, the vocal
I sat
wasn't
for a
good.
full day in a studio, and it was when we were still in Scantrax,
Yeah,
and I sat for a full day with a vocalist, and it was
It wasn't
fucking
good.
soul destroying.
and all these.
I always liked that song.
yeah,
Still
I
good.
love it.
I was talking to Michael about
The
it.
kick in the face. We should do edit
Yes.
or something.
Maybe we need to do also Last Resort, like give it a new fresh.
I already did
100%.
a Hardcore Nation edit,
I seen
Oh, did you?
Oh, for real?
but it's only just a kick. That's it.
Thing is, maybe a nice present to do an official release like this year.
You guys have to.
But
do
What
it.
one would you do? Because I
But-
actually like the edit one you done. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, the
From
one with
last
the
weekend?
No, I don't know.
20.
We
you
played
were
Last
not-
no,
Resort
no,
a lot.
2023. I
Yeah, the
think
first
for
edit
for
you
the-
done of
Yeah,
it.
that was
That
really
was the
good
best
with
one,
the
yeah.
kick.
We played it a
I
lot.
now made an edit with the Dimitri K.
Yeah, now I
gigs.
removed
Mashup.
that. I made the new edit just with new
An edit
kicks.
of an edit of an edit.
Yeah, it's just going crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song from Warface or
Me?
hard to pick?
Yeah.
So hard.
It's hard.
It's
yeah.
also like the process, because I'm really a process guy. So I remember the process of getting a track done.
The easier the process, the more
Yeah,
you
it
like
does. Like sometimes all these people say hits are like maybe your
Fast.
favorite track, but no, that's not the case with me. It's
Yeah.
more like the emotion I had while making it. But there's so many. But
What about from the eras? Let's go eras.
I think "Fuck the Police" was amazing.
Yeah,
actually.
man.
That was your first like taste. Of, like,
It was
this is,
actually
like,
the first time when we also think about the concept. We had the vocals, we had everything, and was like, "This is
Yeah.
this
An
is
Edge
it."
remix.
Ed's remix
Yeah,
was
it was fucking
better.
crazy.
He
It was
played it
even
that
better.
first year. We played hard bass together,
actually-
and that I
And
was
that's-
like,
and that's
what
actually
the fuck?
also a fucked up story.
Story.
Because you'd never heard it, right?
No,
one
no,
had heard
no.
it.
whoa,
He
whoa,
just
whoa,
Tell the
finished it.
story. This story is fucked.
We were like in the studio with
Shout out to,
for
uh,
Warforce, huh? Were we in the studio for Warforce?
Yeah,
with it?
Warforce.
And then every Thursday we went in the studio to do Warforce, and then
First, explain from loudness.
yeah, wait.
Oh.
And then we were like, and a year before we came from Loudness, and Adaro came to me. He was like, "Bro, I think after the open the gates and whatsoever, I think we can make a great remix, E-Force and I, from
Yeah.
FTP." I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's
It's
do
cool,
it, bro.
yeah.
We're gonna fix you the stamps, and please
Yeah,
do
we
it.
send it,
And we were
yeah.
like, whoa, sick, man. Adaro's going to remix.
Yeah,
together
we
with
were
people.
fucking
We were
happy,
like, whoa.
man.
Yeah.
Fucking Adaro,
But yeah.
E4's dream team.
Never heard of anything about it anymore. We're like, yeah, fuck it. And then we were working already for months
Mm.
on the Warforce project. And then we came like on Thursday in the studios at
It was 2
Scantrax.
years or something, maybe 1.5 years.
I don't know. I don't know.
1.5 years later.
I'm really bad with the years. And then you know,
Bro.
E-Force was sitting in the studio and he was like,
With his
Shaky.
it's,
Shaky.
it's
shaky,
finished, huh?
shaky. It's finished.
It's
He
And I was like,
2 years, nothing heard
I was
about
like,
it.
what?
What is finished?
The remix.
Yeah, maatje. The remix from FTP, it's finished.
We're
And he
like,
pressed-
bro,
I said,
what?
Yeah. Boom. And he pushed it on. I was like,
We're like,
Holy shit.
whoa, this is sick, bro. It's like,
Sick.
this has to be the opening track of
Yeah.
Hard bass.
Hard Bass.
it's E4's and
Say,
Adaro,
but-
right? Remix.
I said, but where is Adaro? yeah. I talked with him. He didn't want to do it anymore, so I think I made it by myself. So I said, okay, all right.
Nice,
Bro, we played that track. We played that track on Hard Bass. Went nuts. It went
Yeah,
It
Crazy.
was
crazy.
fucking crazy.
And
What
like
a
the
moment.
day after was like, Adaro,
Yeah, and the phone.
Yuri, what the fuck? I said, yeah. What the fuck did Ed make the remix? I said, yeah, but he said that you didn't want to do it anymore. Like, oh man, that's typical Ed. Fuck, I'm gonna call him. Sorry, man. And then you hang up, and it was like, oh, bro.
The worst thing is
Yeah.
that it was an instant hit as well. So you're
Yeah,
was
like,
an
bro,
instant-
he's left
That
out.
That was one of
Yeah.
those moments like when we.
So sorry, Adaro.
Yeah,
it was
sorry
not
for-
meant to do.
Because we hadn't heard that until we were standing
Yeah.
on that
yeah.
stage.
Also, that year stress test. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
with the lead.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that was E-Force.
That
was
was
E4's.
Yeah.
Was it E4? Oh yeah, it was solo.
He had Pleasure
Yeah.
and Pain was the one.
Oh yeah,
where-
Pleasure and Pain was
Pain,
with the
yeah,
delete.
yeah.
Yeah, stress.
That was a wild experience. Yeah, Edward
Yeah,
was so
that's
good at that. He was the number one for like just coming out of nowhere.
With
Yeah,
seven.
man.
Yeah.
The number one
7.
person.
Yeah, man. But Ed, I got some wild stories. You know this.
You write a book about it, man.
I want to write a
Can
book
you tell
about
us-
him.
Can you tell us your favorite Ed story?
There's so many.
With the filet America.
Yeah, he. Yeah, actually, you hired the studio of him after, right?
Yeah.
After at your first E4's at studio, then you guys came.
Sure.
But
The fridge.
Yeah, with the fridge. So basically, he had a fridge. He had a fridge, and that's basically all we can say about it. But sometimes when you have a fridge, you put in food.
That would be a good
Small
idea.
mini bar
That's
next to
good.
this desk.
Yes. And when you have food, food is not made of plastic. Food is made of food ingredients. And what does food do?
Expire.
Food expires. So what happens when food expires is you get this odor, this smell, you know. So I said to Ed, bro, what's going on with the fridge? You have a fridge, but I have never seen you open it once. So I'm really curious. I'm a curious guy. I need to know. So he said, yeah, look in the fridge.
No. He said, don't open it.
Oh, don't. Oh, yeah. He made a comment like, don't. Then you get me
He was
triggered.
like-
You get me triggered.
Don't open it.
Don't open it, man. Yeah, he got me triggered. Yeah, that's how it goes. And I said, okay, now I'm gonna open it.
Oh,
So I opened it. I saw colors in my life I never seen before.
It was like
Even-
a rainbow.
I could not describe. It was a rainbow of shit or
like-
green.
You know, for the
stuff.
America, it's like
Yeah.
steak tartare.
Yes.
Like for the
It
people who don't
was
know it,
green,
that was blue, bro.
blue, green,
That was-
everything. And we took
smell.
the Huff and Puff challenge. So somebody made a comment or something weird. He had to put his hat into the fridge, smell really good, and then close it again. So that's so.
and you still smell that to this
And
day,
also,
right?
I tell also beautiful a cool story, like a cool story. Yeah, is it a cool story? Like I had to laugh my ass off. Like sometimes I was sitting there, and it's like, yo, Ed, I was going, yeah, cool, and I was like, can we get something to drink? They said, yeah, you go downstairs, like in the Scantrix
the
office, and
kitchen.
get, yeah. But every time we were sitting there, he had like in his studio, like down the, how do you call it, like the wall, there were all these glasses, like a lot. Like if he would work in a glass factory, he would have supplies for days. So it was a lot of glass on glass, and then not empty glasses, just with a little bit of Coke, a little bit of
Or
Coke.
Fanta.
Or Fanta, a little bit. All these, we call it in Holland, kletskes. A little bit of kletskes.
We call it the toenails.
Yeah, like all these,
Toenails.
like all these
That's
shit.
good.
And then we come downstairs and said, we need to have a glass. And all these people in the office were like, we don't have any glasses. I said, I know where your
No, but
glasses are.
like not like this, but like we don't have any. Because it was like they were sitting behind their desk. You know how it is in Scotland,
Yeah.
and they didn't watch us. Like
No,
they were like, "Go ask Ed, please."
Yeah, because they know where the glasses went and they don't
Because
come
people
down.
were bringing their own glasses from home because there were no
Ed
glasses
had,
anymore.
Ed had all the glasses in the
Oh
studio.
my God.
Like, bro, man, I can go on for days.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's
I-
an amazing
I love
guy.
him, man.
Shout out to Ed.
I
I
love
love him. He's one of one of my favorite producers ever. Like Masterclass, Second Nightmare, Seven.
Also
You can
someone
go-
who's really good at
yes.
melodies.
Yes,
Really
insanely
fucking
good.
good at
Yeah,
melodies.
Those party melodies.
But
yes,
he
and
also-
also had a
Dance floor
good
party.
time like producing Warface.
Yeah.
You know, like I sometimes say he's Pablo Picasso with Fruity Loops because he's starting right and then you're falling right and then he goes to the
He
left.
goes left, yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is he doing? But in the end, you get the
There's
beautiful
method
picture.
to his
I
math.
always remember
Yeah.
for the 3-way collab we done. Remember for Hardbase, we
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, we did.
we wrote the melody. Remember, and he put it in his project, and he listened to it once, and then he just looked at it and changed like 3 notes. Remember, and it
Yeah.
was instantly like a level above.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And we were like, bro, and he was like, yeah.
The Team Red.
It's good, eh?
Yeah.
It's good. Of
Yeah.
me.
And then with that track as well. Remember, he had to do the Mixdown. Remember?
No,
And
it
then-
wasn't that. We'd made that drop part, and he was like, we made it on the part that he made. We made the break with the
Yeah.
build up, and
Yeah.
that was all. So we made the drop.
But we mastered it
Yeah,
ourselves.
that one.
Yeah,
And we were sending them it like a month before Hardbase, and we were like, "Bro, here's the stems." Yeah, no problem, buddies. I'm gonna work on it today. So
Yeah.
we're like, "Yeah." End of the day, nothing. The next day, how's it going, bro? No reply.
Yeah.
A week later, no reply.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, no reply. The week of Hardbase, we're like, "Bro,
Bro.
someone."
Yeah.
I'm sure we messaged other people and message him, like
Yeah.
someone that could I think it was Matthias. You need to go and get him.
Yeah,
you need to
yeah,
go and
yeah.
actually tell him, because we were like, what the fuck's going on? We need
Yeah.
to put the set together
Yeah.
as a track. And then like 2 hours later, we get a Dropbox link, done, mastered, intro's sick as fuck. I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
just
always.
made it.
No,
Like,
That's same as with the-
you told the story wrong. He said that he was going to work on the full thing because we had made one part.
Yeah,
well,
true.
it was our
True.
part that was
And-
just dragged
And
and dropped.
instead of like taking our files, he just took the single wave file of our drop and put it into the track. So actually, if you listen to the track, it's mastered differently.
massively.
Yeah.
And we were listening to it, and we were. I said to you, I was like, "This is not going to work," because you can hear the difference. And then we played it, and it went off, and we were like,
Oh.
my
Yeah.
God.
I played it also.
He knows better than me.
Supremacy, I guess.
This
Yeah.
is Team Red.
Yeah.
That was
Fuck.
sick.
Yeah, it was sick. Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
Yeah.
one, right?
one.
Yeah, one.
Yeah. what's it
Yeah,
One.
one.
Yeah.
And there's also a story you told me one time where you were making, I think, one with Deadly Guns, and you forgot to put the
Bro,
percussion in it. Was
Bro,
that true?
bro, this is
called?
also
no,
insane.
no, that's
Was that a Warface
that's the
track?
other one.
There was no percussion.
No, there was no
The
percussion.
first E4's and Warface collab.
Dysphoria.
Dysphoria also
You have
same
two
happened.
versions.
Yeah, we have two. That also happened
One on
over
the
there.
album, on the CD,
Yeah.
there is no percussion in it, but on the one on
Same.
on Spotify
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah, and the same happened with Deadly Guns, man. It was the shock track, and
Yeah, there was no rises
so
or
no
percussion.
rises,
Of
no
course, yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
and he just pressed it on the album. The madman, what a madman! You know, percussion, man.
It
No
was one of
drive.
the popular tracks of the album.
Yeah,
That's what I
man.
mean. In the end, it
It's
always worked.
weird, man.
Yeah, it
It's
always
weird.
worked. Yeah.
He's crazy,
We
man.
had a
He's
good
a
time with him. Also, I remember
always
so
when
many
I
times.
see, yeah,
when
always
we-
when we see him as love, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
But-
love
He's a
him.
good guy.
Every week it was like we planned like Warface, okay, Ed, we're coming to your studio, then we know like that you're here, you know?
Yeah.
And then so many times that we stand there and we're like, is he here?
no,
And then we were sitting there for 4 hours, like, okay, I have breakfast over there, have lunch over there, and then, yo,
Oh, my
matches.
and
Along
yeah.
here? A couple of hours, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, sorry.
And also, me and Yuri actually, we never had a fight, like a real fight, but we had a fight because of Ed. Listen to this, man. He says to me he is hungry, so we wanted to get some food at the famous Qualitaria. That's really bad.
Disgusting.
Sorry, disgusting. White fries. I don't ever recommend white
I
fries.
need to have a little bit of brownness.
But
you know.
Yuri texted me, and you were, I don't know.
I had to
what type-
shoot.
Yeah,
I had,
shoot.
the
And you were
entire
really
day I had a
hungry.
really long shoot. I said, okay, and afterwards I'm coming to the
Yeah,
studio
and
working on,
the communication between us was really went bad. But because basically it was like Ed was making music and he just hit Ed, yeah, let's go to the Qualitaria. And then we went there and I totally forgot to take something for you. And we had like beef that he was not
Yeah, but
getting
you
his
have to-
food.
I was on the way for the entire day. and I was
Yeah,
like,
you
okay,
then
I'm
eat it.
You were hangry.
Yeah.
I was like the, how do you say, like when the food is not ready when you're coming home.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
It's our studio phone.
Studio's haunted.
Yeah, it's haunted, man.
That's
but-
the ghost of Ed, bro.
Oh,
You can
no.
hear
It
it.
is, listen, why
But
are you
I don't
talking
want
in
to
the
talk
past
bad
tense?
about Ed. And then I was like, I was so angry. I had like a shitty day. I had the shoot that went, yeah, I don't know, over time. Then I was like, okay, go to studio making music. Well, because it was also one of the last days that we had
think
to
so.
finish up the album, you know?
I think so, yeah.
And I think, okay, nice. Then we go have some dinner, making my head empty, you know, my headspace empty. And then I came there, they were
there was no
already
food.
eating and then having fun. I was like,
No food for Yuri.
bro, I thought we should eat somewhere.
Yeah, I forgot the
Oh,
food.
nee, man, fuck it, man. Nee, fuck you, man. Like that. He was
Yeah,
doing that.
but it was basically because Ed just rushed things and I totally forgot to order for Yuri.
I was like,
The only time we had like beef.
okay, I'm going home.
No, he had no beef.
No,
No beef. I had.
And then they were like fucking making fun of me, like, and was like, okay, yeah, are you doing this? Fuck you with your fucking project and your food. And I went home.
Oh, fuck
First
that.
time we had like a beef, and it was about
Yeah.
beef.
It was
About beef.
Beef about beef.
About beef. It was a sick live act, though, right? Like musically, it was fucking
Yeah.
The Warface?
Warforce. Yeah,
I loved
I
it.
loved it.
Yeah, it
I
was.
love the
Drive.
Supremacy anthem.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
I love the project, but also was really hard to manage.
Yeah,
I had to like sometimes you work only with somebody once a year, like to do a collab, but now you have to do like 16 tracks together. So
Yeah.
that takes a lot. Also with I have the same with Slaughterhouse, and we did with
Yorit.
But Yorit, yeah.
Synchronized.
Yeah, that was also have some
That was also
some
nice,
beautiful
man.
stories about
But you work well together, right? You and
Yeah,
Yorit.
that's-
we're really fast. Like always, we instantly connect. We always had that
Have
instant
you done one
connection.
recently? You've not done one in a while, right?
We did one, but I think I don't know what's the current.
No,
Which one is it?
We both didn't like it that much.
Where did we play it?
I think Supremacy 2
years ago, huh?
almost 2 years
Almost
ago.
2 years ago again.
Yeah,
Can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's and I don't think we're satisfied with it, but we're seeing next week, and then we're going to discuss the
Maybe
word on
discuss
music again. But it's like, I know when time's ready, it's ready.
Yeah.
It's not like that we're.
that Synchronized album was really cool because I was working in the studio. He was sitting at the lunch table, in the kitchen, and he was just working there. And sometimes he came back, he was just watching memes. And I always had to laugh, man. I was like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
Yeah, from a particular DJ.
Yeah, we cannot say who, but it was getting out of the hand. But man, that was also a good time, man. It was also with Jorit, it flows so
different.
naturally.
That was
It
different.
flows also naturally
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
was
you had some
different.
good tracks, especially like you had a lot at one time. I remember, right? I think you
Yeah.
had like "Open Your Eyes" was fucking
Yeah.
sick.
That was a sick one.
Yeah, the Focus one I really
Focus was the
loved. You
first
had
one.
the Kill Switch.
Kill Switch, yeah.
You had
Open Your Eyes.
yeah,
Drown.
Drown.
Drown, yeah.
So we had a good streak with
And
tracks.
then the album came. And that, obviously his remix of.
Oh yeah, that was
Bro,
monster.
That is peak. I remember we were on Gearbox at that point, and he sent us, "Hey guys, can you check this for me?" Done a remix for Warface and Frequencers, and we listened to it, and I was like, "Bro,
it was depressing.
Hey, but bro,
bro."
the funny thing about this, I remember it. We had a meeting during the Warface thing,
Yeah,
and then like Daniel, the label manager, came was like, "Hey,
I have this guy.
I have this guy. You like this?"
He said we
And
were
then he
playing-
sent like the
yeah.
track. What's the track from Yorit? Like he made an edit from it like a couple of years ago.
Now I'm gone. Or
Is that yes?
yes, you don't know what you got.
I think that one. He showed me
Yeah.
that one in the car, and I was like, "Bro, this is sick."
It's
Yeah.
good quality,
Sick.
man.
He said, "Let's make
Yeah,
ask him to make a remix, man. That
Yeah.
would be his first track on the label, man. Do it." And then I remember the day after he said like, "I made a remix for Menace." Like the day after, huh?
yeah. He already made it. Didn't
was
send
quite-
him the
Without
stamps.
stamps, and I
Without
was like,
stamps.
Yeah,
I still got the shivers, man. I was
Yeah.
like so sick, and he was like, "Okay." And then
The
yeah,
Frequencers didn't believe in
But
the
was
remix.
the first version the
Hey,
version that we
Frequencers
heard?
didn't believe it. They
What?
didn't believe in the remix.
they didn't believe in it.
No,
I
they
sent
didn't-
it
they
to, I
didn't
sent
like
it to
it.
them, and they said, "Oh man, this is not." They say, "Bro, this is it. If you don't like, I don't care. I'm gonna release it." I said,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
sick.
They
It
didn't
was
like it.
unbelievable, bro.
And then I
Yeah.
said to Yoro, I'd say, "Okay, this will be the opening track of Be Patient. This will be the opening track of Hard Bass Team Red." And
Yeah.
then it will
And
be
then
it
when
will
this
going
chorus-
off, man. And I said,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah." And then that was such. Also I
Iconic.
lost little bit of time, like
Yeah.
thing, but I remember it was
That was the year we played back in Hard Bass Team with you.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's 17.
I think
then.
that was
Or-
also the
oh,
start of those
17.
kicks with those reverb
Yeah.
Sure,
tails,
17.
right?
Yeah.
It was the start with those kicks,
The
with those
sound-
reverse
the
tails.
sound-
was that
sound-
the
the sound on the
Warface?
kick.
Yeah, the
That was the Warface Detox and Delete year you played that.
Was
that was
it?
the year before. Because the opening track of Hardbase that year was Fuck the
Oh,
Police.
fuck the police. Yeah, so it was.
Fuck the Police. What was
Was-
We've never
when we
played Hard
played-
Bass together, actually.
Yeah, we did.
we did?
yeah, one
Fuck
time.
the- Fuck the Police.
And we got our asses kicked because of you. You were way too good.
Oh, was that the year we played the?
You were way too
confront
good.
violence and shit.
Yeah, that was not
And
good
with
for
E4.
us.
E4,
It was
that's yeah.
E4's Rebellion and Warface.
So it was. Yeah.
Everybody was screaming on your tracks, and our tracks are like.
Yeah, but we had this thing in the beginning.
You
I think
scared
I-
us that year though, because that was when you done Doomslayer,
Yeah,
Failure and
yeah,
shit, and I was
yeah.
like, "Fuck, bro, these
Yeah,
are
but it went
unbelievable."
really good for
But
you.
we had this
I
thing in the
remember.
beginning. I don't know if you remember this, but when we played, people would scream at anything we played.
Yeah.
Because we played some of your songs. I remember you sent me back then. I think it was a Mark with a K one.
Radioactive or
Radioactive.
The other one, the first one.
Fear of the Dark.
Fear
Fear
of
of
the
the
Fear
Dark.
of the
yeah.
Dark.
We played it, and there's videos of us playing it, and everyone's screaming because it was really new. So I think people assumed it was our track. And then I spoke to you, and you were like, "Bro, I played that, and no one screamed."
No, it's great. No,
that's-
I was like, I think people are just doing it anyway.
Did it start with you
Yeah.
and the gearbox and
Yeah, it was the
everybody?
gearbox.
So it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was the fatality.
Yeah,
Bumper
everybody-
cars.
That was. what it
Yeah,
started.
there was
Yeah.
everybody was screaming.
And afterwards was the beach there.
Yeah.
The beach
Yeah,
stage.
the
I
beach
But to be
Yeah.
honest, it started to get annoying because we realized that people were
We're just doing it for the
just
sake
doing
of
it, and we were like, "Come on,
Now
like,
it's going on in techno.
is it?"
Is it really?
It's going.
never
I
seen
saw
it.
like those kind of things, you know,
Oh.
those
Yeah.
kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh, or like jumping. Up.
Yeah, the
Actually,
jumping
in
thing,
Mexico,
yeah.
in Mexico we
yeah.
had the loudest scream I've heard in a long time.
It was a big fat
It
crack
was a zag,
kick.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the
It
like the
actually
audio
sounded
jack
like-
kicks so they're
It actually sounded like people were in pain. They weren't even enjoying it. They were like, ah!
it was funny. Yeah.
The
The loudest reaction I think we've ever had, well, there's a couple that stick in my mind. One of them was the bounce bitch kick at Supremacy
Bounce bitch. Yeah.
DLM.
and DLM, and also when we played Numb in America. That
Oh
was
my God.
fucking
I remember the video
ridiculous.
on Beyond
Everyone-
Wonderland.
do you know,
Yeah.
do you know
Beyond Wonderland,
when we
ridiculous,
posted
bro.
it, everybody messaged me saying like, bro, like, did you put that in? Like the crowd response, and I was like, no, really, it genuinely.
Yeah.
The thing is, as well, like I think you played there before.
Yeah.
The traffic is fucked, right, to get there.
Yeah.
So we arrived there and we
San-
had like
San
6
Bernardino.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we arrive, we get our bands on. They say you're playing in 6 minutes. The stage is on the other side, so we were like sprinting. So I didn't even have time to think about anything. And I think
Yeah,
that was the
just-
opening song, and we played it. And then I remember turning around, and I think Steph, it was Steph that was there, right?
Yeah, he was filming like
And
this,
him-
like just
he was like that. He was like, he was like, bro, because we were expecting first time America. They don't know who we are.
Yeah.
like,
that probably would have been the first time a lot of those people heard a Zag kick, because that was
Maybe.
just in the beginning
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Zag
it
kicks.
was.
Yeah. Did you?
But
get
who
started?
invented it?
We
Actually, Furian.
I heard a Furian
Furian?
song.
There's a
and
Furian
it was,
song
it,
from
it
back
was
in the day.
close to a Zag kick. It still had
fuck?
punch in it,
Was
but
it
I
called
loved
Bass,
the texture
Bass
of it.
World or something, right? Or Bass.
Yeah, and
something.
I was like, it just sounds like a saw, like a saw wave,
Yeah, yeah.
just the way punch, because it's just, it doesn't sound like a kick. And then I was
Yeah.
like, we're gonna make a kick like that. And then we made an edit for
Capital.
Capital, and we fucked it up a lot of times because how are they making this?
And then
then we cracked.
Earthquake was actually a try as well.
Earthquake
Like
was
with Hard Driver.
close, and then
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but
it
the
wasn't
key
good.
was wrong. We made it in an A. When Zag kicks don't sound good, though, you
No,
need
no.
to bring them
No.
down. And then when we cracked the code, bro,
Mm-hmm.
we cracked the code, and it was DLM. We made an edit for Overdose, and that's when I was like,
Oh yeah, of
here,
course.
here we go.
Yeah.
I think
Bro,
Overdose was the
honestly,
start of it.
It
bro.
was
Yeah.
like
Sure.
That's when we
was
made it
something
popular.
really
I
like
think.
that. I couldn't even the sound that the crowd made, like it didn't even feel real at the time,
Yeah.
because it was the first time anyone had ever heard something like that. It was in loudness decibel, and I remember even jumping off because I was on top of the deck, and as soon as I jumped down, I looked at him and I was like, "Did you also hear that?" And he was like,
What the fuck?
and we were like, "Fuck, this is it." And then obviously we're thinking after that show, I'm thinking the responses.
It was
the
actually fine
responses
for
are
a
going to be
couple of
amazing
weeks.
because listen to that, we posted it, the most hate I've ever saw.
It was
Instantly, it was like-
crazy.
And John was freaking out at the time, and I remember saying to John, "Relax, we were there.
Yeah.
This is going to pop off." And he was like, "Bro,
Yeah.
you can't have this amount of hate on your social media," because it was like
It was
the
crazy.
post was like 900 comments, and when you know it's
Yeah, yeah.
But why,
yeah,
why
yeah.
did
Viral,
people
yeah.
dislike
because
it?
it was too different. It was too
At that
like-
point, and we had just like obviously Overdose. A lot of people had a big connection with it, with the hard kicks, the deep gated
Yeah,
kicks, and this
yeah.
is like the complete opposite end
Yeah, but that
of the
was
spectrum.
good. But that's good.
Of course, but a lot of people didn't feel like that way.
I think
Yeah.
Overdose was actually like originally it was people that were maybe like really spoon tech delete, like those really raw gated kind of fans.
Yeah.
And we just quickly went and switched it,
Yeah.
and they were like.
It was very polarizing.
But what
Yeah,
we
exactly.
found as well is that people when they were standing there were loving it, but as soon as they
Mm.
got home, because some people started hating on it,
Yeah.
everyone
But
was
But you know
like,
what it is? A lot of people
Yeah,
don't have
and-
their own opinions.
and the
It's
weird-
cheap culture.
yeah, the
of
weird
course.
the weird thing was like I did the how's it called?
Meltdown.
No. Which one?
Oh, Meltdown, yeah. It's also
That was
kind
the
of-
kinda like a
spin
Zag,
it back.
yeah?
I don't know my own track.
Well.
Jesus,
Come with
man.
me.
Come with me.
Yeah.
And I saw that happening with you with the Zag kicks, and I said like, let's put a little punch on it, and then everyone was like, "Ooh, I like this."
You
Yeah,
cheater,
yeah.
man.
It's
Is that
so
the punch?
it's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
weird,
Yeah.
man. It's so weird that I heard it. I was like, I fucking amazing. I actually wanted to recreate what you guys did,
Yeah.
but it was like, okay, but I cannot do the same. I just put on a punch, and now everybody's like, okay, but I like your
Yeah.
Zag kick.
One time though, I also
So
remember
stupid.
years ago we were making a melodic song, and we forgot to put the talk on the melodic song, and we heard only the like punch out, and we did at that point. And I remember saying to you like, "Why can we not do kicks like that?" And you were like, "Oh, they'll not sound right through a big sound system because you need
Yeah,
you need
Yeah,
to, you need to attack the transient."
yeah,
And then obviously Zag Kings came along, and it was like.
yeah.
But there's people out there as well that really have this thing where they want to pretend that something's not a Zag kick.
Yeah.
Like for me, like Dimitri K, That's a sidekick.
Yeah, of course.
But people will say because it's faster and stuff, that's not the same.
It's the same.
You know, I mean, even some of the bounce tempo kicks.
Yeah,
like,
yes.
You know,
There's ad kicks in my
there's
opinion.
sidekicks, yeah.
But what do you think?
The
it
Jill
will
Damage
be?
ones, like people are calling them Brom.
Yeah.
That's a sidekick.
It's a sidekick, of course.
Come on.
Yeah, they're just making up now.
Yeah, if you want to call it something different, that's up to you. But it's the same principle. It's made the same way.
But do you make any sidekick tracks at the moment, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still make them.
But I
Sexy
mean,
Bitch
like
we just done.
We just done David Guetta,
Sexy
Sexy
Bitch?
Bitch.
Yeah.
It goes off live, bro.
I
See
don't
the
know.
fake
yeah,
drop.
of
I
course.
don't know him.
Oh, it's
I
so
didn't
good.
see it.
See the fake drop for the main is so good, man. I don't know. I was like, oh, it'd be cool, but see, ever since we've been started playing it, I'm like, oh, that's so good because
Yeah.
it fucking gets everybody every time. Because it's like those microwavable ones.
Yeah.
It's just like a long one, but it pitches up, so it's like and then
Oh, yeah.
then
Yeah,
the real drop
yeah,
comes
yeah,
in,
yeah.
and it just fucking works every time, bro.
Yeah,
Is it
I'm really into the dark horror right now.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's killing it, man.
he's killing it.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
He's bringing something different again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a new track with Deadly Guns. It's called Into the Pit, but
Yeah, I've
we go.
been listening. It's
Yeah,
good.
it goes to 130, 140.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about Kenzo is he's so himself. Like he is just.
I saw he was in your studio smoking
yeah,
zits.
yeah,
And
he's
just
the
like,
only guy who I
You still
let
smell it,
allow.
though.
Mazet,
Yeah,
you can
you-
still, I
you
said
smell
that.
You
it.
still smell it in the studio.
Shout
I
out
said
to
that because
Kenzo.
you-
I always say it. It's the only guy I ever let smoke in my studio because
Yeah.
it's Kenzo.
Yeah.
I like him a
Because
lot.
you've got
He's
the
a-
textured
yeah,
wall,
man,
right? It's going to
it's-
seep in there.
his
bro. I
ideas
said
are
that.
crazy. His
I
ideas
walked
are
in like
crazy.
a week after. I was like, bro, did you
It
fucking
smells,
smoke
yeah.
in here?
Yeah, but I don't care. But yeah, he has some crazy ideas, and also he showed me for Slaughterhouse to go slower in the hardcore
Yeah.
up tempo.
Mhm.
I gotta give him credit because he was doing that a long time.
What is
with
he
his
using
sound.
to make his kicks? Do you know? Is it serum?
I think so. It's Serum, but with the collab, I only got the wave
Standards,
files.
yeah.
So I think it's Serum, but correct me
He's
if I'm
They're
fucking
wrong.
always
good at-
fat as hell.
He's
Yeah.
fucking good at
So
making
fat.
kicks.
Yeah.
Like
And
in terms
also
of Zach.
he also showed me to keep it simple, man.
Yeah.
Like and
100%.
not in a bad way, but in a good way. People understand his music.
Mhm.
Like if I go to his shows, like it's simple, but it's so catchy.
Yeah.
It's so fucking catchy, and that's really good. And not
It's
like
hard to get
kick
your
porn
brain-
ish.
Yeah, it's hard to get your brain to do that because you're
Yeah.
always searching for this complicated
Yeah.
like theory. We had it with Kind Techno. We literally made that just as a joke. And
Yeah,
there's not
that
really
went
much
off.
to
That
it.
went off.
Yeah, and as soon as it
was
went
only-
off, we were like, why are we not making songs like that?
There was
Yeah.
only one drop for like until we'd played it.
Yeah.
I
just
used
an
to be
edit.
really bad for that. Like we would make a song and I would be like, especially in the drop, I'd be like, I think it's too simple.
Yeah.
I did with the original Gladiator remix. I was like, there needs to be sounds or something because one of the drops was just like,
Yeah,
some
a
of the
lot.
vocal.
The main drop of the Gladiator, there's not any screeches in the first part. But when you added, because there's a lot going on with the kicks,
Mhm.
and then whenever we tried to add a screech, it was like, it just doesn't have
Yeah,
the same
you have
drive.
to-
also
Take it out,
also
like, take it
Baseline
out.
Junkie. Before we played it, I
Yeah.
said it's cool, but it's probably too simple.
Yeah, but it's
And then we
the
played it
best.
and I was like,
sometimes the
ah.
best.
Sometimes it's
Because when you sit in a studio as well, like you're
Yeah.
looping everything too much. So
Yeah.
when you loop it, it becomes like. Meh. But then when you play the song, you realize
Yeah.
that the audience don't hear it like that.
No.
They're just hearing it really, like fast.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
sometimes we overanalyze stuff, and that's also a bit of the creative minds, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It shouldn't be this easy. Like your brain's
Yeah.
gone. It
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
be this easy.
but I have the track record is mostly when you do just the track in a day, just the full
Yeah.
ID.
Those are the
Those are
ones.
sometimes the biggest bangers. I don't have a lot of tracks who are like rearranged and redone and vocals out and vocals
What was the
in.
longest song you've ever worked on?
That's a good question.
I know him.
Which one?
SOS.
Yeah, SOS was brutal, man.
Yeah.
What
But
that
that
one?
was also a struggle creative, what we both wanted.
Mhm.
You know,
You know
like,
what? The worst thing that can happen is that you work on a song for like say like 3-4 months, and then it pops off because then you get in your mind, oh well,
I
if I
need to
keep
make-
going,
yeah,
maybe if
keep
I keep
making,
going,
yeah.
then the next ones
man,
will be the
ba-
same.
Back
but-
in the days, I had like 200 tracks, man. 200 fucking tracks.
Mm.
I was feeling like I was making
Composing.
fucking art, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this something crazy, but
Big film score.
nobody gives a fuck.
No, yeah,
What's
yeah.
the worst song you've ever made? What's the one that you
Yeah, I have. Oh yeah, comes close.
Oh, really?
Is it
Oh, yeah,
Get Back?
The one that you're least proud
Like,
of.
yeah, I don't.
you
Yeah,
think the
no,
same?
it's not like that. That's not in my mind, but maybe it's where you're not the most proud of. Yeah, that's.
What's a song that you disliked but you had to play because it was working? Was
the
it
one
Hoya
with your broer
Oh yeah.
or your
and your broer. Because that was a different story. I like the track though, but the version that got put out, I don't like it. Yeah,
That was my mistake.
is it?
Yeah, I said we made the hard version, but I said maybe we need to have a melody version for the radio.
Yeah, but the hard version was amazing, and that went off all the time. And then online, we put on the soft version.
Yeah.
And that, I don't like it.
No, me
Yeah.
neither.
So that's.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
Do we have other tracks? Yeah, the one the opening track on the Nine Circles. I
Yeah,
cannot.
that's a weird one.
What's that called?
I don't even know. It's with Knowles actually.
Let's have a look.
I can't
It's-
remember it.
I actually
Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, that's
Eternal Darkness. Yeah, it's really shitty.
Eternal Darkness.
Yeah,
Shadow
and also
side.
I actually had the full choir of the village came in and sing all the parts. We had the choir, like Janine, my girlfriend, was like singing in this choir and had beautiful voice, and they also recorded some
I
CDs.
remember that one.
Yeah, and we recorded and re-recorded,
Oh, that was-
but it was so cringy, bro. It was such a
Something like that. I remember
it was like the idea was really beautiful. I wanted to do something special, but man, that was
I think if you use it like a really a
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you say it in English, man? Fucking
Choir.
choir, yeah.
Yeah.
But we use it more like that. They
The
were
main.
actually singing the lyrics. But
Yeah.
if they use
Yeah.
it maybe more like a choir,
Yeah.
it actually work.
And also, I think
Just
Show
the
Me Your
atmosphere,
Warface
right?
is
Yeah,
also
exactly.
a bit rough around the edges.
Which one?
Show
That's
Me Your
what I
Warface.
liked about it. See the original one.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the-
bro,
The-
it's horrible, man.
It's just so like organic is the word I want to use. You didn't really
Yeah.
try to spice it up or
True,
like
true,
polish
but-
it. It
yeah,
was
but
just
it's-
fucking
yeah,
bang.
yeah, but
Do you know what my favorite Warface song is? You know it, right?
what?
You know what my favorite
I know.
Warface song is, right?
KS Rain.
Yeah, Chaos Rain. Yeah,
Bro.
and we butchered it with no melody on the kick.
And your new song
Yeah,
is based from it, right?
yeah. It was similar.
Can't kid me, man.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, it was similar.
Outlast, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
A little
we
different.
we played Chaos Rain for a long time.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
actually-
yeah, you still played it even.
Yeah,
We
it
played
got,
it
it got
recently.
it got that much that like we were playing it, and then it was like years passed, and I used to like bring it up onto the CDJ, and he would look at me and go, "No, you're not playing that again."
It's been like 4 years.
Yeah,
Ages
yeah.
again.
I was like,
again.
"No, bro, it works," and he was like,
Yeah, that was also an amazing track. Also,
"Schizophrenic
We
as well." Like, I
yeah.
love
Yeah.
that.
Alone, only the mix of Schizophrenics is so bad.
Yeah,
yeah, but
bro.
this is on E.
Oh,
That
no, but
was
the
really
mix,
It's a
mix
hard
of the
time.
track, it's
Yeah, it's
wom 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 wom. It's
yeah, it
so
was a lot of shit going on. You want to bring the best to the table, like present to
I
you.
still
I'm
love,
the best
like,
sound designer. You
The
know?
revival, Path to
Yeah.
Extinction. Those were fucking
Back to Extinction,
unbelievable, man.
Yeah, the revival. I really.
I
like.
think the revival was the video from Dominator when I
Yeah,
realized this
yeah.
is going to be he's going to be massive.
That was
yeah.
serious.
But also, that's
Oh,
also
man,
really
that's
weird
sick.
track, like dun 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 dun.
That
Why?
was so
why
sick,
is it
man.
guitar.
And I love
No,
this.
no, Mook.
No,
What's
it's
the
and
mook?
it's the drop, bro. The
Yeah.
kick
Yeah, yeah.
rolls. That was the
Yeah.
first time those kick rolls.
Yeah.
You know when you
Dum, dum,
released the
dum,
song,
dum.
Yeah.
I hadn't even heard the first part. I didn't because
That was like speaking vocal.
yeah, the first part
Yeah.
of the song I didn't even know it existed because I'd only heard the dun, 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 dun. I thought
Yeah.
the song started there. So when
Yeah.
the album dropped and it had this like revive me, dun, 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 the
Yeah.
first part, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah,
It
that's
should have just
weird
been the last
sometimes.
drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what was
The first one with Luna as well. What was
Yeah.
that?
So Warzone,
Warzone.
or Danger Zone?
Danger
Zone.
The first one.
the Warzone?
Warzone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
played it
really
at Capital. We were there
Yeah,
that year.
yeah, that was also amazing.
That was
Yeah.
sick.
That was also the ID was also an ID with the with the alarm.
That
And
was
also,
so
you
fucking
got
cool.
me into like the kind of niche hardcore because you played Noise Pumper, and I had never heard.
You never-
anything like
yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah.
vital, huh?
That
Shout
was-
out
that
to
was a-
Envitral.
That was a
And
crazy one.
I remember watching the video for Capital and thinking like, I've never heard music like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was sick.
that was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah, he was crazy.
And
The-
after, a
the-
year after and Vital played, he said, I played Capital the year after because that you played the tracks over there. It was like,
And
what
we
the
did
fuck?
also Fuck the Drum Machine.
Oh
And
yeah.
fuck the
Yeah,
drum machine,
you played
yeah.
that at hard bass for the first time, right?
That was also amazing.
I remember the exact moment I heard that we were actually walking up to go and sit in the stand. Remember
On
at
the
end?
stairs, and we stopped.
and
on
then
the
I
stairs
could hear
and
this
we're
like "fuck the drum machine." Boom,
Ding, boom,
wham,
wham,
wham.
yeah,
And I
it was
like,
crazy track. Also,
What
I
the
loved it.
fuck is this, bro?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
together
mate.
with Invite.
Back
was
in
amazing.
back. Oh.
But you guys don't have the same. I can't remember a lot of tracks.
Yeah.
If now we're talking about it, then
Yeah.
like
You remember?
I
it more,
remember
yeah.
it more, but it's not like here.
Nah.
Yeah, we made so much music, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was more like exciting back then as well because you didn't know, right? Now I feel like you know too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that sometimes I just go back to the roots. I listen to a lot of 90s gabber, rave,
Yeah.
hard trance.
Go back to the basics.
Yeah, also like simple concepts, like simple drives. Like one of my favorite tracks is Robert Armani Hit Hard. Like it's a simple sound, like ding, 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 ding. That's only thing the whole track.
Bynum.
Yeah, and Bynum, like that,
chapter one.
because the influence from Warface is pretty much really jump, basically, because we both love that. And the Bynum track, the that's a classic
That is the
Warface
Warface
rhythm.
riff.
That is the Warface riff. We always
actually
love
not
that.
Warface,
Some-
but-
some-
But it's not
Sometimes-
Warface, but that's how they.
Sometimes when we're making a song, I'm like, we should just do the Warface riff because it works
Yeah,
every time.
that's so-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good, and I gotta give credit to the jump genre, also to Rootless and all those guys.
DJ
and
Potato.
and I actually wanted to say that's so weird that you play that Potato
Yeah.
track.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played
I
that a
still
lot.
remember-
It was after
Why?
party because
Yeah,
we liked
after
it.
party, yeah,
We
it was-
fucking liked
I was
it.
back in the days producing for Potato. Yeah, the after party. Yeah, man.
It was like a jump song.
Yeah, it was jump, but it was way too hard.
Yeah, it was
wait,
hard for the jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
'Cause
release
you had
it
the
now, it would be actually working.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Because it had the
yeah,
hard
yeah.
punch on the jump
Yeah.
kicks,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But they were
That's
so
the thing.
clean. I think that's what we really liked
Yeah.
about it.
It
It
was
was such
clean,
a clean,
yeah.
like fucking
Yeah,
just.
yeah. Also, we're now in the studio with Koen, and we were also talking about like his old stuff,
Catalyst.
like the old jump stuff. It's so drivey, so
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. Like every time
the flashback at
Yeah,
Relapse.
I wanted to say that the flashback. It's amazing. Always when I hear the Phyrexx track, that din din din
For the
din,
screech
din.
drift patterns, like we were
yeah.
so inspired. That actually
Yeah.
helped us a lot back
Yeah.
in the days.
And so simple. Also, it's like just a kick,
Dip,
sound, and
dip,
a large clap.
dip.
Kick sound in good times.
Yeah. And one of my favorite producers
That
also.
needs to come back, man.
Lobotomy
I
Inc.
miss that nowadays.
I think
You know-
everything's
you know the
so
guy?
cranked
No
up
King.
to the max. that It's not pure anymore.
No.
Yeah,
no.
you know, it's
Lobotomy
called
Inc.,
Lobotomy Inc.
Yeah, you've shown me this before.
Yeah, the Dark System, Lobotomy Inc. Bro, I was such a fan. Like he had the track Space Wide, and he has just simple melodies like tin 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 tin. It's so amazing, Just put on a kick and it's good.
It's easy to follow. That's why
Yeah,
you don't need
and
to
I think
think
also
about
I hear it also in Kenzo's music, like Dog Horror.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
also he
he
loves
remixed
that
Phyrexx,
shit.
right?
Yeah, and also he
Yeah.
did Furax and
some of Ruler's music as well. Ruler's
yeah,
Same.
same,
Same.
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think also like you've got to know the audience that you're playing to. You know what I mean? Like sometimes
Yeah.
you complicate that.
Yeah,
Like we're not playing to like classical musical fans. We're
Yeah.
playing to people who are just there, fucked
And what-
up, having a
And
good
do
time.
you have like that? That's a question. I'm always like pretty like confident about everything what I play and what I should play, but do you ask yourself sometimes, okay, what do I need to do nowadays? Because I have that lately a couple of times.
Sometimes I think the biggest difference right now is that it used to be like one sound and it kind of like spread, whereas now I feel like you can play one place and one sound works, and then you play a
yeah,
different place, and that can be a bit fucked up. Zag kicks are a big example. Like sometimes you play them and they don't do anything,
yeah.
and then sometimes you play them and they completely make the place
Yeah.
erupt. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like, but what we normally do is we feel the first couple of tracks and then we have like quite an array of
Of
music.
course,
But
yeah.
yeah, it isn't like years ago there was like a clear path. Now I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
now
there's
all
a-
scrambled. It's such
Yeah.
a melting pot of so
Because of
many
TikTok, there's
styles.
so many people have different algorithms, right?
Yeah.
So you've got an
Yeah.
algorithm that shows you everything you like, and you've got an algorithm. So when you're going to parties,
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah,
and
It's,
there's different
yeah.
markets for all this shit.
it's
So
called the death of monoculture.
it's over, bro.
I saw this article like back in the days when you go to school and everybody had seen like the latest X-Men movie. Everybody knew what X-Men was, or the latest Avengers movie. Now somebody comes up to you and says, "You see this? This is crazy. Got 50 million views." And you're like, "I never heard of it."
Yeah, never heard
Never
of it.
heard of
He
it.
He'll be like, "Have you seen this?" I was like, "I've
Never
seen it." He
heard.
was like,
Never
"You've seen it. It's massive
Everybody's
on
on
TikTok." I was
different
like,
lanes and algorithms.
So
So
weird.
It's
weird.
crazy.
So weird.
Yeah.
I think that's why fucking politics is so mad right now.
Yeah,
Because
it's
like
all
fucking-
divided. Like,
It's
What's
mad.
the next thing then? What do you guys think?
And
for us?
hardstyle.
Besides
Yeah,
the
My
Zach
personal
Express-
opinion, and it's already happened, and you must admit I called this before it happened, is that I seen it, everything was going to become slower.
yeah,
Right? It didn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
if you look at it like hardcore,
yeah.
became slower.
It's
Hardstyle
even-
now,
yeah.
you can kind of see that people are.
Do we need to go back to 150 then?
No, even slower.
I'm saying it right now. I think that I don't think it needs to, but I think that now you can hear that if you want to put more like funkiness into something,
Yeah.
it needs to be slower. It just
Sometimes
needs
Yeah,
we're making breaks and we'll slow it down just to get like a vibe. And when we speed it up, it's gone.
Yeah,
So we're like, why do we not just keep
I
it?
don't, I don't like it anymore. And also like we did the Don't Sleep track, right? And that was also like
175?
170, and that was really weird. Like, okay. And of course, like Kenzo was doing the slower stuff. And then the year after that, because I also own like the Black Reaper records.
like your faces.
Yeah. Lacquer Faces dropped with Mind Compressor, the
Fatico.
Fatico, and it was 140. I
And
think
that-
it's 140.
And it won what?
What the
What
fuck?
did it win?
Number one.
Yeah.
On what?
On what?
On what did it win? It won
Yeah,
hardcore
yeah.
number one.
Yeah,
And what-
hardcore.
and it's
yeah,
140 BPM.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Like
crazy,
the
man.
difference is now, right? I think the biggest change in music and in hardstyle is that people actually really researched back in the day. I think now people
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
don't give
just
a
they
fuck.
just
People
base it
just
on
want
whether-
Yeah, because I have to say, like the old Market Cardi paint stuff, like the Stereo
Yeah.
Murder, they were really slow tracks. So it showed us,
Show tech.
show tech, also slow, like on the 40. So it is possible. I don't know why everybody keeps going up. But
Yeah, because
But that was always going to happen.
yeah,
like, you
and
couldn't
then
have
it
went
crashed.
faster.
Somebody's going
also,
different.
I think also because back maybe before people were trying to create like a more aggression in the music.
Yeah.
And I think the faster you go, you get more.
Yeah,
I think that's
more
what's happened
correct.
as well. Like with Raw, like Raw got so fucking hard
yeah.
that now it's not working.
Yeah,
that
and so
good
long on
anymore.
160.
Like
it was
raw-
always 160.
Yeah.
Like for a really long time. We did some
I
tracks
remem-
at 150.
Yeah, but I remember like I talked with it. We talked with Cripses about it, like
Yeah.
on an event a couple of months ago, and he said like, yeah, I remember the time that you played before me in Hemkade,
Oh, yeah.
not on Raw Product, but a different. I think also not Bass Protocol. Did they also went
Base
to
Academy.
Bass Academy?
Yeah.
And he said like, you were one of the first guys who were playing like 160 BPM before me, and I was like, what the fuck is that guy doing?
Yeah. We used to get it all the time.
And I was like, and then it was like that we were like in a fight or something, but he
Yeah.
was like, yeah, okay, thanks, dude. And then now he said, yeah, now it's the standard. It's so weird, man, how
Yeah.
that keeps evolving.
And also maybe like now the audience is used to it, because I don't know if you remember, but Regain used to release his songs at 150, but he would play them at
Yeah.
160,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And one time we asked him about it, and he said because the audience will get used to the 150, so when I play live, they feel more
energetic.
And-
energy. But if they've
Yeah.
already been listening at 160, by the time I play it live, they're like,
I think it was you and Radical were the first sets
Yeah,
that I went
Radical.
to. I was like, this is fucking fast and energetic.
Yeah.
And then I said, why do we not just start making our music at that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it was like us and Malice, I think, that were the first that started doing
Yeah, it's-
actually making it.
Yeah,
at
and I think it's
160.
a bit a universal rule, because like back in the days you had Metallica and Slayer who like played their own CD and they played faster live, and I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Because
Yeah.
you get the more
Feels
energy.
more energy.
Yeah, people gravitate more to a different version of something
Yeah.
live or something.
We know
It
we
doesn't
had
work
people.
if you've got a pitch trick,
Yeah.
pitch kick track though. If you've
Yeah.
got like a melody,
No, no.
It
Especially
starts
with
to
like the
sound-
master tempo
Always-
on the
oh,
CDJ
man,
cutting your punches
yeah.
off.
Sometimes we get to the end of the set. We've actually started doing this a lot now. Like before, it would be you would do the BPM chronologically, but now we just
Yeah, put on like a euphoric track at the end.
like
Put it up,
then
put
we
it down.
close with Numb, but we bring Numb back to one. I think it's 160,
Yeah.
158.
158 where it was produced on, because Verto's voice is obviously like you don't want.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, you get Mickey Mouse.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we've started doing that now, because like that's what I'm saying. I noticed that years ago the crowd were really like you know what I mean? They were focused. They were looking at you. They were analyzing. Whereas I feel like that's gone now. So you can get away with your sets being up and down, some slow shit, some obscure like.
But in the end, it's also like maybe I was talking with Trim on a festival in was it in Asia or something, and he said like I'm pushing a lot of tracks. I push in 1 hour 40 tracks, but in the end like. I close down not like with a really fast or a hard track. I close down like with a really euphoric or a smaller, because we have respect for the DJ after us. So to build it like a little bit like down on the end. It's like that's actually.
But in that world, they don't have like intros, MCs, so it's quite difficult.
That's quite difficult. True. But for us it was. I think that's what it makes it different. Like
we just stopped doing it because it became predictable. Like
we've done
as soon as we saw the
hardcore
euphoric guys closing every set with up tempo, that's when we said no more. Because like no disrespect to them, but then there's nothing special about it. Because if everyone does it, then it's just.
But if you've got a song that's epic enough to close it as a melodic song that can close a set that gets
I
the
did
same
a
reaction.
Radioactive a couple of times.
I
Exactly,
remember
it works so fucking
you
good.
gave us good advice, and we'd just done Rebelion, remember?
Yeah.
And it didn't go that well.
With the jackets.
With the jackets.
Everyone knows our opinion on this podcast about
I know.
shit,
but we were saying about it didn't work, and you said I remember you saying to me, because you need to start with the biggest song. He said, I noticed you're starting with the softest song. You know what I mean? And he said, because you're trying to build it up. But actually, if I was you, I would start big. And then later you can go back down.
And that's what
you need to grab them.
Because if someone before you just went hard as hell at the end, you want to open
start
up
with a hell of a track.
Exactly.
And that's what I try to do in my sets always. Like I go hard, go a little bit back.
Keep it dynamic.
Back, and then that's what I still do. I close down with, because I have a lot of up-tempo things.
Yeah, but we spoke about it last time. You were the only guy, I think, that actually done it properly. I feel like other people were just doing it because they wanted to, like, you know what I mean, just fit in or something.
But what I do, like, I understand where you come from, because for people, like, especially I think the euphoric guys, they play euphoric, and then the last track, putting it still, and then it's like, okay, one hardcore or up-tempo track. But for me, I try to make, basically I'm still like the DJ, not the producer. So for me, I really enjoy DJing. So also like I like to have that build up. Also the last 10-15 minutes for me in my set. So that I think I will keep doing that, but especially in places where I'm not playing very often. I did that trick what you guys did, like build up and then in the end, and then I put like the biggest track what I had, like for example Radioactive or something.
That's smart.
I close.
You go out with a bang and you start.
It really works.
That's fucking good, man.
People will remember the last track
for sure.
Sometimes the most.
But look at pop artists.
Yeah, they keep the encore song, right?
Yeah.
We should start walking off stage and then come back. The city lights.
But that's
people are like, you already walked off. Fuck off, bro.
Or if you have a really popular song, just play it 2 times.
Yeah.
We did it with Don't Sleep. We start with Don't Sleep. We end with Don't Sleep.
Kanye West in Paris.
Yeah,
Played
that
it
was
like fucking 8 or 9
8 times, right?
8 times.
Or Travis Scott with
Fiend.
Fiend, and also Goosebumps back in the day. Like it was really.
But you notice, like when he played, like when Kanye played it, see by the 5th or 6th time, the atmosphere is like
It
even
went bigger.
better because it's just like, fuck it, let's go
You
again.
have to have the balls to do it. You know? That's the thing.
We done it unintentionally. We done it. We crashed the system. At Reverse, the sound system failed when the drop happened. But it happened like a couple of kicks in and everyone was already going like, oh. But then when we played it for the second time, it was like even better. I was like, what the fuck?
There's actually something to be said to create errors in your set because people remember that.
I don't know if you've ever seen the video of Skrillex playing that new Fred Again song one time and he kept like spinning it out.
Bro.
And then he play it again.
That was awesome.
That was sick.
He was doing that because it was unreleased,
And
so he
then
didn't want people
were
to
like, that was sick.
Yeah, that's things that you have to keep it special. But
you
I
need
think
big balls to do that.
But I think, come back to the biggest guys in the scene, I think at the moment, I think Sub-Zero is doing that pretty well. They have, obviously they have like a full spectrum of tracks
to
do it.
Yeah.
But for them, if you look of a set of those guys, it's actually if you're looking to a pop concert.
Yeah.
For that's how I see it. Like they.
It's a show. in a good way.
It's an EDM show.
Yeah.
It's an EDM show.
They've captured that really well, but they've been working on that for years, man.
Yeah.
Like to get to that level, like if you look at the project, Bass Train, back then they were already trying to go down that route.
Yeah.
So you can respect it that they have been
Remember
like, this is what
Funky
we're doing.
That was sick.
Funky
Play
shit.
that track so many times in my set. That was like when we did that track.
Hate Me.
Not Hate Me, but the other one. Refuse to Follow or the other one?
Refuse to Follow is one with Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one track we had like almost a similar kick like that.
It was Hate Me.
Was it Hate Me?
Yeah.
We were first.
Oh, of course. Yeah. But
with the gong, gong, gong,
Yeah,
really
but
hard, shallow
everybody
punch.
compared that, but they did it, way better.
We
with
don't
funky
even
shit.
know if they already had finished it
The
or
thing
I
that
don't know.
stuck out in the beginning was the quality, right? It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so high.
Insane.
Could also got
So
rewarded
high.
a lot when you stuck out.
Remember
Yeah.
the Burn remix? They
Oh,
actually
yeah.
played that.
Yeah,
They
the-
played
from
that at the
Isaac,
Heli
yeah.
rave.
Yeah.
And I forgot how good it was, and then they played it, and I was like, "Wow!"
That's what I said to him yesterday on the plane. I was like, I forgot how fucking good that song was.
But you don't have sometimes when you go back in your catalogs, it's like, oh, this idea is actually pretty amazing still.
Like
And
a
just
release
remix it.
song.
And then yeah, like all the release songs you have, and you go back and then you listen to them. I'm like, maybe I want to do it. Like first we had all these fake drops, and it kept coming fake drop after fake drop, and now I'm like, okay, just do a normal drop, like just to mix it up because everybody's doing fake
Doing it,
drops.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
But I think people are so programmed now. If you don't do a fake drop, they still think
Yeah.
the drop's fake. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
some people actually drop where really hard, like the fake drop's just as hard as the actual drop. So I think people's brains are already actually even like in EDM they do it now. Like if you listen to like
And you see
hard
the
ones-
thing in hard techno now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But the styles
The
are
hard
merging.
techno one's always the same as well, right? Like it's like the old school hard style kick.
Yeah,
ding,
and then
ding,
the
ding, ding,
container
ding.
kick, like the container door slams.
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're slamming
Yeah,
like
yeah, no.
someone's head on it.
I love it. I love the sound of it.
I said that to him the first time I heard that. I was like,
It's just
it's just,
industrial.
and if you look at it on a waveform, there's just like it's just
Yeah.
like full
Big
full
sausage.
spectrum, no dynamics at all, no bass.
And also some of these productions sound so old school raw hardstyle, like unpolished.
But I
sometimes
think
I
that's
like
why it
it.
works. See if you try to polish all that shit up, it's no
And
longer.
we did that track with As Dad.
That's that.
As
As Dad.
as that.
But As Dad. No, not As Dad.
As
But-
daddy.
Kont papa.
Yeah, but with
As
As Dad,
Daddy.
and we made
As
two
Daddy.
masters, and like Yuri, he said, I want to have the clean master, and he said immediately, no, the most terrible raw sounding one, and we
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
get it out. Like I was like, okay,
Wham.
like
Bro, and that is
maximize
so
the
loud. I
shit.
put it on like on my earphones. I was
So
like,
loud.
Oh man, this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not good. I said, I want to have that one.
Yeah.
It's
We
like,
used
why?
to like would make overdose edits, and then when it came around to making the album, I'd be like, oh, I think I'll remaster it, and he's like, bro, don't,
No,
just leave
people
it.
have also gotten a taste of
Yeah.
how it sounds, and they're used to that sound.
The rawness and the roughness.
Even with like uprising stuff, when never had much low end, we would just play it and then we would just clip the
yeah,
up everything.
classic.
So that it would
Everything,
just
yeah.
be like really loud, so you'd get away with no bass.
Classic.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's like
And also, there was one Supremacy, you remember it, where I don't know, I always did this, but it was actually not a normal thing to do. But I also mastered the how do you say it, like the set.
Mhm.
So sometimes I master the set again, so it's way louder.
Mhm.
And
We'd never heard of
but
that
bro-
until you guys done it.
We always do everything live, man.
yeah, you're DJs, man. You're DJs.
Pre-recorded, what are you
Yeah,
talking about, bro? We're real DJs.
We're real
No,
DJs.
no,
We're
but-
real DJs.
they found it weird that you just remaster something again, like, and push
We-
it
we-
through the roof.
We found it strange when you done it.
Yeah,
We said that. You're gonna master it again? The tracks are mastered,
yeah.
bro.
I rendered
No,
the
no,
set
no.
like in
To get it that crunchy edge.
70
Yeah, yeah, I get what you
dB,
mean.
and then he's mastering again. We do that since the beginning.
Yeah.
But the big parties, they've got limiters anyway, right at the front of the house. So
Yeah,
they're
but still, you can still squeeze
just a little
some
bit.
RMS.
Climb beaches.
Yeah.
Yes,
There
yes.
was
We've had-
one. It was one Supremacy that the guys from the audio said like
What the fuck?
they were like sitting in front of the like equipment. They were like, I
How
don't
is
know
this
what
possible?
the fuck happened because
It was
I
so
don't-
much.
But do you know why
louder.
you need to be careful with that? This is what I was told at the big festivals. So say it's coming in and you're fucked because they spend all day setting that up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's true.
So if you come in and the first track they see that's when you hear the rest of the set gets
Yeah,
pushed
that's
down
true.
because they're like,
That's true.
okay, you want to fucking.
Sometimes if it's a little bit quieter, they're gonna push it a little bit.
Yeah,
on their
but
side.
we were told that a while ago. Like, don't make it too loud. I think Last Blast told us that we'll do that. Let us, because we can actually see what's coming out the
That's
speaker, whereas you don't know.
But also with those guys, you know them. Also, we know them, so we can also discuss
Yeah.
a bit. That's always nice.
And Zag
And we
kicks
and
in,
we,
they
and we
fuck
send
it up
always
as
the
well.
set the week up front.
We don't.
I know, but I do.
we do.
Yeah,
We always
it's
send
probably a good trait to have, but we are.
That was one of the
fucking
reasons we had
terrible.
to stop Overdose.
Yeah,
Because
I
Last Blast were
remember.
like, we're not doing it anymore.
Why are you guys work at your best, like as close to the deadline
Yeah.
as possible?
We've always worked like
Especially
that.
Overdose, because
unfortunately.
I feel like Overdose, you need to have that like panic, you know, like bam.
I know what
Some
you
of the
mean.
best
Yeah,
things we've
yeah.
ever made
man,
has
you
been made
don't-
in the
I
terrible,
cannot- yeah, but-
terrible times.
And we're
I
also really
cannot
bad.
get old like this.
We're really
man.
bad at
That's why I look the way I look right now, bro.
You look
I'm
beautiful,
actually
my
only
brother.
fucking 18 years old.
You look beautiful, my brother.
Raymond's only 17.
I'm only 17. I've had that hair
Is he
transplant.
also a guy called Brian
Benjamin
Johnson?
Button.
Benjamin Button,
Oh, Brian Johnson.
Brian
yeah.
Johnson.
I'm the
Brian
opposite of Brian Johnson. You want to live until you're fucking 30?
Yeah, you're actually 10.
Oh, man. Yeah. I actually go outside sometimes.
You have to clean shave more, bro. Then you're
Yeah,
still
clean
younger.
shave, and then it takes a couple of years off, man.
Yeah.
Staying young.
Yeah.
And do you think you've got, how many years do you think you've got left in the game, in the tank? Just getting started.
We're not just getting started.
No,
to be
no.
honest, but I don't know, man.
I think
I'm now like in a spot that I'm really grateful that I'm still doing this
yeah,
with the same
Also-
team, obviously, and on this kind of level.
yeah.
I realized that I still have the eager in me, like to go for it still, but yeah.
For me,
change now. Like I became a father this year. Last year.
Yeah.
So for me, the home situation changed. So for me, it's a little bit harder to go.
But does that give you more drive because you feel like you're doing it
Yeah,
for
that's
your...
the thing. It gives me like not anxiety to go away from home, but more like it's harder to go away from home. But now I know why I'm going away from
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to go harder than ever. But I'm also realistic.
Mm.
Like we're doing this now for how many years, Branko?
13, 14, 13,
13, 14 years.
13 years.
And that's we never expected it to do it for at least 5 years. So we were like, it's already insane what we achieved and what we're doing. So I'm grateful for every year that we can do this.
100%, yeah.
But,
for me the same, but also I have to put in. For me, it's also fun. I want to keep the fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
If it's not fun anymore, then what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
You know, like I've always been grateful for all the fans, all the people who listen to our music, because without them you're nothing.
Exactly.
It's just really
That's true.
as cliche as it sounds, but it's actually true. But I still, if I'm eager and to have fun and create stuff, I'm really like to present to the fans, but also internally. I think always you make also music for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, of course, you have to do concessions, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for me one of the most important factors.
I think sometimes success can also like
Yeah.
bring you anxiety, right?
Oh,
because
Yeah.
you assume that that it's like
Yeah, the worst thing that
You
can
assume it's
happen
like,
is
an uphill
that you
thing,
make a
but-
hit.
yeah.
The
Bro,
worst thing that can happen is making a hit.
Bro,
not
I
the worst
think
thing, but
90% of our scene has anxiety, like from the artist perspective, and it's logic. It's not normal what we do. We think it's normal because we're in it all day, but it's crazy, man. It's like
because
it's so many ups.
your future's actually not 100% in your hands.
No, definitely.
And it's so
isn't.
many ups and downs.
Yeah.
Like you actually, somebody can die in your family, and then you're playing for 40,000 people.
Yeah.
That's strange.
That's really strange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes a really confident, like
Yes.
secure mind to be able
Yeah.
to handle those kind
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
ups and downs. Like you're
You have to
playing
really be at peace for yourself.
like
And
60,000
also-
people and then sitting
Yeah.
alone in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's- it's strange as
That's
fuck.
the weirdest
Yeah.
thing, man.
Yeah.
That's the
and
weirdest
everything wants something from you. Like everybody's pulling you, and you don't know if the intentions are
Everyone's
right.
telling you
Yeah.
that you're the best, bro. You're the
Yeah,
best, bro.
yeah,
And if you
and-
don't feel that, then it's like a weird balance.
Luckily,
Yeah.
though, I think like we're all pretty grounded. Like people
Yeah.
always. I think you probably have the same. But every time people meet us, they always say like, "Oh, you're so normal."
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get what you mean.
people-
Or a lot of
We're humans.
a lot of things. A lot of not questions, but more like opinions from people. What they are saying. If they actually meet me, they think, "Oh, you're actually a nice guy."
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everybody thinks I'm like a douchebag. And
What? You mean the crowd or?
yeah, I think so. I have like you can,
Yeah,
because I think that because I always have like normally like the same face or like maybe a kind of arrogant like vibe
yeah, but
around me. But
yeah,
for me, like, man, I fucking hate fake shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I can't deal with fake shit, and we
Yeah.
have a lot of fakers in our scene.
Mm.
You know.
yeah.
Do you know a story that sticks out in my mind? Remember we played in Australia, so it was our first time Australia DEFCON. We went into the crowd together, and you were behind us. And we walked to this guy, and this guy came up, and he was like, "Oh my god, you are my favorite DJ. I only bought a ticket. To see you." Right, so we're like fucking hell, other side of the world.
Yeah.
Fucking, and he was like, really my favorite ever. So we were like, all right, no problem. He gets a photo, and then we walk a little bit on, and he stops you, and I hear him say the exact
same thing.
Yeah,
I remember
okay.
turning to him and saying, I was going to go back. I was like, you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
you
not-
motherfucker.
Like we all know the bullshit of the scene, the ins and outs. It's always like,
But
Or what used to happen to us a lot back in the day, it would be like, oh, I'm your biggest fan. I only came here for you. I only love your music. And it'd be like, can you play this track? And it wouldn't be on our track.
yeah,
And you'd be like,
yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
What the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
it's
there,
strange.
man.
what was the encryptor track back in the day? Psychopathic. That was always the track
Oh,
back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Like, we're only here for you. Will you play Psychopathic?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's stupid, man.
yeah,
That's stupid. But yeah, I
but
don't
I
know.
think that's just a nervous thing. I noticed that. That's what people always say to me, like, oh, is it annoying
Yeah.
with people? And like, it's not that the people are annoying, but sometimes the situation's annoying.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't mind people being like, oh, I like your music, and they genuinely do. I'll have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
But when you
Always.
get that shit, when people just think, oh my God, it's Warface, I need to act a certain way.
Yeah, exactly.
like,
and
come
also
on,
they're
bro, like-
rude people, you know, like you see that you're talking with somebody else
Yeah.
and they,
And they
just
just come
steal it.
in,
They
yeah.
just start to speak like in your direction.
And those are the people that would call you an asshole.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
especially,
Like, bro, like,
and especially if you're like with your own friends.
yeah.
You know, and of course, man, if you're at a festival, I know like you have a certain status or whatsoever for the people who are there. Of course, but for example, if I'm with my girlfriend and we're really like talking seriously, you know, into each and there are actually people like,
Read the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, come on, man. And I'm the guy, not like to be like, hey, I'm doing happy. I said, bro, I'm in a conversation. Can you please wait? And then you're a dickhead.
Yeah, then you're the bad
I'm
guy.
Really,
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on,
I'm really
man.
bad at that, bro. Every time we play somewhere, like he's like, he pisses every 3 minutes. So he's like, after the show, he's like, I need to go. And there's like people all waiting there,
Yeah,
and I'm the
yeah.
one that's like, okay, one more. Okay.
Or if people coming 3 or 4
Yeah.
times for a photo. for
There's
the
some
thing.
people as well that
Come on.
get a photo every time, and I'm like, bro, you
Yeah, but
wanna have the
4
photo?
times.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, man. Wait.
Yeah.
Or the
First
flits,
like this?
flits,
Oh, wait, and then-
flits, and you're like, fucking.
So, yeah, okay, bro, but there are more people. Wait, can you sign this? Wait, can you? I said, yeah, of course, bro. Relax, man, but there's a line, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's also one of the
But that's sorry.
Yeah.
So then I'm finished. But that's also when you do meet and greets. I feel really sorry for because I like to do that, but I feel really sorry for the people who are waiting like 1 hour in line and then you have to cut it off because you have to play your set or whatsoever. Because of other people who are thinking like
Taking too long. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
be respectful,
And
man.
that's why I
Or they're-
chose.
It's like they're standing there for the picture and
Yeah.
the signature, but then they start telling you stories.
Yeah,
about
I
stuff.
know.
You're
Also
like,
other people are
I
waiting.
get it, bro. And if this was anywhere else, we can have these. But this
Yeah.
is a meet and greet, and like we need to do this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but that's why I chose to basically.
But people stop you as well, right?
Yes, sometimes, and I'm happy for them because they really need to know who I am.
yeah, that's
So
a
you
real
can have
dedicated fan. So you can
dedicated
appreciate
fan, so you
that.
can have
The vlogs made you a bit more.
yeah, and that's why I stepped back a bit and I came out of the woodwork for the filthy rave.
But you know what the problem is?
We've
track.
not even
Go-
talked about that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but we have to close with that. Maybe,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Because it's actually going to be released. It was released yesterday.
it's released yesterday.
It's
yeah.
released yesterday, baby.
The problem with Ramquiz, and I think you guys can also agree with that, when the camera's on, he's different. Yeah, not a different guy.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
can get into a comedic space.
He's like
Yeah.
he's like a magnet to the fucking.
Yeah. Actually,
If
like,
someone made a vlog just purely on Remco, it would be the best
have a
vlog in the
documentary.
world.
Yeah.
and that's why I'm scared of myself. I know that there is something in me that I could nail that.
You can
to
nail
be
it easily.
a YouTube vlogger.
Do you know how you used to get like the Osbournes?
Yes.
Like that
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
You know what I
amazing.
was laughing at? I was actually like in here, like with tears like streaming down my face when Randy, Devin Wild uploaded that video with Randy in the studio, right? And you made the remake it, bro. I was honestly almost wetting my pants.
Yeah, I know that somewhere.
here?
Yeah, is it up
Yeah, that and then and you have to imagine that he already did it 10 times and then
'Cause
we
you know,
started laughing.
when you're in the studio with Randy, if you've been in like that is exactly
I would actually. Sometimes I was thinking, I just gonna do comedic sketches or something
Bro,
on,
you so
on
funny.
YouTube. But then I'm like, then you get all the shit you. But all the respect, I have so much respect that you out there in the world and doing these shows, and
You
then
get the
also
criticism.
and also the criticism, bro. If I would do that. Then I know that shit starts again because maybe in the beginning it's okay. It's I like him. Oh no, he's a douchebag. He's a shitty guy.
Yeah,
he has an opinion, like.
You
But
would have
I don't
been
care
great
about
on Vine.
What?
You would have been great on
yeah,
Vine.
fine.
Yeah, just a
Yeah, or
short,
something
just to
like
be
that,
like
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
something like
be
that.
honest, like the vlogs with you in and they are doing better. You're the
Yeah,
real
and,
star, bro.
yeah, because it's all there's no scripts.
No, that's
unfiltered,
the
just,
thing. Where you it's natural.
I
It's
just
just
scream shit at the screen. You can have, like.
So for the video clip, Steph and I were talking about like the idea, and he wrote it down on the thing and he sent me it, and I was like, I think we need Remco, and he was like, but what's he gonna do? And I was like, I don't know. We need to have a part for him because I feel like this idea. And so we were like thinking, and then he said about the bus, and I was like, he's the bus driver.
yeah, the gay was. Oh, no,
And
I
then
can't
we were
say
like,
that.
he was like,
none of
maybe-
that woke unicorn shit.
No, that cut.
He was like, maybe he won't do it, and I remember being like, please do it, please do it.
Yeah,
And
but
he-
you asked me and I said, bro, you need to ask him because I told you about the thing about the vlogs because he didn't want to be in it anymore.
people were, you're the guy from the vlogs. What?
Yeah.
I'm the producer of what? No, you're the guy of the vlogs.
Your
the
legacy.
guy with the free ball.
But you do it by yourself, man, because if you look at the video
That's
clip,
how
bro,
I am.
I
you know,
remember
like-
I met
the
you just
video.
after you filmed that fucking free ball thing. You went, I've just done the most ridiculous thing ever.
yeah,
and it's all in the vlog.
yeah, but it's
that's
But the way he describes it is always, I've just done the most beautiful thing. It was beautiful.
yeah.
if you
most
watch
beautiful-
that video, we were watching it in Mexico, Steph and I, on the hotel room because just killing time. And then it's like, and Steph said to me, but you recognize that the entire food court there was like shouting and clapping their hands for Remco. If
Yeah.
you go back, he killed that food, the fruit ball, and then it was like, fuck yeah, and then everybody, they started to wave and something. That was,
Yeah.
was
So
ridiculous. That was priceless.
But also, I have these other weird things like in Limburg. Sometimes I just walk in the city and I just go to the Albert Heijn or to the Plus, and somebody comes to me and he says Keizerbulke, Keizerbulke, and I'm like, bro, that's from a vlog. Like so, and Keizerbulke is this little pistolet, the white one,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you have
the round one,
Yeah,
the
the
round
Kaiser-
one.
yeah, the Kaiser
and
broodjes is-
yeah, Keizerbroodje, and I always say bulke. So and it's so stupid. People come to me and they say Keizerbulke.
That's
and
from a
the only
vlog
thing they
in
say,
2015,
psychos.
16, maybe
Yeah.
15 or 16.
So they watch me, Keizerbulke. Why the fuck are you? What?
Do you know that?
You're a walking, talking meme, bro.
Yeah, I
Yes.
yeah.
But you do it by yourself. It's not like that we're saying.
No,
"Hey,
no,
man,
it's unscripted. It's all just random shit thrown at the
Anybody
screen.
that knows you knows
You're like
that's who
this,
you
but
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you're in the studio with us as well, it's like that is the version that we get.
Yeah, it's how it is.
loud, laughing, and farting.
Yeah,
That's Ramco.
That's your pastimes.
yeah. I had 4 eggs today, so
Whoa.
Yeah,
You've been
mentioned
good,
that.
right?
at the
Yeah.
gas station,
Gas station
passing
food.
gas.
Passing
You must
gas.
be tense and real tight, right? Because there's nothing came out.
No,
They did already in the car.
Oh,
I did in the
well.
car some pre-bombs. Some pre-bombs. I got hotboxing.
Hard Backstage.
Yeah, so you were the bus driver. In the
Yes, the bus
For anybody
driver.
that-
Yeah, it
that
was.
that's not
I
watched
was.
it yet.
Yeah, I fucking
You
love
should go watch
the
People
clip.
have to watch it, man. But also,
It's
the
so
we
stupid.
we spent the full clip just laughing.
Yeah, it
like,
was
just
so
laughing.
stupid.
It was actually a funny night, to be honest.
Yeah,
like-
I just did whatever. It was just so random.
Yeah.
It's random.
and he was sweating as fuck.
Yeah.
man.
I was
Towel,
sweating,
please.
man.
Towel, please.
Yeah, that was actually that had to go into a meme or
Yeah.
a TikTok.
But the cool thing is, you said
Towel me.
Remco-
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Towel me, please.
Towel me,
It,
please.
it was a big thing to ask him from, hey man, can you please like be a guest in the clip? What time? How long does it take? Yeah, okay. And then he arrives
And
and
it's like whack.
he's
Yeah.
Fully into it.
if there are like hardstyle or harder styles Oscars, man,
He deserves them.
The
you-
hard style.
you would win like this year. That
100%.
was insane. You nailed it. You made the clip like from a 6 to a 10.
100%.
Yeah, but that's so weird. There's no for me. It's no like it maybe looks like effort, but it's just who I am. I just present me something. Also, when you say what's the line again? So
Back
you
to
want
the hard
something
stuff.
softer, but you can say like you want something softer. But if you do it like that, you want something softer. It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Back to the hard stuff. Is
Yeah,
even
The back to
better.
the
That
hard
shot-
stuff, boys, bro.
Like even I got that from Jim Carrey or something. He
Yeah.
also does say
Animated.
stuff like weird. He also his movement is weird, but I just do it because I just do it.
Feels
It's
right.
recognizable.
It feels like
something,
just
yeah.
to do it that way.
Fucking weird.
So everyone needs to go and watch it, right?
yeah.
Of
They have to
course,
it.
watch the filthy
And
rave,
stream it,
baby.
man.
Let's stream it, yeah. We need,
Filthy rave shit, baby.
We need some cash.
we need the
man.
money.
Yeah, we need the
man.
money.
Fucking
Yeah,
cash.
these guys are living under the bridge.
Yeah.
No clothes.
We've
No,
not ate
bro.
in 5 days, please. Come
Yes, yes, please.
on. Nah, it's
Nah,
been
it's been
good.
good.
It's probably been my favorite one so far. So
You think so?
yeah,
Filthy Brave, yeah, I think so too.
Me too.
yeah.
Me
It's a
too.
good one.
Because it's all the things we wanted to do wrapped into one
It's
concept.
executed properly as
Mm.
well.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing in it where I'm like,
No,
maybe we
not
could've done
like
that
you had to
better.
cut this or cut that
Yeah.
or just this is it.
Yeah.
And we do actually again, I don't know for you guys, but we do actually again a video clip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
It's
haven't
for
done
a long
one in a
time.
while,
Normally we do
yeah.
like those.
And the bus,
Crowd
you do
shots.
the
Yeah, crowd
filthy
shots.
bus rave.
Yeah, we're doing
Rebirth.
Yeah, a rebirth.
That's
you can jump-
crazy.
Has it been
On the
announced?
Sunday.
Oh yeah,
it's
because of
been
the
nice,
yeah.
So it's ham and eggs, and then hit
Ham
the,
and eggs and
hit the
crazy
bus
filthy
soon,
rave
baby.
bus.
Sambuca, man.
And they had that little
Sambuca.
laser thing that like made the pictures. I thought that was so sick. But if you're
Yeah.
high as hell looking at that, it's gonna freak you
Yeah.
the fuck out. Yeah, the Pikachu.
And the bottle, the glass bottles.
Yeah.
Those-
That was
those were
crazy.
100%
Your shot was crazy. The one that actually missed, yeah, and that was the.
Yeah.
It's not in it, eh?
Yeah, they didn't put it in it.
It's not in it. No.
Why? I saw a small thing of
Would
yours.
be a cool
What was
thing.
it?
Yeah,
for
they
a
done the
story.
smash, but there was another one where like a through the dust.
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
was cool. And Jurgen was so excited about it. That's the best sick. That's the one. Didn't put it in it, you motherfucker.
Thanks, Jürgen.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Jürgen, bro,
thanks,
yeah.
Jürgen.
Thanks, Jürgen.
Jürgen.
But nah, it turned out really good.
Yeah.
The video clip.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to make. Sometimes like when you do
Yeah.
video clips, it's like, nah, right.
It's
Uh,
cold as hell though, bro.
Cold?
Oh, bro.
I
By the
was-
end of the
I
night,
was hot as hell.
freezing.
Yeah, he was hot as hell. Me too.
That will make.
No, but the last
Towel me,
hour
please.
we just
Towel
stood at
me.
a bus
That
stop.
was-
Yeah, true.
We were just standing
True.
there. You got to go home. We
In
had
Eindhoven.
Oh, yeah, I got to go home.
Eindhoven, the gekster.
Eindhoven de gekste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Yeah. I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. It's been 3 hours and 11 minutes.
What the
Crazy.
fuck?
Time
What the fuck are you on about?
What are you
What
talking
Yeah,
about?
talking about.
Shout out to the Scottish lads.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
really
big
fun.
We
pleasure.
could probably
us.
do 6 hours. I know it. If
Easily.
We have some more
We didn't
crazy
even
stories.
scratch the surface, so
Yes.
we'll get
We
you
have
back.
to do a part 2.
Part
Yeah.
two, that's what I was going to say.
Yes,
Part
yes, for
two
sure.
for the boys.
Then we deep dive into some crazy shit.
Cancelled.
Maybe people
Cancel.
can.
I think after this episode, we're cancelled.
Yeah.
Nah.
Why?
Uncancelable, baby.
We are uncancelable. Come on.
Come on. No, that's not the ending of the podcast. No, that's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. But
The boys
We really
are
enjoyed
back
it.
in town.
the boys are back in town.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
See you
you,
guys later.
Alrighty.
Cheers for that, bro. See you
Cheers.
Cheers.